I've seen this. Are these the
No, you
price
haven't.
cards? No?
No, these are something I just made these because I thought it'd be. I just made them because it was cheaper, and I thought it'd be a fun way for us to remember our campaign. Everybody gets one. Even Charlie got one because I felt bad not giving everyone one, but not him. Even though he would have no idea what they were. No, I had them made just as a way.
I was gonna say, is that the gift?
They're mostly just like it's just like a funny gift,
Where did
really.
these cards come from?
I made them, yeah.
Bro,
What website did you
those are
use?
sick.
MakePlayingCards.com.
Yeah.
They're great. I made them.
Dang.
But they, it's all ripped off of first-gen Pokemon, so it is fully playable. And all the characters are based on, I just ripped off Pokemon because,
Show me too. I haven't opened mine yet. I don't want to touch it, but...
Thank you, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, that is sweet. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah. But then I just replaced them with our characters.
I
I thought it'd be a
thought
fun
it was
way.
Rim Jacks with an M.
That's Rim Max, dude. He's a different character.
Are you serious? You guys all thought it was Rim?
No, he
It's
corrected
Rim
us,
Jacks.
but we never stopped calling it Rim
Every-
Jacks. I've never
Oh.
I love calling it Rimjack. That's why every time I have to like ask him for correct spelling.
Oh.
Well, there you go, dude. There's
Okay.
special. There's the correct spelling, too.
Tobin.
But anyway, that's just the way you can...
Dude.
Thanks, Tobin.
I've never played Pokemon, but I'd love to.
Well, I'll maybe during a break sometime, I'll teach you guys. It's really easy.
That'd be sick.
But it
For
is.
in the next campaign, this will be like the playing card that everyone does.
In the next campaign, dude, maybe for Christmas, I'll give you guys a little booster pack with the new characters you can add.
We can crack some packs.
Is this one?
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, there should be one for everybody.
If you want to sign in.
It's not Rimjack.
Okay, here we go. Already trying to steal my information. Hey, Ian, you've been reading the Dritz books, right?
Bro, I'm on book 9.
Oh, I just finished book 2.
Really?
Yeah, I love them.
Well, by the way,
Don't spoil.
I'm not going to
anything.
spoil
Just
anything,
that filthy drown.
but... I don't know. Let me finish this quartet, and I'll let you know if it's worth reading. Because the first 6 are really cool.
Well, here's the
I really
thing.
like
There's
it.
40.
Dritz. Yes, 46
The
books.
D&D.
It just has to have.
Yeah, it's
be
like
done.
R.A. Salazar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the
but
first couple of them.
but
Yeah.
so far the first one was absolute fire. The second one was pretty good, but
Third
I
one
figured
is
it.
better.
Well, I'm sure it falls off at some point. You can't write that many and have them all be
No.
fire. But hopefully it picks back up.
I think the third one, it might be...
Oh, what were they? It's a mystery pack, so I have no
They're
idea.
Soldier?
like bronze medal. You know, like
Oh,
full
cool.
medal.
Sojourn? This is the third one.
Bronze Medal Alchemy.
That's where he
one's-
goes to the
That
surgery.
one's my favorite.
Bronze medal.
Ooh, dude.
That
Bronze
one's
Medal
my
Alchemist.
favorite, I think.
Do I like this keyboard or not? I can't like the
No,
side.
it's bad.
Question.
But,
You don't like it. I promise their Mac keyboards are absolutely aged.
I was like, is it a touch?
but I do want to talk to you more about it, Tobin, after.
I really like so far the first two. I started on Monday. I finished the first two.
The
already.
books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're really good and they're
the
easy to
Dritz ones,
read.
What's
Yeah.
the
Dude,
name
I
of the
just
first one?
listened to it.
Cool.
What is the first one?
Homeland.
Yeah, it's Homeland.
Goes Homeland,
Exile,
Sojourn.
and they're made in trilogies. So like the first three is one trilogy.
Yeah, then
and
the
the
second
next three is the
one's-
Icewind Dale trilogy.
Yeah, and those ones are good too. And this fourth one's a quartet,
Yeah.
and it's a little slower. Not gonna lie. But I just finished the 8th one today, so I'm on my 9th one.
I dig that.
I'm on the 9th one.
Really.
Where are you reading
Yeah.
that?
Tosh got him on Audible for me.
He did? Because I'm using all my credits.
Are they long on Audible? Like,
They're
how many
10
hours is each?
hours.
Like 8
That's not
hours
bad.
each. The first two were only 8. They're really quick reads.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It wants me to verify my sign-in.
The
but-
Shadow of the Torture are like freaking 30 hours,
I know.
but they're worth.
Stuff like Cup Up one.
But Tobin, he got them
Cup
all.
Up is good.
So you should.
I had it once, and I got like something that was too spicy. I
He
guess.
got them
Yeah,
all.
the flavors did not.
So
mix
don't
well.
use
No,
your
I-
credit.
Apparently
Exactly.
saying something soon.
Tosh has like
Yeah,
a,
I've had it.
do you know what
multiple
side I'm
times,
talking
and
about?
One time it just, for whatever reason.
I know Tosh
just
has like an
gross.
illegal Audible
The other
account.
times has been like.
If I get the spice
Yeah,
level
isn't
right
it
for me,
complex?
it's good every
Yeah,
time.
it totally matters, like, because of the sauces.
I
Like,
need someone to
I
tell
can't-
me what to get.
Yeah.
And when you
I
go
thought it was
past a
gonna be
certain
awesome.
heat
I'll
level,
try
it goes
yeah.
to sweet
Yeah,
again,
it's
which
right
is
on.
like weird.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just waiting for it to
But I
send
like
the
it.
Like,
verification
I
to
can't
go.
do
There
sauce
we go.
level ones. And then I went.
Yeah.
I tried like a sauce 10 just to test my spicy, and that was like too much. Like I didn't.
Yeah,
and I
way.
didn't like the flavor. It wasn't just heat.
Yeah, I think that's what it was for me. I don't remember.
I do
if
like
10
6
or
and 7, and it's usually pretty dang perfect for me.
Yeah, 7.5 is where I've like I said, also you kind of have to try a few times
So
because
you're-
the sauces totally change based on it.
I do 3.5.
So, do you remember going
3.5
to
is
Coco's
fine, too.
Curry and you got a
Because
like
it still
a
has
line,
the decent flavor.
Yeah, I do.
and you're like, it's fine, and I look over and your face is like beet red and
Well,
there's like sweat.
That was also bad because it was so hot outside, and then I went in and got the hottest one.
That's true.
Actually, it was good, but that was my max.
Why you
That's
even
like my
bother
max.
doing that though?
Do you know how long you're gonna stay? Oh,
Today.
that's cool. No, like. When are you gonna be able to make it back?
Oh, to D&D? I don't know.
Those are sick, dude.
Is there ever even a job shift, like a shift change on the horizon? Or are you basically waiting for someone to
There
retire?
could be.
I don't understand.
Depends on what
I verified it. It said, "Cool, you're verified," and then I go to sign in, and it's like, "Oh, there isn't a D&D Beyond." I don't understand why it won't let me.
You just ate
just
them all?
log in
Or
now.
But like getting a bit.
No,
No,
it's
just
just
hold
check.
down.
No, he needs
Just
to
click
check
authorize.
pieces. Like, you
I
got
did it.
Oh,
the
yeah.
button
Click it again.
check pieces. The cereal pieces.
Authorized.
Like, how did you get check mix?
Yeah,
With
it's
pretzel?
I could not find an account.
Just go to the regular website and see if it's actually logged in.
I thought-
Or
I
is
thought
that
the
even
same
your
thing. I was
email?
like, those are
It is
really
because it sent
stupid
it.
checks.
That's
Yeah.
where I get all my
Like,
stuff.
literally last
Yeah.
night,
Oh yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, I hate this keyboard.
I like the right.
Yeah, it's
So
just
you
offset enough.
small-
Yeah.
It's gonna break your
Scoop.
table if I
I
don't
was
think
like,
something.
Yeah, don't roll
I
over.
can have a little bit, but I only ate the
I did get a
and so the
plexiglass
rest of my
ordered for
cup
my
looked
table.
like that. I just put it back in
Yeah,
the
that is smart.
We had the dot cinnamon sugar ones. The cinnamon sugar. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Don't.
Is it
Yeah.
like your
It's so
Google?
addicting.
The
I-
dot,
I
are
think
these
your
dots?
Google's gonna
Yeah,
be so
the
good.
dots.
Yeah, I just don't have to use my.
The honey
No,
mustard are
it should
alright.
work on
but-
Dude, the
your
honey
Wizards.
mustard.
Unless you didn't make
My
it through
favorite.
Wizards, you
I
made it
brought them
you
before.
logged in with
Everybody
Google
got hacked.
originally.
Yeah.
Go for it, dude.
Yeah, now. I mean,
Cinnamon
that's
sugar ones, man.
I
These
wonder if
are
I can
normal.
sign in and then.
Yeah, that's
Remove
the
it.
original.
It tastes like garlic.
Yeah,
The
it's like
Parmesan garlic,
No.
they made a separate flavor and it tastes exactly the same.
as the
Maybe
dots
a little bit
originals.
more
Yeah.
Parmesan.
Okay, yeah, this is the
Also
worst
super
keyboard I've
exciting.
ever
It's like,
used in my
they're
life.
just phenomenal.
5 minutes.
Well, it wasn't even that I thought it was good. It was just really weird, and I was kind of like, oh, this is a really unique keyboard.
keyboard ever made on
Ethan, what?
But it is the
Do
worst
you know
keyboard.
how
I've
many
ever
books you read?
It's fully digital, and the keys are almost flush with the thing.
Do you
So it's like
know
there
where
is
he has
no
left-
response when you hit a key at all.
I know you
Yeah.
need that tactile.
Do you know where he
response.
left off?
He got
And their
the
keyboards
service.
are all offset in a
I don't
weird
know if
way.
that's the first
Where
one
like
or not.
they're still
That's-
normal, but they're just
at the
off to the
end-
left enough where every time you try and type, every muscle
No, the
memory you've
second
ever
book
had
he
is
gets to the
useless.
Yeah.
surface.
I
Like,
know whenever
the
I've gotten a
entries,
new job,
like,
I've always like
applicative.
really worked
Yeah.
hard to get a
Yeah.
Windows instead of a laptop because they're all like
I think I
Yeah.
had
Palo Alto based, right? So they all want Macs.
Where he like
But like
Gets
the
trained
one
by
thing
a
I like,
ranger- like a
two
blind
things I like
ranger.
about it. One,
that one's sick.
the
That one's one of
mouse
my
is
favorite
nice
parts.
for side scrolling.
Yeah,
I think I
Because
just
you
like,
have that.
I don't know if I had them
And then,
before, so I couldn't find
Mac
them,
has
so
some
I
good,
just
like,
stopped reading it, but-
Presenting
But
options,
talk
like
about
highlighting
server
tools.
if
Yes,
you wanted
yeah.
some audio.
No, there's some good stuff about
Then
them for sure.
blazing through them.
But I mean, their CPU, their chipsets are really good. But it's just most people have used Windows for 30 years.
Yeah.
Did you throw it back to my face?
No,
I'll throw it back.
I was gonna say you could throw it back in my face. Then.
All right, here we go, bro.
Says the princess.
Okay,
Says the princess to the king.
logged in.
you're logged in, and there you go, dude.
Crazy how
Obviously.
Atheist got all these items.
And then you access your character by going to campaign.
Mean.
Did
And
you
then
not
select
have
it.
access to it, or?
No, so that was the other thing I was going to talk about before we start was because there are so many of us. There's about 7 of us. I've been looking up some ways to try and like resolve, or just make it like a little easier for us to play with this many people. And I've been doing some research on it for a while, but I decided I reached out to Hayden, and we're gonna do a DM and co-DM. So how that works is, as far as the story goes, like nothing will change. But when combat occurs, or in some cases, some instances of downtime, I actually will take half of you, and Hayden will take the other half. And so in combat, we'll actually have 2 combats at the same time, but we'll have 2 separate initiatives, and like half of you will be assigned half of the enemy, the other half. So you'll fight at the same time, but almost 2 separate battles. Or even in one battle, you'll both be there, but you'll have different goals. Like, you stop this evil wizard, we're gonna stop.
So it's like team 1, team 2.
Exactly.
That's sick.
And we're gonna try that only because with a group this large, if we have a combat group of 4 and 3, it'll be easier for us to like do a little more like role playing and stuff, and not have to worry about like taking an hour between turns. Second of all, this is the other thing. Because we're using D&D Beyond, I think it would be wise, if you already know what you're going to do, feel free to roll ahead and just be ready with the numbers. I would like to de-emphasize the rolling and emphasize
Don't
like
I wait.
the role playing of it. Like instead of being like, hey, roll damage. Okay, instead I'd just like to say, what are you doing? Okay, you're gonna smash this creature in the head. Like, what do you roll? And then be more like storytelling based. Because right now, with the combat this large, I don't feel like we have time to do that because we're so eager to move on because there's like a million of us. With less of us, and if you guys roll ahead, then we can be more focused on the roleplay stuff. But then also, if you have a question about a spell or something, it's not that big of a deal for us to stop and explain it when we're only holding back like 2 other players than like 7 other players. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So Hayden, are you going to be part of your own?
So he's in my group. So
yeah, my guy always crits and.
So he'll manage his group. I'll manage my group. He's in my group, and when it's his turn to fight, he'll just pause with his group for a sec, take his turn, and then resume.
Okay.
So he still gets to play. Same with role playing. He's just gonna help out in combat.
And how do we manage like table talk and talking over each other?
Well, so we were trying to assign groups by where you guys sit, so that way Hayden could kind of take.
But
a
then
group
Cliff
aside.
sat there today, so what the fuck's up, bro?
It's okay. We can move around. So what we'll do is, we were trying to manage like. So that's how we'll do it. We'll handle it like I'll take half. So it'll be assigned
So
by
let's
where
put
you're
all the
sitting.
tanks and healers in one group and all the DPS in the other group.
That was my
Yeah,
thought.
I also tried to split it in a way that was like, yeah, you want to split teams in a way that's going to make sense that way.
But I like sitting next to you.
Yeah, so what we'll probably do is,
Now we need a round table.
yeah, what we might do is I was going to have Jason and Carson are the newest, so I was going to take one and let Hayden take the other, so that way when you guys need help.
And they're both clerics, so we definitely need to split them.
So we'll so probably one of you will need to trade with Ethan, if that's okay. And then
Yeah,
otherwise
really
we'll
matter.
split halfway down the... Ethan, go kick one of them out.
Later.
Yeah, we can just do it later.
Or Hayden
Or whoever
go-
can just stand wherever.
Yeah, I also don't mind if you talk over each other. It would just be easier.
Yeah, because
So.
it's like if we're on
You don't mind if we
focusing on
talk
these
over
guys,
each other, you said?
What?
So my plan was originally, so I would take Cliff would be in my... Atheist would be my team. He's right here next to me. And then it would be Cliff. And then it would be Ethan. And then like Tanner. And then Hayden would take these
Make
three.
me feel funny.
But then if we swap, then yeah, I would take Carson or Jason. And then he would take you. That makes sense. Anyway.
It's perfect now, because when we get into an engagement, I can show Jason all the notes and be like, yo, do this.
The last thing I was going to bring up was dinner. I already talked to them. I called Maddox, and they were like, we do not make reservations for groups that large. And then Ian called them, lowering the number, and they were like, we still don't do it for that large. So they just won't make reservations for
Let's
groups.
call him again and be like, can I have a reservation for one?
Yeah, well, we were like, we just called back immediately.
I
Can I
need
do
7
5?
reservations for one person.
But so what we might do is we might
Let's
head
just say,
over
like, we
at
have
about
not enough
4
staff.
o'clock and try and beat the dinner rush.
Yeah.
And just see if we can get on a wait list and see
If
if
not,
the
I can order pizzas or something.
Yeah, if the wait's too long, I thought we'd either go to Costa Vida or just order pizzas or something. It'd be fun to go and sit down, especially because Maddox is a nice
Maddox
place.
is so nice.
And I bet you guys
I've been
don't go there that often.
I've
because
been looking forward to
Can
it.
you
all
bring
week.
these?
Yeah, we should bring those.
I've never been there.
It's pretty
Really?
good. They have cornbread.
It's one of my
pretty amazing.
favorite.
I can delete this campaign. Let's do that.
I've only been there a few times, but it's great.
It'll be like Zari all over again.
You gonna get
You'll have to answer
sarsaparilla
to
this
Cliff,
time?
dude.
I've been using this perk. So it's probably the extra for Charlie.
Oh yeah.
We had a system.
Somebody gets 2 goblets. No.
Nobody got the pink goblet? Really? Okay.
I did.
Well, I mean the pink tape. Hated.
Oh.
I'm the green goblet.
Based.
No matter what you do.
I'm the White Howard.
Alright, boys. Well,
Tell me these cards are so sick. Thanks, bud.
you're welcome, dude. I'll show you the rules later, dude.
Yeah, I've never played.
You need a
Pokemon
coin?
that way.
And
I changed it all to use dice.
Started
Oh,
with
no,
Just
it.
because,
Two.
it's D&D.
Are they all the same? Like, it's all good.
this music got me feeling mischievous. You feel me, dude?
It's not perfect. There are 2 misprints in the cards. One is it says Rinjex does like 20 damage. He really only does 2. I accidentally put 10s instead of 1s.
Makes sense.
And the other one is, I don't know how I did this, but I accidentally used the same Pokemon for 2. So Mazrax and Garrett are the same. Like they're just the same. They have the same abilities.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chainyia trading card game.
It's cringe. But. Okay. Let me do a quick summary of what happened last time. And we'll get started. And we'll split this into 2 sessions pretty much. So Hayden, we'll count as far as doing the checklist. We'll also count it as 2 sessions. So we want to check everything off before dinner and then after. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did we leave off last time? Did we long rest?
No,
we were
in the
right-
middle of combat.
I'll get your
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm passed out. You're carrying me.
So
Probably finished that.
last
one
session,
normally
you guys,
We were
you guys
at-
found a ton of mithril in the mine. Remember, you fought the spiders. You found the
I
mithril.
call it a
You
mine.
took it to Celeron's gift, and they're forging you weapons, which won't be ready until like 4 more days.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go to the mountain.
We're at the Quidditch World Cup, dude.
Oh no, Victor Crumb!
That actually, dude, that's such a good
amazing
comparison.
to
Like, it is the
analyze
exact
the
same.
hell
Did you
of
just
it.
watch that movie?
No.
You're a
Oh.
Harry Potter head, huh?
Oh,
Genius,
that's
I'm a
right.
We're all being attacked by those weird
Badooks.
things.
That's but now we're making our way out.
Babadooks?
Yeah, the
We're running-
Babadook,
We're
dude.
running back.
Wait, I don't remember.
I was flicking my
We were
bean
in
and my
that
kid came
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
the castle.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh,
The circle of
yeah,
blessing
okay.
around
That's
people.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Back.
I'm just
Now.
killing all the Bollywood black guys. Whatever.
So,
The 2 healers are down.
Bollywood black guy?
Yeah. Who else am I holding? Am I carrying you too? I'm carrying 2 people. I picked up 2 guys and I started running. I picked up Jason and I think it was Carson that was with me.
For some reason, I don't remember exactly what happened at the end.
so
We both.
I had the encounter saved, but today, as I was opening it,
Oh.
I totally deleted it because it was
We
called.
won!
There were 2. There was one called Bodak Encounter, and the other was called Untitled Encounter. So I deleted the one called Untitled Encounter.
Oh,
and
no.
apparently, that was the right one. I don't know why.
Yeah,
However, I am still going to resolve this because I have enough notes to sort of like. This music is not fitting.
Just go to the YouTube stream and see what.
Reset it up.
Yeah, well, that actually would be pretty easy because I still have the map, but the problem is, like, there were so many monsters, and they all, like, I don't know any of their lives or anything.
They're all about to
However,
die.
Yeah,
I know
I
that.
remember that.
I remember that
Yeah.
specifically.
Because there was the wall of fire, holiness happening.
I do have,
Oh, I remember now what was going on.
yeah, I still have a plan for resolving it.
And we were like
so I'm
on
not
our
just
way
gonna skip it.
to those guys to teleport out, right?
Yeah,
I think
we were
you
literally-
had like called out like.
Yeah, I
Infantry or
used
whatever.
thaumaturgy. I think I had these 2 in my arms.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
running. I used thaumaturgy to scream to you guys, run!
Right.
I said, fall back!
Because the guy said it's ready, right?
Yeah, so the dwarves are ready, and they're safe inside of a magical circle. So
We
they're
just
fine.
need to get into the circle and leave.
Yeah, so the goal, you are all about to retreat back to the circle, and Escanor is carrying both, he is carrying Benley and Garrett. Now, Rattles, were you still down, or did somebody heal you?
I think
I
he
think
just
He
got
was
up.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I
Healed him.
and then I teleported him to the
Have you had one of these?
center.
Because I like
Bro.
I did lay on him.
I'm sorry.
I remember where I was.
One of your guys' your life is all still saved, so if you were down, just don't show up.
Question: if I use the map, will it?
I get that.
Because it launches the game, will it mess with yours as well?
Nope, nope. Go ahead, open the map.
Yep.
I thought you
Well, if anything, I could send you the link through Discord and you could
Go
join the
slap.
other one, but
Yeah.
no, I
These
don't
are
think
the
so.
best Cheetos
Think
puffs
you can
ever
open
had.
it?
Yeah, it seems to work.
We can both use it.
Cheetos kills the jalapeno.
Those are super good.
No,
They just
So,
but this
Press
is
walk.
Gideon.
Cheetos, though. It's a different.
Gideon, Tanner, you were next in line, and your plan was to do some sort of teleportation. So that's the first thing we have. But second of all, you guys are going to teleport out, but because your teleport is not capable of taking everyone, I don't think was the problem.
No, the teleport
It's a door
circle
we can
can,
all
but it
run
has to go to
through
a
it.
circle.
Oh, but everyone would have to be there within one round.
Yeah,
Is the
it's
problem?
only open for 6 seconds.
Okay.
But he has to draw it for a minute anyways, so we all have to get there while he
Oh,
finishes drawing
but it takes. Well, okay, that was the problem. It takes a minute to cast, meaning you were going to use plane shift, go teleport people out, back, because that would be quicker. It would only be 2 rounds compared to 10.
Yeah, I remember.
But it would still require like you to go out, back. Like, does that make sense?
Using Gorham?
Yes, because it would be quicker by 6
So
rounds.
it'll be four rounds.
But either way, oh wait, how long does the circle last? Isn't
Does
that long?
Danik's
Oh, yeah,
have
so-
my face on?
Either way, as long as we're in the circle,
love
they
it,
can't
dude.
touch us anyways, right?
Because you
Yeah,
didn't
they
have a
can-
picture for your
Oh,
character,
they can make a
so I
save,
used
huh?
that one. And then you added one, but I never updated this because I love it.
And they can't make a save
I
unless
found
they
that on
have
Facebook. It's the only
teleportation.
picture of yours I could find.
Okay.
So,
found
but
this dude.
yeah, it's like ranged attacks still.
Okay,
Could
and they've
work.
been doing that, so yeah, we want the plane shift, I think.
Yeah, so I do have a way to resolve it. Before we do that, though, I am going to bring back the warm-up roleplay questions. Because I do want to,
Whoa.
with two DMs, I
Safe
think,
words.
with two DMs, I think it'll be easier to, like, involve more role-playing, and I want to go in that direction a little bit more. So, everybody go ahead and roll a D100.
$94.
I have to wait for my.
Oh, my dice are cool now. Because I have your dice.
Can I see him?
They're blue.
83.
Shut up,
Where
dude.
do I go? Did you get my roll?
So
Yeah, I can get everybody's roll.
the dice in the
I
bottom
rolled
corner,
2. But I'll take the 98.
and then D100. Where is roll?
I got 20.
Yeah, I got 19.
That's a natty 20 though, Tobin, on a D100. So
All right, let's start with you, Mazarex. What was your number?
94.
Okay.
dang, dude.
These questions are going to be for me, but also obviously for you
I
guys.
remember this day.
This is a good one for Mazarex. What is your character's biggest flaw? So, what is Mazarex's biggest flaw?
So, when he started this journey, it was the fact that he had made a pact with a devil, and that just seemed like counter to everything that he stood for. So he was really just worried about that coming out. Eventually, enough trust was established, and that was rid of. So it's not really his flaw anymore. But as a perceived flaw, it now kind of extends to Gideon and the fact that he wasn't able to like save Gideon from making a new pact with the devil. So I guess that kind of comes to like a flaw of not being strong enough.
Gideon is also my biggest weakness.
No, he's lying.
Rattles, what was you roll?
98.
Damn.
Go one up.
What advice would Rattles give to a younger version of himself?
Just
More hose.
Mary and Aarakocra.
Yeah, very rich. To the Aarakocra household.
To the younger Rattles, huh? Probably would tell him to invest in Bitcoin.
yeah. And don't take out your Dogecoin.
Bird point.
Yeah, that one
Yeah,
especially.
bird coin,
Yeah.
crony coin.
Elon Bird. Elon Coin.
Rattles would just give a younger version of himself like the same goals and aspirations he has now. Of like, hey, you're gonna like get Gorham, find a way to keep it. Like stuff like
Yeah,
that.
get more money more fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, your younger self, you were trapped in the Feywild.
Yeah.
You want me to share the Wi-Fi with you, Tanner?
Thank you.
Tanner, what'd you get?
99.
Jeez.
What the heck?
Are there any social or
Sides stick
political?
together, yeah.
Oh wow. Now
just made it up.
this question is for Gideon, not Tanner. Okay. Are there any social or political issues your character feels strongly about?
That's the whole freaking identity.
ELM.
It's actually a really good question for Gideon.
Did you say ELO?
Yeah, Elf Lives Matter.
Yes, the whole political situation of the city.
Fangs?
Yeah, that was his whole goal, is to break.
Well, so how do you feel that now you have to instate like another devil?
I hate it. He, number one, hates that he had to take another pact. Number two, hates that he's back in the same situation when he thought he was.
Is Gideon wanting to break this pact, or is the power enough that he like wouldn't want to do that?
He's feeling pretty good.
Because he's level 15,
He
right?
doesn't hate
Yeah,
the power.
he does. He does realize that it was a means to an end, and maybe this was always sort of his fate. But hopefully, this will help him achieve the goals that he originally set out to accomplish. Even if he has
It
to,
won't.
he probably won't.
That's a skirt around.
But right now, all those things don't really matter because he's trying to save the world.
Yeah, that's true.
But I believe we can save the world.
Escanor?
83.
I think we all rolled.
Wow,
pretty
that's a
good.
low roll.
It's gonna get worse.
How far would Escanor go to pursue the greater good? Like, is he willing to do some bad things for the good?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
he's looking at Yeah,
Across the street.
Escanor is definitely on a high right now because kind of my arc is over, so I'm just like in love with all my friends right now, and I'm just ready to die for any of them. Please don't.
Go test that.
But I am.
I'll
That's
kill
good
you
to
if
know
you
for
need
this
it.
next encounter.
Oh, but there was something I was gonna do that I was like, if I need to make a pact with the devil or something, I think it was your guy that I was like,
I wish you would've.
I would do that to.
We all just
Anyway,
become enslaved
there's
there
no
after
limit.
giving
I'll
everybody
be
your
very,
name.
Morally ambiguous.
You'll be bad for the good.
Yeah.
I got you. That's.
Bringing
I mean,
good
that's like
bad
cake.
into the good.
It's like, I'm gay for the pussy. I get it.
Bentley, what'd you get?
20.
Dude, that sucks.
But it was a natural.
What is the biggest mistake Bentley ever made?
Getting haunted by Tiamat.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Oh yeah, not being able to
He shouldn't have touched that ancient Tiamat statue.
Yeah.
Acid?
Yeah, that's probably fair. Not pulling the sword out of the rock and getting like beaten up. by
Yeah, the
Tiamat.
worst mistake he ever made was not rolling high on any of those Tiamat challenges.
Yes, that was so good.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was really funny because Tobin's like, all right, we have another one.
All right, Garrett.
19.
You guys like all roll
I
close.
know,
It's kind of
it's-
creepy. Where in all of Chainyia would your character want to like go to and visit now that he's kind of like free? He could go anywhere.
Where's he from?
He's from all over, and he's Aarakocra. He does not want to go back to Aarakocra and that. shitty
Atlantis
society.
would it be, or to hope Token's taking it?
Delinar's fairly friendly.
Yeah, ever since they took it over, you know, that place sucks.
I don't know. There's a lot that my character, because he spent so much time trying to lead the
He's been around a
cult.
lot.
He spent most of his time on the island, and then the Shredded Sea. So he likes to stay by the Shredded Sea. He likes to stay close to his god.
But also, he's heard good things about Mazrak's mom.
And she's pretty close to the sea.
Well, that's one of the
He's
places
also
he's visited
bad
often.
things.
All right,
Close to the D.
8 PS or last.
Nice. Mine was a 57.
This is a really weird one. I don't know if this one's. I don't even know why this one is in here. I don't think it's.
Tell me what it is now. I'm not interested.
What's your character's favorite?
So
Does he ever have weird thoughts about his traveling companions?
it's. Avius discovers that Garrett is passionately in love with them. How would he
No,
respond?
how does that work? That's like totally forcing that on Garrett.
The
But
player.
I'm okay with
Well,
it.
it's just a question. The player character to your left admits that they are passionately in love with your character. How would your character respond?
What the heck?
weird.
What? Just re-roll. That's the weirdest freaking one ever. What the?
Why?
Yeah, it'd be really awkward to
They're
get
like
into that.
laundry stuff in there. That's insane.
How did they know?
It's 3 57s in a row.
You have
34.
to answer. Yeah. What would you do if the character on your right? What did you say it was?
34. Yeah, you wake up and their
That's
hand
the
is in your
weirdest
sleeping
one
bag.
ever. Like,
That's
what?
so
They must
dumb.
have been stretching. Like, what else could we add?
Oh, they were
And that was only 57. They're like, we got.
Okay, hilariously enough, this still involves Garrett. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, the player on your left is
But this one-
passionately kissing you.
This one's less weird. What does Advius admire and dislike most about Garrett? Like, what does he admire? But that is actually a good question.
Yeah, I do like that one.
His feelings towards me.
Yeah. He admires that he's brave enough to admit that I'm hot. No, I'm just kidding. No, he would admire Garrett's strength as well as his willingness to... Because, like, something Atheist struggles with is, like, going against his, like, family or upbringing or, like, his social class hierarchy. But, like, Garrett was able to do that with a cult that he was, like, in charge of. He's like, no, this shit's whack, I'm leaving. So I think he would respect that a lot. I don't know what he would dislike about Garrett very much,
He was
just
part of the
because.
cult.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be his most thing. Like, he would be inherently slightly more distrusting. But Atheist is like pretty morally gray as far as like he doesn't really care what your background is. If you're useful, he's happy to use you in whatever way.
You also kind of have a lot in
Like
common
kissing.
where your
Yeah,
family's
exactly.
also-
Like,
your family's kind of like they're kind of a weird cult in a way.
well, yeah, and like Atheist is trying to like he's gonna have to kill his dad now. Well, his fake dad is adopted. Actually, yeah, I can say you're not my dad.
You could say that.
Yeah, you can't tell me what to do.
That means Alvin's not your brother.
Yeah, but he's my NPC pawn.
Hold on, I need to give you guys.
Yeah, I think Atheist generally
Is that
likes
working?
Garrett anyways.
Is it
It
down?
says Google right now.
Oh yeah, it's like
Are
no.
you trying
Oh,
to
it's
sign
because when I signed in, that's the verification. Will you close out of that?
How do I do that?
I don't know.
It's really good.
I start hitting buttons.
Just get back to the inspiration screen.
Oh, here. There's an X.
2006
here.
taxes.
Is it back?
Yeah, it is.
Text.
Yeah. Sorry, this is for you guys showing up.
There should be a DM set of questions.
Dude, I'll roll and just fire about any. Yeah, let's do Danik next.
Who is the next person you want to kill?
Now, if Danik were asked that love question, he probably would accept because you're also
Yeah,
a bird
pray
person.
you're not in my group because I told Tobin, I said I'm just cheating to kill them as often. No, I'm just kidding.
For that, I'm going to give everybody one inspiration point. Because those were pretty dang good answers, I think. I'll even give Charlie one. Okay. Yeah, there should be a... Charlie, we should make the group pool where if the whole group does something good, we'll put it in there and then anybody can draw from
I like
it
that.
at time of need.
That actually is a great idea. Like,
Charlie is Danig.
Yeah, he was going to be when he
Oh.
came. I made Danik.
oh, he would have played
an
Danik so
actual
well
sheet
too.
and everything.
He would have been a perfect Danik.
I know he would
You
have.
made him for Charlie.
Yeah.
It wasn't even on purpose, but yeah.
I'm sad
it was
he's
totally
not-
incarnate.
Because he was coming like right back. He went to Vegas for like 2 days and was coming right back. But I guess he's just doing a bunch of work or what.
Yeah, there was like a big cybersecurity.
Yeah, Dallas was on call with me when he's like, "Oh no."
I know.
All right. Sorry, that was a bit of an interruption, but I think it was good.
Charlie, you are the best.
So this is how I want to resolve this. Now we know where you guys all are sitting, and sadly, I don't have the main like encounter up. But I think this will be kind of maybe even a better way to resolve it, where you guys are just kind of waiting out the fight anyway. First thing I want to do is Gideon, you're gonna teleport Rattles to the circle, correct?
Correct.
So this will make you and Rattles both immune to this next check. As the Bodaks begin to like swarm into the chapel, they're
Name is
swarming
so
through the
funny.
windows. Last we left off, they had already breached like the southern wall, and they were breaching the northern wall as Escanar fled.
Yellow.
This mass breaching of bodies piling through windows and doors, the whole castle structure begins to sort of like, it's already a ruin, but what is left standing is beginning to like shake and stir, like it's not very secure. Everybody else besides Gideon and Rattles, I want to make a dexterity save as you are running towards this magical circle where you
Even
can
the
get.
ones who are
Can we get hurt?
No,
Me too.
yeah, you especially. If you're passed out, you don't need to.
Who would be
Wait, you and I
near
are?
me still? Am
Um,
I alone because those two are gone?
Avius is with you.
Yeah, I'm with
Okay.
you. So I have a +4 to mine.
You have a +5.
Unfortunately.
Is 14 enough to succeed? Because if not, I have Indomitable. So I reroll.
Yeah, a successful check will be considered a 13.
Okay.
This is, you're just dodging falling debris for one, but for two, it's also just to see how quickly you can move if you can avoid the attacks of any Bodaks. And also, as you turn away from the Bodaks, you find that
Bodak is
the,
such a funny word.
I know.
Inherently.
I think it's an Irish
Yeah,
spirit.
it is.
It's like when a spirit dies, like a vengeful spirit.
Oh, you're fonder than me, Bodak.
They're loosely based on the movie Watchers by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter.
I forgot about that
What was
movie.
she watching?
Incest porn.
Bodak.
Let's look. Mazrax is
Yeah,
good.
fat Bodak.
Ooh, Escanor.
I had advantage too, so that sucks.
That does suck, dude.
He's carrying us.
I know.
Atheist, did you?
That's
So a
why
9 is your
I'm
final
like,
roll?
dang,
No,
dude.
I have
Gary
+5.
Miller,
yeah,
So 14 in my final.
Need to
Okay.
play off the wine.
So Mazrax and Atheist, you make it into the middle circle. The dwarves are like fumbling with their tools. Escanor, as you run, a huge chunk of stone like falls, smashing you in the back, and both your friends like just go flying, rolling across the floor.
Jeepers.
You look back and see, even with your strength, like it wasn't just a simple stone. Like this entire wall has fallen and like crushed you. I want you to make a strength check.
When I'm...
It would be. We'll consider it like a. Well,
Because I might have advantage.
do you have advantage on saving throws or just checks?
I think he has it on both as a barbarian, but it's very.
I'll give you whatever you have priority to, because I can't decide. So whatever is better for you. You can either make it strength saving throw or
It would be his. It would be his saving throw.
then do a strength saving throw. As it's trying to crush you, you kind of fight against it.
23.
What's the point of all those bloody push-ups if you can't lift a beam?
Can I run out to help him?
So this is happening as you're
same
running
thing,
as
yeah.
well. But if you were to have failed, then yeah, you could
It's
have.
the scene
Or
from
now,
Spider-Man.
so now as you and him make it to the magic circle, you can see this scene of Escanor. You're like slowly getting to your feet. You're huge. Your knees are wobbling. But you're lifting like half of this castle up, like the wall back up. However, the Bodocks are like swarming in behind you. You're even lifting some of them. You are able to lift like half this castle off of you, but you are not able to save yourself from just like a bombardment of these Bodocks, like deathly stares.
No.
Why don't you make 3 Constitution saving
Holy
throws?
crap.
You have advantage on those, right?
You actually have to.
He
I
won't
have
be instant
advantage,
killed. It's
but-
impossible with his bonus.
He has proficiency.
You have to make it through because you're also carrying that.
Oh yeah, because you can't.
No, I dropped
You
you
can't
guys.
critical fail saving
You guys
throws either.
fell when I got hit in the back.
Or skill checks.
But
No, you can
I
critical
did
fail
it.
skill checks, I thought.
That's a house rule.
Oh, I
You
was-
can only crit fail or succeed attack rolls,
I-
technically.
I passed them.
Or
all.
maybe that's the new rule, but in the new one.
It makes sense with the
Except
rope
that might bring
feature
me
too,
down
actually, that
quite a
it would be
bit.
that way.
I passed them all.
Okay. You kind of close your eyes and you continue running.
I would be picking these guys back up.
Right.
If I
Yeah,
can.
I would
Okay.
hope so.
Yeah.
While this is happening, you, Rattles, Gideon, Mazrax, you could teleport out and return during this time. Unless there's something else you want to do.
That's fine. If you guys want to, I will stay behind until the last person is like
Well, he has to come back.
there.
Right?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has to come
yeah,
back
yeah.
anyway.
Avius can
Fearless
remain
leader.
as well.
So you would just teleport me out?
Well, and the
mine,
dwarves.
The dwarves, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go with the dwarves.
Okay.
I
Yeah, get me out of
vote.
here. You coward.
So through the like
Why
dark
would you
and
go with
chaos
the dwarves?
rattles,
I want-
you immediately
Dwarf.
teleport into like the celestial plane. It's peaceful for a moment. Angels fly overhead. It's wonderful. Then you teleport back to Sauron, dump off the dwarves, and then you teleport back
Excuse me.
back to heaven. So how many spells actually?
It's 28 for like one trip because it's 14 per, right?
But then the second one will just be one way.
Let me see.
So you'll
It's 14
use.
for there and back, yeah. Because it's 7 and 7.
Wait,
right?
okay, so
No,
where
because
am
you
I?
have to go.
You have to
Am I
cast
going-
a spell
It's
4
7
Oh, it's
times.
three.
celestial and then
Yeah.
7 down, back down.
Yeah.
So it's 14 for each like trip.
So it'd be 42
hold on.
charges for this whole thing.
Hold on, wait. So I am taking a group of dwarves and some of us, right?
It's 3
Yes.
dwarves.
You can take
3
8.
dwarves. I can take up to 8 people. 8 other people.
How do we
so
all get here in one?
The dwarves need to go where?
teleportation circle.
Yes, there's 9 of
They
you.
need to go to
They're going back.
Sauron's gift.
Okay. They need to go to Celeron's gift. And then do I need to take other people to a different place, is what you were saying?
No, there's just 9 of you, so you have to take 2 trips to get everybody.
So really, you can just take the dwarves
just
back to
leave them
Sauron's
But I can
gift.
take up to 8 others. So myself, if
Oh,
I'm
okay.
including the 9, I can just do 1 trip.
No.
No, there's 3
Three.
dwarves.
No, yeah,
Six.
let's get the door. Unless you
So
want to
there's
get the door.
there's
10 total.
yeah, there's
people.
10
Oh, 10
total.
total.
Yeah.
So we're
We
saying
talked about
total
this last
same.
time, but
correct?
Yeah.
Then don't take me. I can
Yeah.
teleport some of the downed people to us.
Oh,
I can vortex warp them.
really? All you really need to do is get the dwarves back to Sauron's
Uh-huh.
gift. The rest of us, we're gonna be going to the next goal anyway.
I can tell when my notes aren't very good because when I write the start of one and the end of another, I'm like, these two things connect
Yeah, so
not
it's,
at all.
It's really just get the dwarves out of here. The rest of us can stay.
It sounds like my typical select
Alright,
tracking.
so
And
as
come
long as
back and don't make any pit stops.
Dude, I never get dinged on my tracking anymore, but my tracking is atrocious.
Okay, So then, this is what's gonna happen then, Tobin.
'Kay.
I'll take all the dwarves. We'll teleport to the celestial plane, and then we'll go to Celeron's gift. That will take me 14 charges. And then to get back to, I'll go right back afterwards.
And we can put spell charges in if we need to as well.
Yeah, how many miles
Oh.
per charge?
Yeah, I'll need more.
Unless, because we're on the teleportation circle,
No, you take him
right?
to hell. you
Like
say
that's where the
it's
magic circle's on the or.
No, it's on the health machine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So so it would be like it would be dangerous for him to teleport back to the teleportation circle.
Yeah, it's in a different spot of the
Yeah.
castle.
Okay.
I mean, technically, plane shift does not take me to an exact location.
Yeah, just the
Yeah,
approximate
exactly. So there'd
if
be a
you're
chance you
familiar.
don't return there anyway.
Um,
It's tight.
Not exactly.
It's like 28.
yeah, you can,
No,
you
20
can
weeks
specify
later,
target
yeah.
destination in general terms, and you appear in or near that destination.
Yeah.
If I know the sigil sequence of the teleportation circle, I can take it directly there.
Yeah, we just
So
aren't
you have
on the
teleportation
circle.
circle, right, Gideon? So we could just agree to meet up at a circle.
Yeah, and
True, we
because you wouldn't
could-
need me to come back, would you?
Right.
No, it just is an extra 10 rounds for him to draw a teleportation circle.
They're saying that he could find the one in the castle and then use it.
Well, yeah, but like we're all inside this circle because there's like 7
So,
million
so the
boneheads.
problem is, what he's saying is
He wouldn't necessarily end up.
plane shift could put him anywhere in the vicinity. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
direct. He could
Yeah, I
show
think
up
we
in the
have to
forest
use
somewhere.
Gideon's teleport circle then to just teleport somewhere.
So you're teleporting out, and the rest are going to meet you.
Yeah, so I'll teleport out and I'll take whoever.
Is there a
like,
circle
takes
in
somewhere.
Celeron's
I'm on the
gift?
No.
website, not the app.
Then I would just say front gates of Celeron's gift, or where.
But
Is
the
there
thing
one-
is, you couldn't meet up with them.
Is there one in Delanar?
with who?
Them.
Because we have to go
They
to
can
a
only
circle.
teleport to another circle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where would you guys go?
So yeah, where are we going next?
Any circle that you'd have to be familiar
But
with
again-
it too.
But you need to return to Celeron's gift anyway.
Aren't we safe within that holy circle?
Yeah, so Rattle, you would just have to make it back to them. If you could do that, then you'd
yeah,
be
and then we
good.
can.
Well, then we could. Yeah, then we can go to any place
you guys
that
could
we're
charge
familiar
your
with.
staff if
What
you-
are, what circles
Okay.
did you know, Tanner?
Where are we trying to go anyway? Celeron's gift?
Yeah, we're trying to get back there. We just don't want. Obviously, you don't want to teleport
No,
back.
we
in
don't need to
your
get back to
head.
Celeron's gift.
You pointed
We
them
can
out.
have
so
them
I
out
think I
there, right?
remember.
Yeah,
We need
that's
to
Okay, I
accomplish
haven't been
something.
here for I'm like so confused on our
We
circles.
as a party do not need to go to Celeron's gift.
We
Yeah,
just
that's
gotta
what I
get
was
the dwarves that boat.
The
I think
dwarves
we're gonna
do
go to
that.
the mountain to do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a
That's what we
teleport
need to do.
circle near the mountain?
I think there was not.
There was
No.
like the ruins, but not a
Our whip is up
teleportation
there.
circle.
Or celestial
It
galactic.
is up there, yeah, the
That we just
celestial.
crashed into a cliff.
Yeah,
you
we
there
took
for
out
that,
the two
Kirsten?
peaks,
Were you there for that?
Yeah.
Twin Peaks. We killed Laura Palmer.
So what is the final plan?
Okay, the final plan is I'll take the dwarves to whatever plane and then go to
Celeron's gift.
Celeron's
Take him to your new plane and be like, yo, check this
No,
out,
no,
dumbass.
that's not going to.
Well, it's technically that's the material plane, so you still have to jump.
Your material plane.
No, it's a different plane of existence.
Mm-mm.
Mine.
It's another aspect of the material plane. That's what we rolled.
It's
But
just it's like a different
literally
planet.
like I thought the thing for it was that it was like
It's
it
part of the
had to be
multiverse.
a separate plane technically.
So it's a
its own
completely
plane of
new-
existence.
So the way planes work, though, in this is like material plane is like anything you can touch. Like it's like an ocean instead of like space. So it's like a new aspect of the material plane that's like shot off into space.
So essentially,
Actually,
it is a
planes
part of the
work by
material plane.
producing
You could
thrust.
technically get there, but
And
the
melting
problem
steel
is
beams.
it's sort of divided from the rest right now. But it is on the material
So I
plane.
can't plane shift
You
there
do that.
though.
Yeah, you could, but you'd have to do the same means you would to get.
You'd have to go
So
to
I'd
the
have to go somewhere
celestial
else
then.
and then back. there.
Yeah. So you could technically sail there from Chainyia.
This
Is
guy
my
has a
point.
lot
Like
of
they are connected.
Inspiration.
Okay.
I know.
I didn't know that. Okay, so then, yeah, I'll just take them to Celeron's gift right now, and then you guys can resume whatever your party's doing for now. And then I'll try and get back to you guys.
So where are we meeting? Because that's.
Well, he's gonna come back for you.
Oh,
So then Rattles,
good luck.
Yeah. I'll probably die.
I mean, are you gonna come back to the teleportation circle?
I can.
But
Is it
I don't
big?
think we can make it to the
Where's the
teleportation
teleportation
circle. We're gonna have to make like 15 checks each time.
But that'll be fun.
It will be, but it just
I
seems
just
like
wanna
my
get out of
character
this
wouldn't do
hell
that.
I thought he was gonna try making back to you and teleporting you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
but the thing is,
that'd be
I could go
fun.
directly to the teleportation circle without like any air because if I try to get like, okay, I'm just going back to the castle where they are.
Yeah. There's
Oh, I
can only
see.
get near
So
it.
your
But I
goal
can
is
go directly to the teleportation circle.
Now, Gideon is familiar with this teleportation circle. We can teleport from 2 feet away into the circle instantly, so we
But
know
he's-
we're there.
but
But
it
he
would
still
take a
has to
minute.
draw it.
Well, yeah, but he draws it here.
But
That
he's-
teleports
but you
us
guys
to
are
the other
safe,
circle where Rattle
But you're
is.
not safe in that circle against ranged attacks. So you would just be pelted in this circle.
So-
It'd be actually very dangerous. They couldn't enter, but
the
they could still
creatures
pelt.
have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets within the cylinder.
But it's their
Save. It's
the
all
save.
based on a save.
That's what we don't.
In that case,
Do
yeah,
they
I
have
trust
different
Rattle's
kinds
luck.
of Sight?
Yeah, he's had
Or
great
could
luck
I
in the
just like
past, so
put
let's...
us in darkness?
You also have lots of inspiration.
Darkness
I
would
can
help
darkness.
everyone except you, because it's about you seeing them as well.
I can see them.
Exactly, so
Well,
you would be in
that's
danger.
But if they can't see
You don't
us,
wanna see them.
That's still, at least it's an even playing
It's
field.
like, everyone else close your eyes.
Yeah. Well, at least that's half of it. The other half is an attack. It's like a mental attack they
You're
make
trying
on
to
you,
get
like a
drawn
mind
to the
flare,
circle, but
kind
you just
of.
draw a square 'cause it's
Yeah,
square.
they put images in your head if a player to your right.
So, I guess all I need to know is who's going where so we can do the checks.
Sunrisness is like, hello.
I'm fine to bet on Rattle if that's the way he wants to do it.
Then it would just be one of you doing it, I guess. There's less risk.
Rattle has literally never failed
Is
any
there a
plane
way
shift related
to
roll. So.
bring, like could you vortex him to us if he gets back?
We
to
have
the
plenty of
castle?
inspiration.
If I see him within 90 feet of us.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? I'm being stupid. Where do we know where the teleportation circle is in the castle?
Yes.
in relation to
How
where
close
we're
is it to
currently
where
at.
they currently are?
You could sprint there within one round, but it
Oh.
would require you to all, like, dash.
Then I'll just
Really
use
close.
Dimension Door and get myself there.
Oh,
Instantly,
good point.
Right.
When I get back.
Okay.
Right, just depending on where you end up.
Well, no, I will go.
He can go to
directly
the teleportation circle and dimension
Oh,
door to
okay.
us.
I can plane shift to the
Ah,
teleportation
that's
circle directly.
Yeah, and then
I'll dimension door to them.
Yeah.
And then I'll plane shift this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea. You're like, well, I'm having an aneurysm.
The Enderman?
Nightcrawler. For some reason, I kept thinking of the fetching movie, the other movie, Nightcrawler, the photographer.
You're
I was
like,
I was like, that can't
Jake
be right.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Who was also in Spider-Man and in that.
Okay, and then where are you all teleporting to? Rattles.
No,
We'll go to
Like the Iron Peak, right?
the Iron Peak is where we're gonna go to. We'll make a stop in wherever I banish Nofar to, whatever plane that is. For
X-Sun.
Yeah.
The Shadow
For
Realm.
Axon?
half a second, and then go.
Yeah, in the mall. Dude, that's scary. Okay.
It's a scary moment.
The Bodaks begin to just like, there are tons of them, and they sort of begin to like swarm this circle.
So did we get all of them into the circle? then?
Yeah, yeah. Escanor was able to do it. Those checks were all that he had to make, and he succeeded. They begin to surround the circle. Many of you close your eyes, which kind of help, like, but you can still feel this like darkness, sort
We
of.
don't feel anything.
Like
Do the blades. Remember, you were gonna do.
I'm
the-
unconscious.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
he's sleeping.
I have some points to.
He's Blade Warden in his head.
I can.
Pick up my staff and make a circle with it.
I can cure.
If I
wounds.
see any of them, I would be just chucking my
So Escanor,
thingy.
you get back into the circle. You kind of like drop your friends a little bit. You are so tired. And though the Bodaks weren't able to knock you down or even like hurt you, you feel this darkness kind of swirling in you. And as you blink, each time you blink, darkness sort of like, what's a good word? It like tarries.
Encroaches.
Like you blink and it's all dark, and then light slowly creeps back in, but you blink again, and the darkness is kind of still there.
stood up
and
too
still
fast.
there. Yeah, and your head kind of begins to stir a little bit. Why don't you go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw?
You have +5 on that because you're nearby me.
You look like a goth now.
13.
As you kind of blink away, at first it just looks like darkness, like you would when you close your eyes. But as you continue to do this, you notice that there are forms in the darkness. Sharp peaks, like jagged rock, and you make out that it's not just your eyelids you're viewing. You're looking into this weird rocky landscape of just black
different
rock,
realm?
sharp stones, and
That's
through
metal as hell.
this mountain, you see that there is a path kind of carving through the mountain, and it leads to a throne. And on this throne of stone,
It is
there
Joseph
is
Smith.
an entity sitting. And like you begin to get closer, and you don't want to. Like your whole body, your will is pulling away from this thing, but you feel yourself getting closer and closer to this thing. And as you get like close enough to like make out that it's like a humanoid entity sitting on the throne, you are pulled back by like Rattle screaming from across the castle, and you're teleported away. And once you leave this dark forest, the vision is gone. Like, you blink normally, your head seems clear, but there's something like in your gut that still continues to stir. It's not.
Was it a human?
It appeared
You
to
said
be.
humanoid, but was like, what? Sorry, was it a male?
Why don't you make a
female?
perception check?
Were they hot?
By the way, Rattle's screaming is still using that scream from
Yeah, from the lady.
burning building.
That is my one favorite thing about this campaign.
What?
Is just thinking of Rattles using that scream.
It's just a will.
Is it the same-
It was a 15. It's cocked.
Same
Do
vision
I
that Bentley
get
had?
+5 on that or no?
Oh,
It's not a saving throw,
Okay.
so I don't think
So
so.
just 12.
You know that it's humanoid. It looks human, but you're not able to make anything else out before the vision fades.
Jeepers.
And then you guys, same as last time, you have like a short reprieve in this heavenly realm, and then immediately you're like
Heavenly
ripped
realm,
into the snowy mountain
I
tops.
kill myself while we're in heaven.
I'm done with this.
I found the loophole.
Yeah, no, you can't kick me out. Yeah, and you can't actually tarry in heaven just because that was part of the agreement. Like, you can come here as a stop, but you're not allowed to you're not allowed to stay.
I found my way out. I'm taking it.
When you're laying on a train, you don't know where this train will
Oh my
take you.
gosh.
Avius lays down next to Garrett. Garrett says, I've always had a feeling about you. That is the wildest question.
Jared jumps
ever.
out of a window. I'm spinning a dreidel instead of a top.
I'm gonna need more charges.
I'm like, I did this all on purpose.
It never stops spinning though. It just keeps spinning and spinning. Like
It fades to
Inception.
black before you can see.
Yeah, it always falls down when I'm not looking. I'm like, wait.
But you're still killing me. You're doing horrible things.
I'm like, this is a fun dream.
It's just a dream.
It's just a
Okay.
dream, bro.
You sort of fall into this very, very deep snow. The winds are pretty wild, tearing at your clothes, kind of burning your metal armor.
This is where?
The mountains, the snowy
Oh.
mountains. By looking around, you can see the Iron Peak in the distance, and you can also see the area where you were last time. You are slightly further than even that. So the Iron Peak is like, you can see it, but you are further away from it than you were the previous time you came here.
Do we get any XP
Before
for that
we
encounter?
take everything
Yes.
in, can somebody stop my collapsed lung or like?
Yeah, as I said, do you want to heal these guys?
So I used lay on hands on you, I think, right?
Yeah, you did.
And how many? I think I gave you a lot of.
It's like 50.
50, that's
what
what I
I have
remember.
50 on my sheet right now.
Okay. So yeah, I have 10 lay on hands left.
I mean, even if you
But
just
I can also-
If you could just give it to one of us, we can heal the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, because I can also cure wounds. Maybe I'll do that.
We can short rest as well.
Because I have more spell slots. So
Because we haven't short
I'll
rested.
cure wounds one of you. Doesn't matter who. I guess you guys
I'll
decide.
heal you then.
Does anybody else?
One
want
of you is a
healing?
life cleric, right?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
war cleric.
So like your healing will be better than.
I can do mass cure wounds on everybody if you want that.
Yeah.
Probably not a bad idea.
And then I'll
Well, again, we could short rest
Is
and
it
save
full?
the spell slots. If we're going to keep doing stuff without long resting, we should save as many spell slots as we can.
Also,
Do we
everybody
wanna
did
rest
gain
up here?
2,000
Also,
experience.
Hold on, what are we?
We're 14. I don't know our total because it reset for
Oh,
whatever
right.
reason.
Okay,
Like,
I
there's
think
no
we're
sheet.
like
you'll get
1,000
mass
away.
healing.
Yeah.
Or,
Well,
We
1,000
were-
away
before
now.
this-
We're
before this, I think
1,500
we're
away.
1,000.
No. Like, I thought.
Oh,
I
so you
thought
guys
we
will
were-
hit level 15 today for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Only
I was like,
1,500
I thought we
away.
were at.
That's like 2 goblins.
Yeah.
I just did mass beacon of hope and then mass cure.
So we're
wounds,
at
everybody gets
150,000?
68 health.
Okay. Bentley, as you kneel in the snow, and Call, your god is Eos, right? Tiamat has you under the spell, but you're Okrosian, right?
Yeah,
Carson?
Carson's from Oakridge.
So your god is Eos?
Yeah, he doesn't even worship Tiamat. He's just unlucky.
Or really lucky. As you kneel in the snow to
I
pray,
won't call myself that.
and your healing magic begins to sort of generate everyone, you begin to like shake a little bit, and quickly you notice so is everybody. It is like a blizzard on this mountain, and none of you, even in warm clothes, are prepared for this type of weather.
I cast Ice Storm.
Not that it would be like, oh, we're instantly gonna die, but just letting you know, yeah, it's.
But we still have our cold weather.
Create.
Yeah, but this is like
even this is bitter.
yeah, so it's in the middle of winter and you're on top of a mountain, so it's just it's even colder than what you would be prepared for. Meaning a rest here is possible, but it would be like.
Have to make Constitution checks.
Well, you would just need to really either set up a really great camp, or yeah, you would freeze, which could result in even like no healing or exhaustion. But second of all, you also know that these mountains are not necessarily the safest place. Last time you were here, you ran into a group
We
of
need
ice
to get some good
devils.
utility magic items, like poopy uncommon ones that are just good for like setting up camp.
like transformed sperm whale,
Mazrak's
Yeah, we can sleep inside the whale.
mass transformed sperm whale.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
mass
say
polymorph is a 9th level spell. Imagine.
Oh yeah, I have
Sperm
summon
whale.
temple.
Is that
True.
Yeah.
Summons a temple. You can all
Yeah.
go
Oh,
inside.
I wonder what that does.
Yeah.
Lots,
Basically,
like,
a castle that we could all
coming
live
inside.
in forever and be happy.
So we can
Would an
either-
unlocked Bodax come
How long does it last?
No.
Can you just have like
Completely
Mordenkainen's
into
mansion or
completely
tiny
into
hut or
space.
anything?
No.
I
We thought
mean,
about
You don't
that.
have.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we
we
don't
tried
have
to make
time.
it work.
No, but
need
just
to
in
push
general,
through
it's
in
useful.
24 hours?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think if we're all healed up and
Don't we
use
still
the
have 2
top
days until our
spells,
weapons are
we
up?
should.
You have till the
Check out
19th.
this-
Because we
Today
haven't
is
even had a full
still.
day, right?
Yeah, today's still the 16th.
Yeah, so we have 3 days.
But you can
anyway.
return on the 19th to get your weapons. So really, you have today, 2 more, and then you can go get your weapons.
But let's go.
But you
check
can still do stuff.
Takes me an hour.
Yeah.
I say we go check out the mountain. I don't think we need to rest. We're all
No.
healed.
I was gonna say I did heal everybody.
So
for
I'm
like
at 68. So
Before we long rest next time, I do need to charge the staff. It's like only got 8 charges left. So
Yeah, which we're gonna
if you
need
have
more.
any spell slots, I'll need them.
Okay.
I can-
So the group takes like a very quick moment to
I can give you
heal,
2 right
to bandage their wounds. Eskanar, you like hold your tummy. Your rage eventually wears off. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You have 2 more
think
rages
so,
left,
right?
right? 1 more. 3 more. How many rages do you
I
get?
only did one. So what
Depends.
else?
Okay.
You should have 3 by now.
Dude, I've
It might
never-
even have endless rage by
I'll
now.
say-
Yeah, we
I
long
like
rest so
laying
much.
out.
I was just curious as where you guys are pushing on after a combat matters a little more.
Yeah, I can
What
check.
do we see up here? Are there any like trees?
No, trees are incredibly scarce. Lower down on the mountains are really, really thick forests, but up this high, it's just like rock and snow. And there aren't trails that
Rock
lead
and
up here.
stone?
Sorry.
They don't come up here for any purpose. It's higher than the dwarves' mine. This is way high. Like if you look at
20,
the
bro.
map,
Disregard that.
there's nothing up here. Like these mountains are even like you look down and see mountains tops around you like way down.
Is there
low.
actually iron on this peak, or is it just named the Iron Peak?
There is an iron mine like at the bottom of
Avius
the
looks
peak,
around. There's not even any iron on
I was like, is this
which
like
is
one of
why
those
it's called
mountains
the Iron Peak.
we get
Why-
struck
why
by
do they
lightning
call
all the
this
time, or is this
So
a,
it is full of iron, but they a mine at the bottom.
Mhm.
At least they used to, because this is where you fought Ayer. It was at the bottom of this mountain.
Yeah, okay.
But no, up high, pretty much not. Like yeah, there's nothing.
Are
Maybe.
there any rocky outcroppings, like big enough that would block the wind, or is it just pretty sheer?
So from here, because you're going like upward on the peak, maybe occasionally, but it's rare, and the snow is deep. I don't know if anyone has any utility to move through snow. Some of you can fly,
I can fly.
which
I can fly.
is good to stay out of the snow. Also, though,
I'm a bird.
I only fly
Can
2
you-
inches above the snow.
Can you only fly?
I can
when
cast
it's dark?
fireball.
No.
yeah.
I have,
I have
wall
all the way up.
Hermes boots that allow me to fly.
I was like, well, I didn't know if anyone had like fire shield, because fire shield would melt the snow within
I
like
have
20
that
feet of you
wall
or
of fire,
something.
but it lasts,
Except the
it
snow
only
is like
lasts a minute.
20
I
feet
can
deep,
get
so you
back
just...
I was gonna say it's probably all compact.
Or there's just like a
I
river
think I have
of
too many
water.
items on my
Go down the mountain.
That is like what I'd
All of my
do.
skeletons carry me.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That is actually a good idea.
I have water walk, and water is just
How long can you last?
Yeah,
in the
true.
portable
Oh.
hole?
it's basically the same
To
thing.
be fair. What was that?
How long can you last in the portable hole?
I think it's like 6 minutes if you're by
Stay
yourself.
warm in there. for
35
6
seconds
minutes
on a
and-
good day.
It's like, yeah, my longest is 3.
So what I will do,
And 3 inches.
you guys aren't resting. We'll just do one check, and it won't be for. I'm not going to do exhaustion because for this short of a trip, that's pretty
Athletics or
crazy.
something going up the mountain.
No, it will be a Constitution saving throw.
Odd.
So-
And we're all by cliff, so.
Yeah. And yeah, stay within 10 feet of me.
That actually is kind of like it's both hunger and endurance too. If you think about it, it actually comes in because hunger is the same check. So if you think about it, it's like if you're near a paladin, you don't want for food
Sure,
as
we can
much,
fast.
and you don't like feel the. Actually, is kind of
Yeah, we can fast and be holy.
Yeah, like it would be easier for you to fast and stuff too, which is kind of.
Nazrax is just skin and bone.
Yeah,
I'm never hungry.
This check, you guys are all
It's
cold.
one of those Japanese
But
mummies.
as far as it having any
It's like
negative
a live-
effects, the check will be a DC 10 where you guys are wearing warm clothes
Shoku
too.
Shimbutsu?
But,
Well, and you all have you have advantage on this.
so go ahead, everybody
Aura,
make the check.
And you have +5. So
Yeah, I mean, I got
If
22. I think we're good.
fine.
Yeah, Constitution save.
Roll 2, the numbers that are 4 below.
Ghost
files.
Plus 5, 22. No, 23.
Who had advantage on this?
everyone
You,
does.
and you have +5, so you're good for sure.
Because that's my sacred oath.
You guys like that dip?
It is good.
So
Yeah.
good.
My after dinner, I also made a bunch of guac and chips, so we'll get that out after.
That block you made last time was insane.
So I mean it's homebrew. I made this,
My
but
wife
it's
made
called
it. Sausage,
the Aura
cream
of
cheese, and
Reliance.
chopped up mushroom.
Others are so able
My
to
mom
rely
makes
on
that
you
one,
that
and
their
it's so
mind's
good.
already fortified.
What?
It's like the fattiest thing on the planet, but I
What were you
love it.
saying, Cliff?
Oh, I was just saying, like the aura that
Yeah,
everyone, like,
Yeah.
kind of
It's
is
perfect,
in
right?
role
You know.
play, right?
Okay.
Others are so able to rely on you that their mind
Other
and
than all the
body are
crackers and
fortified
chips
by
that's
your
going with
unshakable
it, but-
faith.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's dope.
That's true.
like going in with what he was saying about just being near.
And I mean, whatever weird oil is in cream cheese.
Did anybody get lower than 10?
I don't think so.
That would have been almost
Did you?
impossible.
In reality, did
You look a
anything
little
get
guilty.
lower?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Then you guys push forward towards the peak.
You did.
I'll say you are able to reach the peak before nightfall, but it's close. Like it is getting dark by the time you reach the peak. The day is nearly at its end. And the final ascension of the peak is going to be the most difficult part because it will require actual like climbing. There is no like direct path
Is
up.
this our Everest?
For the flyers, it's pretty easy besides the insanely harsh winds. But even with the winds, like it will be difficult for you to get up there, but you can do so without any sort of check.
I can carry somebody.
Rattle, I don't suppose you're feeling anything yet. No prophecy, no vision.
I'll fly up to the
Rattles
top.
doesn't
No
believe
bitches.
in him anymore.
Good. But we should all be like tied together by a rope, so that way if any
If one of
crazy
us falls,
winds
then we all fall.
By
I
the
like
thread of
it.
faith.
Okay. For those of you who have to climb, if you have the correct tools or climbing gear,
Most of us probably should if we have adventures or explorers packs.
yeah, if you have an explorer's pack, you probably will.
Like the X-Files music.
The Dungeoneers one has the climbing kittens, pythons, whatever they are.
Yeah, the Pythons. But I don't know what you guys all have.
I listened to the
Um,
player thing.
But who all can fly? And Nazareth can fly too, right?
No,
This bird.
I
can carry you.
I used to have winged boots, but he has them now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I let you use the boots, correct?
Maybe at some point, but
Yes.
like I don't have them. I'm at my attunement limit.
Gideon's always had
He
winged
has the
boots.
Oh no, he has the
Well, 'cause-
cape, the
Because
bat
I
cape.
I picked the boots from the beginning.
Yeah,
so
he's
I'll
always
fly.
had the boots.
Can
Gideon.
you fly on your own now, or?
No,
Oh, okay.
I wish.
But he has boots and the cape, so you can technically give it to someone.
Well, the cape only works
No,
at
no,
night.
no, I
though.
know. I'm saying you can give it to somebody else. I have a lot of strength.
Yeah, if anybody
I'll
wants to
have
borrow
one.
the cape.
He said it's almost nightfall.
It is almost nightfall by the time you reach. I was just curious, for those of you who cannot fly,
Yeah, I can't.
If anybody wants to borrow the cape,
but you guys should
can
have.
polymorph
I'm
and go
also only
back.
attuned
fly.
to one item.
I'll climb, dude.
And like
Actually,
I said,
I could
Listen,
polymorph and
I can put someone in the hole.
It's not
for
worth
6
fighting
minutes
the-
and fly them
The
home.
The munchkins are gonna munchkin, dude. I just gotta live with it. Is what it is.
You should go to a store and buy more
But
than you
now I
have.
can break their weapons in combat. Well, the money all got spent as well.
So, for those of you who can't fly, just make an athletics check.
Easy clap.
You can. This will be a group check. We're all tied together. So as long as most of you succeed, then you can hold on and maintain.
If they
the
start
others.
dragging me down, I'm gonna cut people loose before.
Well, you're flying.
Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones.
Alright,
On nice well.
21.
21.
That's a success. The check is only 10.
Oh, I see.
I do not
Okay.
associate with 21.
Enough of you succeed to successfully climb up to the mountain. You reach the top, tired. You're all kind of sweating, but you don't notice because your sweat's like frozen and nasty.
We notice
on
because
your
we're way
body.
colder than normal.
Yeah. But the air up here, though windy, is like very, very clear. You can even see like where the clouds are lower than where you are. None of you can breathe.
None of us waited to
Atmosphere's too
tune
high.
to altitude, so now
Yeah.
we're just dying.
Didn't we get?
But it's, all blue skies all around you. And as you reach the top, Rattles.
In fact, we went from sea level to like as high as you could possibly get in the world within a minute. We actually all have just giga altitude sickness. We're all blind.
Rattles, you do indeed hear a voice. And it's a voice you're somewhat familiar with. You've heard it a few times. It is of Yago. And Yago says that you have done very well to make it here, though you have taken your sweet time. He expected you here long time ago. He said, to be honest, he just wanted to give you this information. He thinks having a trial doesn't really make any sense, but the other gods play by these weird rules that he himself has to
I
follow.
was just thinking, like, I could have just, like, teleported to your plane and talked to you, man. Like, this would have been so much easier.
He says, sadly, though you have done well to climb the mountain, it's not sufficient, apparently, to prove your worth and to get the next information. He said he sent a few of his most loyal followers to you to test you. Don't worry, it should be pretty easy. And once this is over, he will gladly give you his gift and his information. Once again, he apologizes. The other gods, they don't know. They play by these weird rules. It's all bureaucracy up there. But he says, Kenku, if you succeed this, I will give you what you have always desired. So do not fear. And only you hear this, and then it just goes quiet. But then you hear a thunderbolt, like echo through the sky, which is weird because the clouds are all white and poofy.
And lower.
Yeah, and lower than you, but you hear it again. Another
And
thunderbolt.
giants.
And then another.
Is it storm giants?
And then from the clouds, two giant birds, even larger than the dragons you faced in the throne room, rise up from the
I'm
clouds.
so glad we didn't rest.
Did you say two giant birds?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm glad
Yeah.
everybody used all their spell slots
You
to heal
fumble
themselves.
for your weapons, begin to draw, and as you do, a huge burst of steam comes up from the snow. These giant creatures that are like giant centipedes, heavily armored, begin to crawl from the snow, and the snow melts and steams like all around them, like they are hot. And as this happens, Yago comes back and he quickly says, "Those are not my followers. I did not realize they were there. So I apologize." He says, "But once again, I've seen your guys' might. It shouldn't be a problem."
Thanks for your faith in us, you know.
Hayden, it will be Mountaintop Encounter.
I like Yago.
And you have one that is called, obviously, Mountaintop Encounter Co-DM.
The first time you see
Like the map, that's the one I want.
No, I'll set the map from here for both of us. It'll do it for both of
That's
us.
what I thought.
I'm talking about the encounter.
Yeah, these look like
Ah.
giant centipedes with fire on their back.
Well, we'll see him in a second, hopefully.
Also, Telvin, I just realized I have a ring
Ring?
of defense, and
Have you not used that the entire time?
I have, but not.
What is it? Is it just +1 AC?
It's either +1 or +2.
How do you
I think it's
pull an
+1.
encounter?
I think it is +1.
Is it just collection encounters?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it is +1. So
Um,
I want to try to add it. But
So what I need to do
I know,
is get rid
I'm
of
ready
it.
to do.
You just need to add it and equip
Guys, I'm
it.
actually gonna take a breather real quick.
I'm talking about Co-DM.
The stupid thing about
Isn't this
it,
Rattles challenge?
I was comatose like not even an hour ago, so
Why we didn't use it with the boat axe?
So,
What's stupid is that
because
anybody can come
I
in.
made this.
Well,
encounter,
they have to make, like,
including Charlie.
No, we can
Well,
forbid
they have
anyone
to-
from going in. They have to make a check.
yeah, they have to make a
Yes.
saving throw, and then they're like,
I think they
Is
have
it the
disadvantage when they're in.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Just
but like
half
the fact that anybody can like
And I'll
try
do
to
the
get
same.
in and
You like
possibly
Do I need to
have-
run
What's
encounter
this?
for us to do that?
Actually, hold on.
gods.
Never
No,
mind.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
they can
Yeah.
try to get
So
in?
you hit run
they have to make,
and then
they
it
have to
also
make
load their initiative.
saving throws,
Just
and
to
then
do it,
they
Oh,
have
once they
disadvantage
roll?
when they're in it.
Yep.
But it
And
also
then there's
costs-
theirs
cast-
that you can
takes
just
an hour
auto roll
cast.
or you can
Yes,
set.
that was kind of the.
And then when
that
you
was
hit
the
start,
You need a
then you can change
area
your
that's
life.
Yeah.
completely
But I changed
empty.
my
Can't have anything in
mind for
there.
you
Yeah.
because you only have 3. Just get
If
rid
it's
of
not
it.
structurally sound, the whole thing
Yeah.
is
Centipedes.
If you only
Yeah.
have 3 players.
So you never know what those builders are doing. Y'all go like,
Forget about internal plumbing.
Because it
It's
will
really like a dump of a temple.
Is it still too
Just
many?
four
I guess
walls
there's
and a roof,
still too
guys.
many of us to just do normal combat.
Yeah, I still like to test this out to see how it
You have to
works.
go into encounter our
A
ability
couple
to get
swabs
rid
of paint for holy
Yeah, but you don't need to
symbols.
get rid of him. Just
Yeah.
put him to 0.
of them. Oh, good point. Yeah.
Keep in mind that he's
Yago
gone.
looks at it.
But so we're gonna try out this new thing to see how it'll work. It'll be the first
It's like what the
time.
Hebrews were
But
using
that
outside
would
of
make-
Egypt.
Carson, are you gonna switch places with Ethan?
I
You want me
will.
to?
Yeah, swap so that way we can do
So mine
combat.
just has Mazrax, Algan, and Danik. Danik would have been Charlie, obviously.
Tobin, is your water just from the faucet?
Shouldn't have removed anyone.
Oh,
Oh
really?
yeah. Huh?
Is your water just from the
No,
faucet?
there is a water purifier built into the sink. It's on the left.
Oh, okay.
And then there's ice next to that, and ice machine. You're also
Kelvin,
welcome
before
to
we
use.
just do the encounter, if I can just add that somehow.
Yeah, go to manage inventory.
Yeah, I'm in
So we
items.
need
I
to
looked under
see-
rings. It's not under ring. I'm looking under armor.
Are you in magic
Careful,
items?
Ethan left the stage.
I don't know. Probably I don't know. That sucks, but not that +1 probably won't do much.
No, I mean it's useful.
Yeah,
Those look like frost. Just force beats.
I guess if I do get rid of it though.
One of them's dead.
Wait,
There.
That's Rek'Sai.
Ring of
So I-
protection. I mean,
That's
I
a
get,
Nivea.
I have
You're
the
not-
map set up for
You're
you.
not at your
So you just have one of those things and a
well,
rock.
no, I would.
And you
I would be
have-
with this ring. I've always
You
countered
have
it, but
Carson,
then I
Ian, and Ethan.
got looking into it and I never attuned to it.
You can
on-
either just ignore. Yeah,
D&D.
I didn't
Yeah.
like. I should have just removed them from it.
But
You
I'm
could've done
like,
that too, but I
maybe
forgot.
if you want the
We'll just
ring,
ignore
you
that.
can.
and then I'll grab your cloak.
What ring?
I have a ring of defense.
The cloak. The cloak doesn't require attunement. I don't
You can
think.
also.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that would be the best way to do
No
it.
way. I bet it does.
Oh,
I added
So
it to your
he
equipment,
has-
so just click the button to equip it.
Okay.
He has
Hayden, one-
filmy,
one more thing.
the winged boots.
Yeah.
And
I usually let
And
them
the-
see
the-
the rolls.
Cape of the Bat.
Yeah, do I just have to select it to show
Oh, so
everyone?
So
Is
you
your
do game
third
log
attunement?
right here, send to
Self.
self,
You don't have
send to
any
everyone.
credits?
Yeah.
No.
And then,
But
oh yeah,
if
and
you
then to see
want-
their stats,
If you want
Yeah, you
one
just
more
and you
defense,
just click it.
I'll give
And if you need
the ring,
advantage,
and then I'll
Yeah,
take
you
it
just
close,
right-click.
you
or I'll
right
just-
click. Oh, did you not have a right click?
Yeah,
It is.
I'll
You have
trade
to do a weird on max.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's how you right
let's do it.
click. If
No,
you
that
need to
Hayden.
change it.
Yeah, so it's like rolling for myself
Yeah.
because I did
He
play
did
around with
press
this
it,
the other
yeah.
night.
Okay,
so-
cool. So you got it.
And then everybody just has
All
to
right.
roll initiative.
Where did you find it? Oh, I can do that. I can do
So we don't have Charlie, obviously.
Yeah, and you can add mana beat, can't remove. So that's
Are we
okay.
good to roll for initiative?
I don't know, Hayden.
Mine's live, so everybody.
Oh, but you. Oh yeah, I think it'll be good. Yeah, you guys can all roll.
Low roller.
What was yours called? Ring of Defense?
Ring of
Hey,
Protection.
20. That is a 19.
Yeah, it requires two.
10.
Yay!
Oh, 7. Let's go.
Now, if I don't see their initiative load in, even though I'm
15.
seeing the rolls, what is it? Although it says saving, so maybe it is.
You can also put it in manually, but I think it's
Sweet.
that you started the encounter.
That's sick, dude.
I think you're not supposed to start it.
Feel free
So
to
you just
turn into
enter
a bat.
it
I turn to
You
bat
see
and
'em.
leave.
And then you can set
Are
the
you
people
going
on
to
your team to
be
0,
making,
so they
like,
just go
pack
to the
rolls?
bottom.
It depends.
That does make
So,
sense.
Because I'm
Who
more
is in
than
line for this one if
attack,
Charlie's not
I
here?
use my staff
Dim
pretty
light?
much.
Just-
Or
But
darkness.
if the group needs
You
me,
just
I
have
can
3.
Dim
do
light?
You just have
Darkness?
3 right next to you.
Yeah,
Ian,
dark.
Carson, and
I'm
Ethan.
still learning.
Yeah,
Okay,
who's
I
dark?
can make
And I
it
can
best.
be a bat.
Oh, and Algin's not
But
here.
blind.
Ethan, you got a 7,
The
right?
best way to help you.
Dumbass. They use echo vision? Have you?
Yeah, they use telekinesis to move around, dude.
It's telekinesis, Kyle.
I forgot.
Did you guys all roll?
I don't see all of it yet.
You might have to put it in manually.
So,
Well, no, I mean, like,
I do.
Hey, our DM sucks.
Snort has 15.
Well, like for example, mine, Gideon rolled and I can see the roll, but it doesn't show up, so I just have to go
you
like,
have to
see
be
what he
holding
did.
on.
Well,
You
that's
can
what I
also
mean.
the game log. If you want to keep it open, you can hit that lock, and it will stay open, so you
Um,
can just constantly see what they're rolling. And not have to
So
worry
you
about it.
let's.
I was more. I don't see Bentley's roll.
One guy cut a path and just leave 8 BSB
You didn't roll initiative, did you?
Who's,
Carson?
who are the groups?
Us 3.
Oh, okay.
and
Carson, did you roll
Hayden.
initiative?
No, he didn't,
And
that
then
bastard.
My bad.
That's cool.
This is actually like a good mix here.
Yeah. Bro.
We're hoping.
I got
Well,
you.
this is very
And-
experimental, but
yeah,
if it
dude.
works, it will just be.
Yo.
Instead, we're having a group of
The Ring
4
of
do
Protection
combat
actually looks
and a
rad.
group of 3, so it
That
should
is
move
sick.
way quicker.
Let's
And
do
if one
that.
party wins, we'll transfer an enemy to their side. You can still like help each other out. Like if you guys dominate
So
and you
I
guys are
can-
failing, you can still
I
like
can polymorph
yeah.
though.
Did you delete one of the worms,
But you
right?
can-
Off the map?
Yep.
Also just normal.
For you, your
Yeah,
side. You're
except
orange and
hold on
blue.
to the side.
Just fill me.
I know. I created that.
But in actuality,
Yeah, it's actually really cool. I made it.
Yeah, it's like
stay
that.
close to me.
You're the only one I need initiative from, Hayden.
Also, my
Oh,
staff
did mine not
was
roll
trying to
correctly?
Yeah, it doesn't even show up on the game log.
Okay, let me try
Are
it this
those
way.
rocks also?
Oh, you
fires?
mean because you're DM, you probably did it as to
Those are the
self.
two birds.
I did, you're right.
Yeah.
Did that one show up?
That's
Those
not
smell
Yep.
amazing.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
I have these guys. These guys do.
It's actually good, though,
fire
so I'm
damage.
less-
Okay, and then let me know when you're
Oh,
ready.
I was like,
So
I think I'm
well,
ready.
I'm definitely
Okay.
gonna tank either way.
Okay, so let me explain how we're gonna do this, just so everybody knows. One side is blue, as you can see. They are fighting orange. Green is fighting red. You cannot
Okay,
mix
'cause it looks blue
spells,
and blue.
meaning like blue, you can't fire a spell at the red enemies. But be assured, the same is true. Like a red enemy, even if they do an attack that you're technically in, you're not affected. It is two separate combats essentially on the
So
same
like
map.
mass cure wounds would not, mass cure wounds from green would not heal blue.
Exactly. Exactly.
Interesting.
very smart to separate the clerics.
Oh, just
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
so it works both to your advantage and disadvantage. Just treat it as two separate encounters, and they've been balanced that way too. So it's not like you are facing an encounter that's more balanced to your group. And also, if you fail or whatever, or if you're struggling and the other group succeeds, they'll be able to help you as well.
I cast command and tell the rock to go to the other side.
The other thing
He
is,
says, "Do you help
the,
someone cooking?"
I am using the new combat measurer from 2024 book. It's very different. So if it gets too crazy, that might be my fault. My bad. Teehee. But
Combat?
Oh,
Like
combat.
the...
like if it's way too hard.
Yeah,
Because I'm using the new system and I'm not used to it.
Not that the original system was that balanced.
Yeah, the original system was
Well,
just...
the problem is though, this one might be balanced, but I still have brain of the old one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's my worry, is that I might be overcompensating. But we'll see. For example, a hard encounter in the old one meant very easy. So a hard encounter in this new one might mean, no, it's actually really
Well, because they don't have hard, right? It just goes deadly now.
No, it just goes, there is no deadly, it just goes hard.
Oh, it goes hard.
So this is a hard encounter, meaning
Hard in the
deadly.
motherfucking pain, nigga. What you thinking, nigga? Shit stinking, nigga.
Alright. Alright, well let's try this out. Let's begin, and then Hayden, when it's your turn, I'll just...
Yeah, it should be last
Oh.
year's, I would imagine.
Yeah, and also feel free to roll ahead. And if you don't, like, if you have questions right now, you don't have to roll ahead, but you can feel free to roll ahead. I have all your dice rolls
So
right
are
here.
us three fighting these two then?
Yes.
Yeah. And Ian, you are first as far as initiative
Okay.
goes.
So in this group over here, it looks like Garrett, you are first.
Yeah, that works.
Um,
And I'm gonna... You can be as descriptive as you want. I'll try and incorporate that.
Someone has rock
If you're
on.
targeting stuff. Yeah, that's what I need to know. Oh, but it's so cold
The
in here.
alien stood at the foot of the bed, homosexual.
Dude, that killed me. I found the site.
You're like
that
the
has all
skier.
those.
Really?
I've been
Somebody,
dying.
the place I got it from was somebody's Twitter. He just posts those, and there was
Garrett?
another one where it was like this
Jason?
sword that like cuts
Yes,
people's
your turn.
heads off.
I
Like, I
cast
was
blade barrier.
buzzed to go.
Okay, where are you casting it to?
Okay, so
I
my
can do
turn.
100 feet
Yep.
wall straight across.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cut
So
off
first,
these two.
These guys might be fire resistant. I'm not
Um,
sure if they are. Either
I
way,
don't think. Maybe.
I'm
centipede
switching.
things.
I know they do
Where'd it
fire
go?
damage. I'm
Blade
switching
barrier.
just my
Yeah, so it's
hammer
100
to
feet
do
long, 20 feet
electricity
high, 5
damage
feet
instead
thick.
of fire.
So
One
we're
hand
gonna
is gonna
cut
do
them
fire.
off as best we can.
Like that?
So
Yep.
my attack,
So you can go 100 feet, so why not?
I'm gonna chuck it at the bad guy.
Okay, and there is the blade.
The...
And that does
Centipede or the
damage when they
rock?
choose to cross through it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so when that happens,
fire enemy. I
I'll
got
just let you know and then you can roll
so
for
I'm
the
gonna do the
damage.
damage already.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're raging, obviously, and everything.
Yeah, raging.
Okay, is that your
I
turn?
also,
Yeah.
I don't think it
Yes.
has added.
Okay, you mumble the arcane
think
words,
this guy's a
and yeah,
fire?
you see a whole wall of, and it's like spinning
Not a fire
blades,
guy.
right? Or
Yeah.
like swords. So this wall
doesn't
of
need to call it
sharp
fire.
razor blades kind of cuts through the
Oh,
snow.
yeah.
But he
Bits of
doesn't do
snow
damage.
kind of fly up
Yeah,
in
he
the air
does-
as
he
this
does get
happens.
fired.
These
So
two
you crit
creatures
him?
kind of hiss
I
at
got
it,
crit.
but they
So that's
seem kind of
35
mindless.
minus
Like
one.
it
I'm gonna-
bug
I'm gonna
really
do
would be. They don't seem to care at all. They're just like, they don't even know what it is.
Right.
Okay, so that's
It
36
is
damage.
your turn, Mazrax.
Again.
I raise my holy symbol and I quote
With advantage.
from scripture. Her heart is pure as the fresh snow. Her hands secure the mountains and the
23
city. Her blessings, the rays of silver
Oh,
sun.
I didn't even do
Now
that.
bless my comrades and me. And so I'll cast bless at a level 2, so that it hits all of us.
Plus another 10, right?
So
Yeah, I'll get all
we each
those
have
too. So
plus
10,
1d4
7.
to attacks and saving throws.
And I didn't do that.
What is
my
this?
other one,
What is this
so
rain
The
bar?
blade barrier
Okay.
he summoned.
I'm gonna do
So
2
let
more of
me-
these guys.
Let me move.
So 2.
I don't have it up,
and
Tobin.
6.
So just move me 30
Do you need me to
feet
get all that, or you?
south
you
Nope, I got
southwest,
it.
closer to the rock.
All right. Sick.
And, yeah.
I don't know
Right
how
here?
much I did,
that'll do
but
it.
I got a crit, so that was pretty sick.
Yeah, you did 100 damage.
Nice.
Basically,
Yeah,
right on.
3,000.
Not bad.
Okay, so all of you are blessed, and I will give you some.
And then it
inspiration
is
for that,
the
Cliff.
centipede guy you were just hitting's turn.
Keep in mind for inspiration too, Hayden. Just
Yeah, I took 5 away from each. You're fine.
honestly deserved. Gideon, it's your turn.
So we get
Centipede
a,
moves
we
up
get a D4
right
die
next to
To
Escanor,
attack rolls, yeah.
and the centipede's
And then
gonna attack
anything
you,
else?
Ian.
Bless?
Okay.
Does he
Saving
have
throws.
advantage or no?
Saving throws. Okay.
Is
He
the
does.
rock flying or is it?
Yeah, it's
So-
flying, but so right now when combat starts, yeah, it flies right next to the cliffside. So it's right
you're
there,
not
but
medium,
it is
right?
flying.
No, I'm huge.
Nice, that's actually good.
It's like
Sorry, I'm large.
it drops off where it is, so very high up, but to you it's like
22
high
hit,
level.
Ian.
Okay. I'm gonna fly
22
up
does hit.
30 feet
Okay, then he does.
and bonus action
Holy shit, that's a lot.
cast darkness around me.
Okay.
He does.
And darkness has
44.
what range?
He does 50 damage, but you would half
It's 30 feet.
44 of it.
Wait, what was the other
It's
part of the
a
damage?
15
6 fire damage.
15
I'm
foot
also
radius
resistant
sphere.
to fire.
Then
this
you
is
half
only
50,
affecting
so you
you.
take 25.
Yes, because I went up high.
And then after his turn, it is the rock's turn.
Oh!
Dwayne the Rock.
It's Dwayne's turn.
Should rename that orange one Dwayne.
The rock flies in here.
Swoops down.
We should just leave Escanor, dude.
No,
Looking
you
like
want
a-
to.
a
So you guys should focus the rock on. I got this
Yeah.
guy.
The rock is going to attack Stanley.
No, I legit.
The rock's attacking you,
'Kay.
Carson.
Okay.
He got a natty 1, so
Is that your
you
turn,
can hit him
Gideon?
in the beak if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, roll
no,
and
that
see
was
if you
just
hit
a
him with
bonus
attack.
action.
Plus
Okay.
13 to
So
hit.
I'm going to use
Yeah, rock.
Eldritch Blasts.
I mean, that's what I have hit.
Rock's a skill.
What do I? Where do I go to roll attacks? Not like that.
Yeah,
Actions.
just whatever you want to attack it with.
Unless you're using a spell.
I was gonna
So 17. I don't know if that hits.
just gonna
And who you're
guess.
targeting?
The rock.
A 17 is a hit.
Right.
Very nice.
Would it be
Very
a
nice.
reaction?
I do have a question. What do your Eldritch Blasts
you
look
can use an
like?
attack
You
action.
are
Yeah, you
go to the top
getting
of
your
your
power
actions.
from.
You'd use your
Reaction.
mace
Okay.
or your
They're-
tentacle
they
rod
look
to hit him.
fiery, but it's not fire.
So
Right.
Why my
you have-
tentacle
Okay,
rods
I just
are
wanted to
shot.
know.
It's whatever weapon you have.
That was a
your
that was a
inventory.
natty 1, so that's
Make your
11.
tentacle rod
Ooh.
here.
The rock does not even
That's freaking
flinch.
protection.
Its feathers are almost like iron.
It's 15,
Oh.
actually. the
you
D4.
Oh, okay, so
Each
4 more.
tentacle make a melee attack with a
I
plus
don't know if
9
15
bonus.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Tentacle
15
deals
does hit. It does.
1d6
Sorry.
psychic damage.
And then that,
Yes.
I rolled a 15, so I'm pretty sure that's a minimum 25 to hit.
And there's
So
3
there's
tentacles.
Okay,
So
3
roll,
hits.
D20 and add 9 to those.
10.
Do I have to roll it 3 times then for each?
Yeah, I would assume so,
Yeah,
if
you
that's how it
did.
works.
That's crazy. That's
So
so crazy.
37
attacks
damage.
3
Ooh,
times.
nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, the
awesome.
staff is
Okay,
one
the
action.
bird
That's
does notice that.
I'm gonna go right for its neck. I'm just launching them out
Sad.
of my hands.
It kind of
plus
twists
9,
its
so
head.
that's-
You do hit its head
Yeah,
around, but you
11.
see, yeah, its
That one
feathers are
misses,
like
but you have 2 more.
armor. They're not made of metal, but like the fire
15,
hits
that
the
one
feathers
missed.
and it's kind of like, and it does kind of affect it, but it's like a flying
And-
creature wearing
Okay, so
full
2
plates almost. It's so
and
thick.
that
And
does.
it's force damage.
D6s?
Okay.
That would be 2d6.
It just looks
Okay,
like
so yeah, you roll that and tell me what the damage is on it.
Advius, it is your turn.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
11.
11 in bed. Is that purple field
11
restraining me, or is that
damage
the
for
help?
Nope, that is his darkness, and it's up
Oh.
high enough that it's not.
Okay,
That's the
Atheist
one
just
that-
fires his bow at the
Can
rock.
you target 3
Okay.
different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire it twice.
Dude,
Let me check.
whipping little goblins or something would be sick. Also be
D6.
hot.
If you hit the same target with all 3 tentacles, the target must succeed.
Game? Why does it not have my rolls? There it
How
is.
tall is this wall?
It's
Yeah, he uses his longbow twice against the rock.
yeah, 20 feet high.
Or no,
5
3
feet
times.
straight.
What am I saying? I'm level 14.
Ooh, hit.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I hardly
Ooh,
use it.
hit.
I'm mostly just doing pops
Yeah.
and stuff the entire time. But
And another hit.
Ooh, actually the 15's missed.
No, it's
He
not.
smile.
I know what the damage is.
Oh, shut up, dude.
You have to pull their legs
There we
off one at a time.
Alright, that's all my damage.
That's 13, 19.
How much damage did you do, Carson?
Hey, buddy, that's my wife. I did 11.
Okay, Avius fires 3 arrows at the rock, striking each time. Solid hits. You see these arrows kind of sticking out of the rock. Rock is getting kind of annoyed, kind of pissed, but still is like.
Actually, Ethan.
It is now. They rolled a 2 and a 1.
And then
Yeah,
Carson,
so they're all gonna go at once.
Can I
If
tell
the
you?
rock hits you with
I
the
tell
second
Aegis
attack
to,
with
like,
its
pull him
talons,
up
so
on
it's
me.
grappled
Keep him
you.
within 5 feet of
But
me,
I don't know
So you
if
just
I'll
can't
be
move,
able
but
to
you can
kill
still
Oh,
hit
it's
it
like
and
he
stuff.
is, but I see it.
And you take 22 damage.
so I can protect
What
my
kind?
feet.
Oh, jeez.
Just
yeah.
regular
You pick
piercing.
whatever, man.
Okay.
Okay, I have resistance to piercing.
This
Then
first
you take
guy
11
is
damage.
going to
Disintegrates.
And then
the
it's your turn, Carson.
Remoraz. He is going to
Chris,
come
yeah.
towards.
Carson.
He's going to
That
cross
was
the blade barrier.
That was just a reaction. That's sick.
So you can roll for damage.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Where is it? Where's my
The
spells?
testicle rod.
33.
Instead of suction
'Kay.
caps, it's-
The hell was just blurred out like something bad's going on.
Something bad's about to happen.
Yeah, and he actually is stuck in the blade barrier. He's right
It's
there.
only on your screen.
I know, that's weird. I got it to go away.
The other one.
the worst.
How high up is the blade barrier?
It's 20 feet high.
Okay.
I'm gonna do bless.
He burrows through the
And I'm
snow.
gonna
However,
bless all
the
three
blade
of
barrier
us.
is deep enough
Good
down.
idea.
He still has to go through it, but it's just kind of like he's concealed.
So everybody has a 1d4
So he goes
to
underground.
attack rolls
And
and
saving
saving
throws.
throws.
And I'll just do the same damage for
That's
both
a
of them.
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, you have.
You have.
Are they all
Add
the
a
way
1d4
through? Or
to
are they
the
halfway
attacks.
through?
They're still
Or
in
saving
it.
throws.
They can't. They don't have enough movement to get all the way through.
And then
And they are
is
still.
your
I'm
turn.
trying to see if
Alright.
they can reach you. Cause yeah, they can. Because they're 10 feet away.
But they never aired it.
Okay.
I'll
Mazrax
target
and Garrett. So this first one's gonna take a bite against you, Mazrax. It has like this huge, sharp toothed mouth, but it also has these two like appendages. It's not just trying to bite you; it's trying to eat you actively. Like it's trying to pull you in to swallow
It
you.
failed.
It failed.
So this is for you,
76
Mazrax.
damage.
Oh, beautiful. Was that a
He's in- yeah.
Disintegrate.
wound or disintegrate?
This is
really nice. Yeah.
That was sick.
I just got a.
Ooh, that's
Is
a
there an
28
extra
to
effect
hit.
on
That
that?
hits, right?
Yeah, that is.
Is that only if they
It's
hit?
only if they
But it'd be
die.
perfect
Okay.
to do it.
Ian, it is your turn, sir.
My turn?
And the Remoraz,
So that
the
is,
centipede is looking very injured after
40
Rattle's last
damage.
attack.
Oh, you did do it? Nice.
Some of it is from its bite,
Pretty close.
but a lot of it is from it is so hot that when it bites you, you actually feel burned,
Oh, I
like it's
almost got another
fire.
crit.
I have resistance to
18.
fire damage.
So if you have
That
resistance
hits.
to fire, then that ends up
I'm
only
actually gonna just
being
do the damage right now.
33
so
damage.
Minus 1, so 26, and we're gonna do.
It's dead.
26. Okay.
Exactly 26 life.
Sick.
Now
So then
this
I have two
creature,
other attacks
as it
now.
like goes to
Yes.
bite you, it hasn't eaten you, but it's like pulling you in, so you are technically grappled by it as it's like trying to pull you in.
29
And this is for you, Garrett.
and
Oh no!
21.
That is a
Okay.
natural 20,
Okay.
which means it's gonna
First
crit, which is
attack.
not good.
So
Which is
minus
not
1,
good.
27.
Can I silvery barbs that? Where's Garrett?
I would, if you can.
Yes.
It's doing an average of 40 damage, so this would be an average of
So is that
80 if it hits.
20,
silvery barbs.
so 33 on the first.
I appreciate that.
33, and then
So here's the other hit.
I'm going to that one.
34.
Okay, it is still a hit. It's a dirty 28,
So it's
but it's not a
34.
crit.
34 in total.
On the first one, right?
Yeah, because I just rolled another one.
So this is
Yeah.
damage for
44 damage on the
you.
first one. Second
Ooh.
one,
I rolled much higher for that.
34.
That's 54, and some of that is fire. And the same thing with you, Garrett. You're also grappled. You can still act normally, but keep in mind it is
41,
actively
nice.
trying to pull you into its mouth to
That was
eat you.
pretty good. I'm gonna say you hit it
And
hard
then
enough that it
lastly, it
releases
is the
Bentley from
rock's
its claws.
turn.
Oh, I didn't know you were in his claws. Sorry, dog.
It just grappled him, but like it's on the ground. It had to swoop down to attack him.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, I don't know if it cares, but you could make me bigger if you wanted.
The rock is
I
going to
need to.
take
It wasn't
flight and go
letting me
towards
do it a
you,
second
Garen.
ago.
So,
But I will next time.
it is a
Okay.
bird that loves fighting in the air, and
And then
even with the
it is the
darkness,
rock's
it will
turn.
take that chance. Like that's what
And
it
the rock
loves.
is going to attack you
Um,
for sure, Escanor.
But it
Yeah.
will have
Can we
disadvantage.
smell what it's cooking?
It's going
So
to
we're
try
gonna
like
see.
swipe you with its beak and its claws.
What it loves?
Like it loves fighting in the
First
air.
attack from the rock.
Even if you are a dark boy. The first
Are they
hit.
gargantuan?
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled with advantage.
What's
I need to
their-
roll with disadvantage.
Correct.
I think they're.
Might be.
Or no, they are gargantuan. What am I saying? They're massive.
Hey, the first hit is a 15.
Does 23 hit
Very
you?
nice. That misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the 15
I rolled a
armor
2.
class.
15.
Did you attune to the?
Okay, second hit is off
Did
the
you, like, press it?
disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh! I rolled a natty
So
1.
it hits both.
So as this creature comes towards you, it can't see
30
it's blind,
damage,
but
half.
Gideon, you can.
And-
You soar up high as it dives for you, and you're actually able to land a hit on its back as it passes you. So go ahead and make an attack
The
against it.
second one's gonna grapple you as well, Escanor.
And
But
give you inspiration
I'm not even
for
sure if
that,
it
too.
will be able to. So 60 total, or 59 total, but you have both.
Do I have
Because it's
Warcaster?
pure physical.
Oh, okay. So then,
I don't know.
okay. So
I mean, that would give
think
you
that's-
attack of opportunity.
So 59 in total.
It's technically not moving past you, though.
And its
That's
claws
what's
are
more of a
around you,
symbol.
and it's trying to fly up into the air, but it can't make it very far, so you're not high up yet.
Alright,
No,
cool.
right now, let's say you can use a spell.
And then it is Bentley's turn.
This is just because it natty failed.
Now he's holding me. Help!
Does anybody need?
It's just a house rule.
I'm full.
So you
Not
can
yet.
use just
He's-
use
he's
an
not
like you
picking
can
up
use
the
an
phone.
Eldritch Blast against
Okay.
it or whatever.
Okay, what do
Full
you
disclosure, he is a bird of prey, so he's gonna dash you on rocks.
Yeah.
I still have to roll.
That's
it.
okay.
And Dasher and Prancer and
I don't think he'll live that long.
I'm gonna do Flame Strike on him.
17.
I'll just grip him.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he-
yeah.
Do I
So
get
he
the
can't.
three?
It's a DC,
Yeah,
right?
if you summon 3 blasts with one attack,
Is
then you
Flame
can.
Strike a saving throw for them?
Yeah, Dexterity 18.
18. Okay, this guy's a +0. He
Ooh,
fails,
disintegrate.
so you do full damage.
Ooh, disintegrate over there.
So you roll that damage and tell me what it is.
And 15.
15 hits.
22.
No, I'm just kidding. That's pretty good. So yeah, a giant,
Good or bad?
like, radiant fireball just smacks him in the side of the head.
Bonk.
Ain't bad.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
You got some cool dice too.
Did he
Gideon.
fly?
It isn't stopping him from. Yeah, he flew up 15 feet.
So that's 30
Did he
damage.
get a attack of
So
opportunity?
you are able to outmaneuver this huge beast in the
Yeah,
darkness.
he is close
That was
enough.
lucky. I rolled
had
a
him
2 on
hovering
the
above
first
head, but
attack
only
and a
5
1
feet,
on
so
the
yeah.
first.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you do have an attack of opportunity.
Its turn wasn't too bad for you
Yeah, that's what
guys.
I'm saying.
It is
Turn
back
was-
to you, Garrett. You are looking rough after that.
Yeah. Can
That'd
I,
be sick.
can I get away and get closer to the group?
Dang it.
You can, but you will have to try to
got
break its grapple.
16.
It has
17, and 10.
The 16 and 17.
it has
Yeah.
a grapple
If you
check
hit all three,
escape of DC
your block
17.
grapples him.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
So what you'd
I'm
have to do is make either an athletics or acrobatics check,
Oh, dude,
your
I would get
choice,
3
but you have to
damage.
beat
Wow.
a 17 or get a 17. I don't know if you offer any sort of.
And then
No,
it is
so it would just be
your
bear.
turn
Now,
now, Bentley.
your other
Oh, wait,
option
no,
is
sorry,
you
just
can
went
attack
first.
normally
Sorry.
with no issues, but next turn you're probably gonna done Gideon.
Yeah. So I need to get away.
And then attack
I
it
kinda
from
wanna-
within.
I kind of want to rip this guy's talons off. Just like put my hammer down and just rip his claws off.
Dude, chill out.
That's what I was about to do.
It'd be
I
kind of
don't really
sick.
have anything that I could do to help you.
Dude, he said he was a follower of Yaga,
Yeah.
dude. Relax.
He's still a children of God, dude.
DC 18 dex.
If I cast Hold Monster, I
What
can
it- what does it
paralyze.
do?
Can I get away after that?
Yeah, absolutely. If he fails, the Hold
Nice.
Monster is
It
an
fails.
awesome
Okay,
spell.
so
Let's
damage.
do that.
78?
Yep.
That's pretty
Let's
juicy.
cast
Now
that.
670.
Now, Hold Monster, I
He's
believe,
still-
gives melee
he's still
attacks
alive.
against our automatic critical
You'll kill
strikes
him.
as well.
Yeah.
And it is your turn now.
All right.
Where'd I go?
I say, unhand me, you.
And you're,
swine."
how tall are you right now? 10 feet? 15?
Classic Hayden flirting with his group.
I can't remember if I'm large or
Alright,
huge.
so that's what I do. I cast Hold Monster on the monster that's holding me.
Even if you're large,
Okay,
like,
what's the
even though he
save?
has you in the air, you're only like 5 feet off the air realistically. because
15
you're,
wisdom,
like, 10
let's
feet tall.
see.
Yeah.
It has a 0 to wisdom,
I think I got like
so the odds are
27
you
on
will
that.
succeed.
And then this next
Ready for
one.
this? Let's look.
Got a 20 roll.
A
But they both hit.
19.
First hit. 30
Natural
minus
19.
Oh.
So it kind of, you see these magical chains pop from the snow, but it is so angry, it just thrashes and the chains can't get
33.
around it and the spell fails.
Okay.
36.
Alright, Mazarax. Garrett, I will give you inspiration for that though.
36 total?
That's pretty cool.
41 total on the first
That was
hit.
smart.
He's
That's a really
barely
great
hanging
spell, and the
Second
odds are
hit.
you would have succeeded.
Actually, you kill him no matter what on your second.
You
Yeah.
didn't, but
Then
Mazrax doesn't
Yeah,
like
So
seeing
it starts
that
to lift
Garrett
off with
is,
you, he tentacle whips it a little bit, and
is
you're going,
in
what the fuck?
danger
And then you
kind
just
of separated
absolutely
from the
rip it
group.
to shreds.
So, and he
And
sees
then-
Gideon.
I don't
Gideon's
know if
good.
you
He's
guys
got the
worked
rock
this out.
under control.
I have an extra
I
hit
rolled
now
a
'cause I
23
killed
on
him.
Yeah.
my athletics, so I
I would
break
love to
free
throw
of
it
the
at him
grapple.
if Tobin
Perfect.
liked
Kind of like duck roll
Yeah, I
through
think
the
we
snow
decided we would
over
eventually.
this way, and then
Well,
I
and I
save
guess
them
these guys
together.
are free.
I think just with the
If
like,
you guys
way
follow
this
me,
works, it would be hard to like, do
and
the
then I'm just
same
gonna get in
action
between
across
these two or
two
more.
combats.
We were
Before
gonna
that,
just, after once
and
I
I'm going
moved on,
to use my
wrap them
bonus
into each
action
other
to
so that
cast
way it's like
Sanctuary
makes
on
sense. but
Garrett.
I wouldn't
Ooh,
think
that's
it's-
smart.
I'm just gonna roll, and if Tobin allows
like-
it, we'll do it.
I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
you, little bird.
Thank you.
We just finished ours.
You
And
are
it's a
done?
crit,
I
dude.
mean, Escanor and he got
Two disintegrates,
disintegrates
and
both
then
times.
I got a crit.
Well, that's so
I
we'll
just got
then we'll
another
split
crit.
it. We'll,
That's my
we'll
turn.
give you more.
You,
Yeah.
Gideon?
After
Um,
your turn.
Dude,
If you just want to add two
got
of the ones
another
from them,
crit.
or I can just drag them over to our side and change the color.
yeah, so we'll take. So this so they finished their encounter. This bottom one is going to like burrow down into the snow, and he's gonna join their side. However, Mazrax, do you want to take an attack of opportunity against it? I'll let you.
Yeah, I will.
it does. It is not adding my
And it has to take half.
my brutal critical.
Alright, 18 to hit.
Oh, it doesn't
I
automatically.
wonder why it doesn't.
That. And
The rock is dead.
Yeah, yeah. That just makes it zero.
on the rock on both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he did like 80 damage. Just like
Alright,
boink.
14 damage. Some of that's
Is it?
radiant.
Okay, Hayden.
Do damage
He
if
also
we
gets
succeed.
that.
I can't
If they
see.
succeed,
Centipede has
yeah,
to
if
take
they succeed,
half
So-
of
That's why
27 out of the
I'm
blade
worried
wall.
about using it.
That one has.
It helps that it's like
How much damage? Half of
Half
20.
of
But like, I think they just got.
So
I
it-
don't know what the
So it takes.
So that's 38.
Centipede, right?
All right, yeah. This last one has 135 left.
Okay.
So 40. And we're gonna do
35, pass it on.
Well, the other one doesn't have that. Okay. Sorry, Mazrax. Back to you.
That's my turn.
Oh, yeah. He
Oh
cast
my
Sanctuary
gosh,
on you.
four.
Yeah.
So you feel like this,
No.
like angelic protection kind of rest over you, which is comforting. But then
I
you
think
see
it's-
this.
I think it was
yeah.
only 44 damage
So
in total.
we'll see what happens with
Only
that.
44 on my
It's all
crit.
gonna be okay.
Gideon,
The last one?
back to you.
Yeah.
But that would be against a new monster, right? Or no, it wouldn't be yet.
But-
This thing
Yeah.
seems
Or no, it would be because this
Yeah.
would have joined. So 44.
really dexterous
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to.
I'll have to look into that because it doesn't add my brutal crit correctly.
Brutal crit.
Quit. I'm
What
going
did I
to
say?
just
Show me
try
a move.
and Eldritch
Critical.
Blast it again.
Brutal.
All right.
All right, and then it's going to be the
What did I
centipede's
say?
turn.
Brutal?
Yeah.
Surrounded by darkness, so do I get
I'm a
advantage?
weak
Yeah, it is blind, and you
And
are
then it is
not.
the centipede's turn, and it's going to attack Mr. Let's see, it came up here. It's a stupid bug.
Stupid bug.
Wait, how did we get
Just
another
got
bug?
smashed.
Sorry.
It's from the other side.
Gotcha.
Joined us.
Yeah,
It's
so if
gonna
you guys
attack
defeat
Rattle
your,
'cause it wants
your
to eat
combat.
Rattle.
You guys are
It was
just
like,
carrying
oh,
this.
you guys need.
Well, to be fair, they started with less monsters than you.
Yeah, I was like, we only had two
They
monsters.
started with an Escanor.
Yeah, and Escanor and the
Well-
Disintegrate.
True, we should trade. Probably.
Rattle
we
doesn't
should
want
probably
disintegrated
trade-
bones.
Is that what
Well,
happened?
no, there's only 3 on that side, so Escanor is probably okay on that side.
I think it's fine, yeah.
I mean, we've already cleaned it up.
I'm just used to him being the DPSer. But
Dude, yeah, me and
But
Rattles,
disintegrate
and
makes
then
sense
we
too.
have the
Okay, well,
the
it
better
does hit you
healer
with its
in
one attack
regards
rattle.
to spell wise.
Let's see.
So we can't have an OP team here.
Yeah, I think
Well, actually,
he
they're
now
doing
has
really
more
good.
health
You
than
guys
what
are
they
doing
started combat with.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I hit all 6 times.
Yes,
What's
you
gonna
did.
heal?
Does
What I'm
37
gonna
damage to you when it
Oh,
bites you
you
rattle, so
roll.
it's trying to swallow you whole. You're grappled
37.
currently.
I'm grappled. Okay.
Yes,
It
but you can
grabbed
still,
me and I still,
you know,
Yeah,
you just
you're
can't
right.
I still
move. You can
buffed
still
everybody
take
and then whipped it
actions.
with a tentacle rod. So
And then it's Bentley's turn.
No,
Very nice.
actually, yeah, you've gotten two attacks opportunity.
yeah, and then a flame strike out on him.
Yeah.
And then it's your turn, Bentley.
Right.
So Rattle is currently in its jaws, being like grappled and like
What?
acid
Is
dripping
that
on it.
6
That's
level
not good.
What you
damages?
gave me? I have advantage.
Is it
on
really
saving
acid?
throws.
And
It does
attacks.
acid
Oh,
damage?
no.
Sweet. Oh.
But it's like stomach
Yes.
acid, like it's foaming.
And you did
I think in second
60,
edition they had
How
fire.
close is this thing?
60 damage.
It's on the map, like
That's good.
close
It's
to
an
you.
average of 10.
It's
Very
within
good.
5 feet of you.
So your
Oh,
the
okay, never
rock
mind,
is
it's
like
not
you can
flying
tell
one.
it's struggling
No,
to
this is
stay in the
same.
air. It
I'm
is not
gonna
looking
try to
good.
hit
It's
the
looking pretty
temple
bad.
No,
for
if
the
it's
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
close, I'm gonna go for its eyes, and I'm just trying to like, dude, really?
It's already blind, dude.
That's I still
Oh,
just
my
want it, but I want him dead.
And ride it. Make it your pet.
So
No,
2
it's
hit.
on. Wait, the rock?
Yeah.
8
Oh,
Venus.
okay. So
It
the
is
other
your
one's
turn.
back is literally.
Yes.
on
It
fire.
is.
Mazrax has also called for you to follow him and try to like
Well, that's
break
but I
Garrett
also
out
had
of
2
getting
d4s.
grappled. So just
By
attack
the
him.
Remrez.
Yeah, and also Mazrax is offering like protection.
Okay, I did 6.
6, okay. I run over to that guy and I'm gonna
Is it technical
just hit it
right?
with my longsword 3 times.
Good with
Non-magical,
I keep
though.
getting natty ones on my
Okay,
throat.
you will get hurt for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
You get 3 attacks with
With
Yeah.
the rod. It
If I
only
hit
does-
if
it
I
only
hit it
does
with
a
all
D6.
3, if I hit it with all 3,
I think all 3 of my attacks hit.
then it's constrained. If it doesn't
14,
get past the
or not
saving-
14,
or dexterity saving
14
throw,
misses,
and then
right?
It takes
Yeah.
Then 22 and
per
18.
attack.
So 2
Yep.
hit.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah.
First one is 14 damage. I guess you can see the damage. So
Yeah.
14 both times.
And then you take 22.
22.
Yep. And then it takes 28.
That's my.
And you did 6 damage, Carson, right?
All right. It is the creature's turn.
That's not one.
In its hunger, it is still going to attempt to swallow you, but it might not be able to. It might have to let you
Sure,
go.
Tobin, sure.
What is the save? Look, it's gonna be Wisdom 15. He's gonna get a 19 again.
And then it's your turn, Mr. Real.
Have it do an intelligence.
What do I need to do?
Saving.
It's a save. So you are being
Has to fail.
protected. So this creature
Yeah.
has to make a
It got
save
-1.
in order to harm you.
Okay.
Otherwise, it
It
has to
takes
attack somebody else.
33
It's a
damage,
wisdom saving
and it
throw of
also,
18.
Ooh, a wisdom save of
subtracts
18.
1
So the
d6
odds are
for
it has
all
a
its
plus
attack
0.
rolls.
Oh, beautiful.
Here's its save.
At the end of each of its turn, it redoes. The
It fails
saving
with a
throw.
12.
Are you
Now it can
guys-
target somebody
Are
else
you
now.
That's right, yeah. It
Okay.
has
I
to
plus up to 3 at base.
Then
choose
it-
a new
Every
target
level
or
above that.
lose the attack or spell.
And then
Okay.
it's your turn, Escanor.
Alright.
This creature is going to attempt to attack you now.
I'm gonna try to
Atheist.
bust his jaw.
Yeah.
Is Rattle still in his mouth?
Yeah.
Kind of gay.
Oh, wait, Rattle, you would have made a
Okay, this is for
DC
Atheist.
17 on your turn. Or if you wanted to. If you didn't want to
What?
escape, you don't
That
have
is
to.
a hit with a
DC 17
27.
strength. But it would have been, instead of hitting it.
Natty 20. But instead of hitting it, I'll just hit it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So both my attacks hit.
Sanctuary
First
will
attack.
end.
You get hit for
Minus
46
Cast a
damage.
spell.
Yeah, it grabs you. It's trying to swallow you.
Deal
You know the
damage.
deal,
So
dude.
Which is
35.
fine.
Oh.
Like, but just know, like.
Okay,
if
it
you-
is the
if you
rock's
need to do
turn,
something else
Gideon.
first,
It's
then-
gonna try this thing again. You got lucky the first time. We'll see what happens.
39.
It still has disadvantage.
And
That would be
But that
casting a
was-
spell.
Okay.
That is a 17.
48.
That misses.
Are you
On the
18?
first hit.
19.
Okay, here's the second attack.
hit,
It has 4 HP. Your second hit kills it.
Sick. Well,
How do you kill it, though?
19. So that one
I'm gonna
hits,
just
but
try
hey,
to
that's
break
pretty
its jaw
freaking good.
completely off.
Is Garrett still
Kratos.
grappled?
This guy.
Bare hands are like.
I
No,
will. If
Atheist is
you
grappled
allow
now.
me, I would
Okay.
just rip his jaw.
So,
You take
So, Rattle
24
just
damage,
fall
but
down.
also,
So, yeah.
as it
Like
flies
Kratos
past you,
grapple,
it
like,
actually
yeah,
grabs you with its
you
talons,
catch
so
him
you're
in the princess
grappled.
sanctuary.
So it has you grappled
Yes,
now.
thank you.
If
Me grapple, right?
You were
again,
grappled. as
Did
well.
you say 22 damage?
Hayden,
makes
if
sense
I
to
am
me.
able to make that same attack,
24.
Give us an extra boost.
because I can't,
Garrett, it's your turn.
Crusaders
which is
missile.
actually perfect that I'm getting the last hit on these guys because I get another
You get
hit.
another attack. That's great, actually.
Then
Yeah, the great weapon. Is that great weapon master, right?
4 radiant damage.
The feat
Yeah.
now that gives you. I like that feat.
Fire,
so I got an 18. Does that
I would just, like,
if
either
that
do some
works for
healing
Tobin?
or make it.
If your guys' combat's over, they're almost done with theirs, so we'll just
Yeah, so
finish
we
theirs.
just
If
let
that's
them
okay.
finish.
Okay.
While grappled, I can attack.
Yeah, you can
We're
do
like
everything
skinning arms and
except
stuff while
move.
they're
Yeah.
fighting.
And then Atheist.
Can you hurry up over there?
Great job, guys.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're about to get killed. So, no, I'm just kidding.
But really.
Atheist was injured.
I'm injured too.
True, actually.
Yeah, Rattle's got 35. Bentley's got 67. You're all pretty injured,
Yeah, nobody fully recovered from that last fight, so.
except
I
Escanor.
did. But now not anymore.
Did you hear me, Jason?
No.
Oh, sorry, it's your turn.
Oh.
Sorry, I said Garrett.
I thought you said atheist.
No, I was saying then he can play as Atheist if theirs
Oh.
is over and like focus
Okay,
more
I'm
on
gonna
it.
cast Hold Monster again.
Oh.
Level 5 this time.
Oh. Okay. And that's another save of wisdom.
15. Still.
Does that end Sanctuary even if he's? Oh, because he
Yes.
is targeting somebody, right?
Casting a spell and sanctuary.
Now it's interesting. If you were to summon a monster and then cast Sanctuary on yourself, would you be fine if your monster continues fighting?
No, well, because it's casting a spell.
But you summon the monster first, then you
Oh,
cast
and then-
Like all
Sanctuary.
3
Yeah.
points at
Just
a time
curious.
every day?
Okay, here's its
It's
save.
my favorite.
A 9.
Alright.
So this time the chains burst from the snow as before, wrapping around this metallic creature. It like flinches, tries to get away. Atheist, you are dropped as it is bound, and any melee attacks against it that hit are an automatic crit.
Dude, so, but we don't have advantage against it.
I don't know. Let me look. What does it do? Does it say what it does? It's incapacitated. It's
It
restrained.
is or
You can use
paralyzed
that
condition. For
Yeah, paralyzed means if you hit it with a melee, it's a crit.
At the end of its
Yeah, all attack rolls have advantage.
Yeah, so it must get a wisdom save of 15 or higher to become unparalleled.
Yeah, yep. So any melee attacks, actually any attacks within 5 feet have advantage, are a crit.
Or I can
Yeah.
give
And then all attacks have
disadvantage for attacking me.
Okay.
Do we still take retaliation damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's still just active off its body. Mazrax, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm.
I did do that
enthused
part wrong.
about
You would
this.
have taken a little bit of retaliation damage, but it died in the same turn, so who cares?
What happened?
When you
Alright,
hit the
first
centipede,
attack.
it does a little bit of damage to
That's
you.
a
Does it
strong
blow up
one.
or something?
It's a hit.
It just does fire spike damage when you hit it, but
disruption.
you killed it once, so who cares?
Plus-
Yeah. I have resistance to fire.
My
too.
improved
I mean,
advanced
you
minus
do,
like
and
half
you killed
the
it in one hit
damage.
each time, so.
In 2E, at least.
All right, so you got the 12 and the 9.
Yep.
the
That's one
books,
attack.
the
I'm
way
also
they
going
attack is
to
like,
bonus action.
kind of like a crocodile. If you try to
Divine
roll
Smite.
over you and burn you.
Yeah, I would if you know you're gonna
Yeah,
crit.
yeah. You fight these guys in the Pathfinder too, which is like very
Do
similar
it
to second
as a
edition.
Second
Yeah.
level.
What does the E mean? Like 5E?
Edition.
There you are.
Cringe.
I would have said the same thing.
What does the 5 mean? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. Dude, calm down. Woo!
It means you can't
Can
be
I
within
ask where
100
the
yards of
dungeon
them.
is in Dungeons and Dragons? Because so far it's
All
been
right.
all...
Yeah, we've been outside. What the hell is happening?
But like, what is D&D?
Outside, we've been in space.
Yeah. Not a single dungeon. This game
Just
sucks.
kidding. Just kidding.
That's a good point. You have fought dragons so far.
Roll. That's really handy. Okay, second attack was not so strong. That's okay. And then, is he less than 25 hit points?
He's higher than that.
Okay, then that is all of my attacks, but I'm just wailing on him with my mace.
When you raise your mace, and as you divine smite, you see that white fire return, engulfing your mace. And yeah, and this white fire doesn't burn like normal fire. It's like radiant. So you can tell, even though it's like heat, it's still affecting this creature. Who is, you see a little tear come down his eye, but he can't move.
That reminds me, I actually had 2d6 for my fire damage.
And then Gideon, it's your turn. But
You know
I'll
what I was
add this.
thinking?
Yeah, so it's 9 fire damage.
You know how we kind of
And then
created that
Geoavius.
city? Like
And
the
do I take
Withrow?
return damage for that?
Yeah, how many times did you hit?
I
Yeah,
twice.
like we established that. place.
You did.
After we took over the island, we were like, oh, we'll
What's
make
it
a
called? Like New Hope?
something
Starlight?
light.
24.
Is it
There's
Starlight?
Fire damage.
Fire strike.
So only 12.
Light.
Something.
Fire.
But I was
Like,
thinking,
Tanner?
dude,
Yeah, I'm casting because it
Escanor
has me in its
would
clutches.
totally be
Yes.
like,
I
yo,
want to try and
if you want to make
shatter
your
its
planes,
ankles.
you need a mason to build buildings on
I'm
your
gonna
plane.
cast Shatter at 4th level.
I'd come with you, dude.
Ooh, and
I'd
what's
make-
the
I'd
save?
make you a temple, dude.
Constitution of
sick.
18.
But I'm saying, like,
It has a
we-
plus
we should
5.
colonize it.
Let's see what it
Colonize
gets.
Kaboom, Whatever the name is.
It failed with a 12.
Colonizer draw?
It's 17 damage.
That's just like we call it the
You
island of
what did you
heroes
cast
or
it
whatever.
at?
4th.
What?
Yeah. Why
What
do you
did you
think?
do?
Why do you think I
Silent?
just use
You guys
Eldritch
aren't aware of
Blast?
this, but Rattles keeps
Well,
telling there.
every time I roll something like that, Shatter.
That is
Oh,
crazy,
sorry.
Logan.
Yeah.
5d.
So it like shakes its head, but it doesn't even really.
Let's go. Dang it.
Yeah, you're more deaf. You're like You're more deaf than you. Okay, 8 Vius.
And I crit it as long as I'm within the 5 feet. Which
Yes, automatic crits, and you have advantage on each attack.
Alright, yeah. Then I'll hit it 3 times. I'm gonna use my samurai thing, so I have 10 temporary hit points too. Because
9th level gate.
didn't take a lot of damage.
My guess is, yeah, you'll probably kill. After this, if you guys want, you will level up after this. You guys can start looking into becoming 15. Sorry, wait. Yeah, you'll be level 15.
First one hits 27.
What do I get at?
Ethan, dude. You have a sick mind, bro.
Second one hits 27. I'm rolling the same dice every time. Third
I
one
don't think barbarians get through attacks.
also
No, they
hits
never get a
29.
third attack.
So I hit all 3 times.
Yeah.
Crit damage. 21 on the first.
I could be actually. Oh wait a sec. Ooh.
16 on the second. That was unlucky.
Fighter?
And third.
Yeah, but I'm only 2 levels, but I could go.
22.
Okay,
Which I
you
looked
kill
into,
it.
but I'm gonna
So how do you want to kill
I
it?
think when I looked into it.
Avius just gonna decapitate it with his non-magical longsword. He says, "Check this out. I don't even need magic."
And its neck is like 10 feet wide.
Yeah, so he just like runs underneath it.
But he doesn't go. So we.
Yeah. We're there for 4.5 hours.
Well, while it's frozen, you are able to like see the exact weak points, and you hit them hard. So you just are crushing through the metal with each hit. and by your third attack, you've weakened its like neck armor to just take the head off
Because
completely.
like I smashed
Cut its
the
armor.
armor.
Yeah, like you
with
bash
my
the
laser
armor
and
into
they-
pieces.
And I'll give you inspiration for that.
That was good. Good job.
Okay, it is the Rock's turn. Gideon is like still plugging his ear a little bit, like, oh, I'm deaf.
You just see in this cloud of darkness that you can't see, it's just me going, ah!
We're like, he's got this.
Is he okay?
Nazrex can see me. And it's just, no, 8VS can too. Just
I choose not to see you.
No, because I planned on finding a way to do it, but I was too lazy and stupid. So I can cast darkness, but I cannot see him.
Yeah, and I have to
I can see
activate
that.
my true sight, so I don't have it on right now.
okay, never good. I don't want anyone to see me.
So,
Do I have
it
this?
flies you to the rock. It does hit you
It's
once.
magical.
It flies you to the rock wall and just like,
Yeah, like we have
boom,
darkness and we just
slams
can't
you
see
into
the
it and begins flying, like scraping you along.
no, that's
It
kinda
still
sick.
holds on to you. You only take 20 damage, so it's not as bad. But it still got you.
Girl.
And then it is
Really got me
it is
going.
back to you, Garrett, Jason.
All right. So I can't see it though, right?
No, you can still target it, but you would have disadvantage. Unless the spell actually says a creature you can see, in which case you cannot target it. So like a ranged spell attack, yes,
Oh,
but if
okay.
it's like a spell
can't-
that's
So I'm
like...
gonna
I borrowed this
do
from my
guiding
mom because
bolt.
she has like 4
Yeah,
max
you could do
that
that.
she
You have
can use, but
disadvantage
this
on the
can't be her
attack.
newest one because
Where'd
it's
it go?
2016. It can't be the newest one she has that she's not using. I need
Because
to
I
look
think
for
I'm the
them all.
only one in my
Because
party.
this has the
Are you
Intel
her?
instead of the
Yes.
Okay,
uh,
no, then
or
never
instead
mind.
of the
Everybody's
Apple
hurt.
chipset.
But
So
you
the
can't
battery's
see
ass
him.
on this and is not
So
as
you
fast
can't
as the
target
Apple.
him.
Yeah.
So it's like I need to look at the other
Actually,
ones.
you can't target the rock either.
'Cause, like,
unless
hers,
part of it is
She
out of
charged
the
it once
darkness.
every
It
other
should be
day.
big enough.
Like, it's
Yeah,
on all
well,
day.
I mean, you can still target it
That's
with
how big
spells like
their-
a fireball
those-
or something,
their
Yeah.
because it
processors
has
are.
like a
They just take
range.
no power and they're mad good.
Yeah.
But if I do mass cure wounds, that's
I
just
did
a
download
30
League.
Yeah,
foot-
exactly. So
League
it would
is
affect
completely, but I don't
everybody
need
in
to
that
get a regular
range,
laptop.
whether you can see them or
Can't
not.
play League.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Mass
just
cure
put-
wounds.
Just in case we have a LAN party.
I'm at like
They just put Vanguard.
Are you guys? Did you guys get up to 15?
You use it.
Yeah,
I'm
working
doing
on it.
because I'm up in the air.
So I'm gonna
Did you level
cast
up?
mass cure wounds.
Go ahead, dude. Level up 15.
Ember of the Fire.
And everyone gets 19 plus. What was my spell modifier? 7.
26?
Yeah, 26 health.
We all get 26 health?
No, just us.
But he does it?
Oh, sorry.
It
Yes.
does.
Yeah, you
Like,
do.
huh?
I was like, he's right next to you.
I see how it is, dude.
You've DM'd for the wrong group, dude. They've
Okay.
already abandoned you.
Hopefully you feel better, Gideon.
Nazrax, it's your turn.
All right. So how
Around
how
against the
high
rock.
up is this ball of darkness?
30 feet, right?
Yeah. Okay. Great. So I'm going to.
Cliff and a rock,
run-
please.
Right, because you can see through it.
Well, so I'm gonna use my command word to
Ooh.
activate
I
Tar's
get
attack. So now I
more
can see through it.
critical now,
And
Yeah.
then
but for some reason it's not.
he's still out of the
It's not
way,
calculated.
so
Doesn't
I
have
am
it on
going
there.
to
But-
That is weird.
I get 2
Cast
additional of those
command.
things.
Or it's probably not
on the rock,
calculating it because
and I will.
it's like a custom
command
roll
will
build
be
for the weapons. We'd
release.
have to. Well, I guess crits just
Okay,
it's
I want to
automatically
say-
just doing
Wisdom
double.
Crit, like
18.
it did the double, but it's
Here we
not.
go.
It's not doing the extra die.
Because he's
We're just gonna have to roll that.
grappled.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rock lets out this
And
loud
that's not double,
screech,
just
and its
add
claws
one
do
more die.
open, which means Gideon, you are
Do
free.
I gain anything from this, by the way?
Level
Is that your
15,
turn?
yeah. If you go through the whole thing,
Yeah,
like make
'cause
yourself
I-
15 and then go through, it should give
I-
you more
yeah.
options or
That
tell
was
you
my
what you
action.
Okay,
get.
Gideon,
Dude, I
you
think
are free from the rock.
Is it a proficiency bonus? Do we get
As I'm
better at
falling.
15 or no?
Oh, it's your turn too.
No, at level 15, you should still be
Here?
plus 5.
I
You
mean,
don't
you're
get
still
plus
flying,
6 till
though.
17.
Fly.
Right.
Yeah,
I want-
yeah. If you
I
just
want
go through like
to
the
be more
character
cinematic,
creation, but make
as
your
I'm
guy
flying.
15, it should tell you.
Ah, it's under
And then I catch you.
First page, I think.
Yes.
Class, yeah. Then just click the drop down, level 15. That's all you
You
do.
knowing that I can fly,
Then
and I'm
if there's
still
like special effects that you
falling to my
keep in the
death.
class, you add them.
No, but if you do like
Where would
fall
I find
down
those
to
at?
within
Or-
5 feet of me,
Would
then
it
I can use
automatically
my
do it, or-
weakness
It will
to-
It'll-
automatically do the automatic ones. If you learn
I
spells,
can
you have
give
to
you
do that
plus 5
manually.
AC as a reaction.
Maybe I'll do that.
You Eldritch Blasting?
That's it. I don't know.
Yeah, as I'm
Yeah,
falling.
15.
You can look at the features on the
Even
regular
though I
part of
can
the
fly,
app,
I
and
wanna
it'll tell
make
you
it
what you
cinematic.
should have.
Are you personally getting away from it?
You
so
can
you
pull
take
the
like an
cleric
attack of
table up
opportunity?
too.
Oh, but it's in darkness, so it can't
Um,
target you.
So
it's
I
on
hit-
D&D Beyond.
You hit all those
or,
attacks.
Sometimes
could
I
be
just
it.
Google it,
If
and
you're
it'll
good.
tell you
They're
like
just
what level,
lines
how
on
many
this.
spells you have, what
I already
max
did
level
more
spell
damage
slots
than my
you have.
shatter in 2 Eldritch Blast attacks.
So for cleric table,
Yeah, it'd be like 5e cleric table, or it'll be underneath the cleric section in D&D
Do you
Beyond.
have a number? Oh wow.
Oh wow,
Oh wow.
that's so cool. Holy moly. Okay. As you're falling, you fire 6 fiery Eldritch Blasts toward the creature, and after the last one, you see it continues flying. It hits the rock wall before like collapsing into the snow, defeated.
Hit the second
I just basically get level 8
Causes an avalanche.
spells slots.
You have level 8, that's
Yeah.
pretty damn sick.
Woo!
Yeah, then you're going to want to
There's
walk
more
through
of
and
those,
prepare some level 8
Res.
spells, just see which ones are like
But you
dope.
get level 8
You
of
get
15?
level 8
I don't think you
spells?
do.
That's
That's
what
what the
Yeah,
table-
'cause you get
that's what the
I
table
level
says.
Because you get 9 at
Hey,
level
17.
17.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You get 1.
Do you really 19? But you
Yeah.
only ever get 1. So
Yeah.
you cap at 17.
Yeah, so
Dude,
right
you guys
here,
are going to be casting 9th level spells soon, dude. That's nuts!
I
get-
won't.
I get 9th level spells at 17.
Escanor's like, I can?
Yeah, that sounds right.
You all of a sudden just know magic.
Alright, let me get you guys the experience.
You learn wish. I wish this hammer was in your face.
How did you guys feel about doing it that way?
Seems to work out.
Well, we felt it was pretty lazy of the other 3 to just stand there while we were fighting this.
But at the same
we
time,
killed 4.
yeah, we appreciated that they took some of the load off of
I
us.
know, I was just teasing.
In world, it all happened at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. That's
Yeah,
why I
hopefully
think
it'll usually be more like. I mean, there'll always be cases where one finishes before the other, but I mean,
Yeah, tell me about it, man.
but it's also just like that group probably
one
waited
never
less than they
finishes?
usually would for
Couldn't be
one
me.
of their turns. in
Yeah,
normal
because
combat.
I don't know how many rounds they took. Like, it would be.
Our rounds were going much faster than your guys.
But we took what, like 5 or 6?
Because you also had an extra monster round, so.
Yeah, it was,
I just,
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, if they take
Peak level.
3 or 4 rounds of the time we take 1, that's probably an imbalance, right? Like, you more or less want the rounds to take like the
Right.
same
I
amount.
want to make it
But
even more.
it was definitely like,
story.
I think that was worthwhile.
Yeah, my goal wasn't even
Anti-magic
speed, but more
magic
like
field.
people taking turns more often.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you don't have to wait an hour for your turn. Instead, you're waiting like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
if that. So
it was faster than typical. So.
and that was a pretty big encounter. So everybody gets a 4,800 experience.
4d8, that's not very much.
Yeah.
But 100 of them.
Somebody roll it.
Level 15.
Level 15, yeah.
Except that guy over there, level 16. Better than everyone else.
Dude, they'll have 9th level spells
Holy
for
power.
I
everybody.
only had to sell.
Oh, except he's a warlock.
Oh, is that all?
So he never gets 9th level spells, does he?
I've done it before.
So
Good point.
Yeah.
What's our total XP now?
Warlocks suck.
One.
Total 168370.
Are we long resting?
Too busy.
Well,
Man,
you're
it's too
gonna
cold.
have to talk to what's his name.
What did anyone get any inspiration? Hayden?
I gave them all. Well, how much am I supposed to give? Because I gave them all the equivalent of what would have been 2, but I don't know what 2 equates to.
What do you mean?
You didn't give us
Like-
inspiration.
Well, no, because I can't add it. I just tally it.
Oh, gotcha.
But, like,
gotcha.
So,
Like
2
when you
points.
add inspiration, are you adding by 1
Yeah.
each time? Okay, then I would have added them all 1.
Dang, which spell should I use for my level 8?
There's so many, and the nice thing is you can change the spell each day, each time you prepare your spells.
I'm actually working on a way, Hayden, where you can just add it.
I
Even
don't
when
know
you're
what all
mad.
those do, but I think all of them are good.
What are they?
Anti-magic field.
Sounds way cool.
Now, anti-magic field also deactivates magic items. So
Oh,
you can
really?
you can negate magic items in that case, which
You,
is
you
also
could do
really
the
good.
funniest thing while we're fighting.
No, imagine this
We all
Rattles is about to
instantly
break the
die.
staff, defeat Annihilin, and it's like, psych! I'm changing sides.
I have control weather. Take control of the weather within 5 miles of you.
That one though, it takes. I think it.
I feel like
That one's not
it's
that
what, are you
great.
cool?
but
Jewish?
Control weather is
situational,
alright.
actually.
Earthquake.
That one's good. A big damage spell.
Range area 500 feet. Choose a point on the ground you can see within range for the duration. An intense duration.
Guys, stop making fun of Carson, dude. He's trying his
Yeah,
best.
an intense tremor rips through the ground in a 100-foot radius.
That sounds cool.
How long is the duration again?
Choose a small third world country. 270,000 children go missing.
Yeah.
They end up in the United States.
They end up in Iceland, apparently.
Everything has to make a dexterity saving throw on it.
That would be hard though, because you're going to target all your allies too.
Yeah.
We're fighting along the open
Just
though.
got lucky.
Holy aura for the duration. You emit an aura in a 30-foot emanation. While in the aura, creatures of your choice have advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them. In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack roll, the attacker must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or have the blinded condition until the end of next turn.
That's cool, and we are facing a lot of undead.
I get Rapid Strike now. I forgot Rapid Strike was a thing.
What does that do?
The other one's Sunburst.
If you have an advantage against them, you can forgo
Which
advantage
is-
to attack an extra time.
Oh, that's really
Which
cool.
Which is perfect, because Samurais give themselves
You have to
advantage
make
every
a
turn.
18 Constitution
Yeah, so you
saving
can
throw.
get yourself,
Failed,
instead of
it takes
doing
you
the
four
advantage,
sets
you probably won't
advantage
need the
and has
advantage
blinded
in a lot of
condition for a
cases.
minute.
Yeah, I mean, I had 13 to hit, so.
I'll give you guys a minute to level up.
It also
So,
spells dark.
Yes.
I think it's like once I hit 17, I can.
Just make sure you cast it after Tanner casts Darkness every time.
Yeah, every time Ian uses the cloak of the bat starts flying, I'm gonna cast Sunbeam.
Just on me.
Yeah, just have him drop.
That'd be scary. Don't do that. Hey, Carson,
What?
don't do that.
That's enough, dude.
Put this table on risers, it's like the perfect height.
well, yeah, I had to buy those though.
I know. That's what I was saying.
Freaking sucks, dude.
Are we under like adjustable? Is that why it's?
No, they're not adjustable. I just had to measure the difference and find some that were that high.
Oh, okay. That was intentional though. Nice.
Yeah.
14 is a path feature. I think that's when I get something cool.
Just coincidental.
And it made me mad, dude.
Well, in that case, you got like an extra centimeter that you missed here, actually. But
Clear.
That's the best I can do, dude, okay?
When you. Okay. So next level, I can go to huge.
so Rattle's whole goal is to become.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit
and
you.
Huh?
a
Rattle's goal
freaking
is to become a god.
hammer does
It could happen, dude.
another d6.
He just took the spell clone, so he's now effectively immortal as long as he can prepare that.
I know, doesn't it take like months and months and months for the clone to fully
It doesn't
develop?
take that long, no.
Dude,
I think it does.
clone
Dolly
is
the
so
sheep.
fun. Is that the 8th level spell you picked?
I got 2 8-level spells. So.
I always
Clone
see
and clone too.
videos on how to like how to choose your guy and
Yeah,
clone
you can just
his
reincarnate into your clone over.
If you get Wish, you could technically cast Clone ignoring... Because doesn't it cost like thousands of dollars?
Like 2,000 gold, 3,000 gold.
Yeah. You basically do a 23andMe and the Chinese steal it and clone
It
you.
takes 120 days to grow.
Yeah, the campaign has like 2 weeks left.
I know.
What, he doesn't need a clone after the campaign? What's your problem?
Would you reach over and get my goblet?
It is... A Clone is a really cool spell. If you got a demi-plane too, you could clone yourself in the demi-plane so that way nobody can destroy your clone.
Like a horse
These
rush.
aren't people.
It just says creatures in here.
I think there's 7 of them.
Because
Yeah.
I could just learn teleport, and it would make things so
Where's your
much
bathroom?
easier.
I have
Huh?
Where's your bathroom?
Is that only door right there?
Okay.
Yeah, why are we using?
Because I didn't have it prepared.
Yeah, Tobin, this punch is really good.
Okay.
Thanks.
Which one?
Teleport.
There's
Yeah.
lots of it, and I have enough to make more, so drink up.
I guess it doesn't really care about my reach because I threw on my thing, but I'd have a 20-foot reach.
I thought it'd be easier
That'd be pretty
than
good.
having
Is that
soda
fun?
when we were doing a play for this
Well, because you grapple as well.
Well, I mean, it is soda, but...
So you
20
could
foot
grapple
reach.
from 20 feet. You reach out and grab him.
That's freaky.
I'm gonna go
That's
pee,
funny.
and then we will
But me-
continue.
But I don't think it
Unless
says
you
when
need
I'm
more time.
raging.
Oh, is that what it is?
But no. Oh yeah, when you rage. But yeah, so I can be huge and have 20 feet. That's
Yeah.
insane.
20 feet? Oh.
What the heck? How many feet? It's like 10 pairs of feet. Can I think of mine?
That's like 2 pairs of feet.
See myself in that mirror there coming out of the bathroom. Freaked me out a little.
Oh.
Which 8th level spell did you prepare?
Holy aura.
Okay.
Why?
Because I think we have pretty much the same spells, and I don't want to prepare the same one.
Oh, what
So-
do you have?
I've got anti-magic,
Yeah.
control weather, earthquake, holy aura, and sunburst.
Yep, got the same.
Yeah, so I was like, I want to prefer the same one.
Well, what are you preparing?
I don't know yet.
So guys, I can
Sunburst
potentially
I know,
that's-
like offense.
I can
Yeah,
potentially
it's kind of
negate
my character's more
or like take care of the whole
first
necrotic,
Yeah, 'cause
necrotic
that-
damage.
that one
Remember
does a
how
lot,
like
even if
all of
they,
his attacks are necrotic?
Pass the saving
I now
throw,
have
they
access to
don't.
Aura
Then
of Life,
they
which
take
gives
12
everyone
d6,
within
so
30
it's-
feet resistance to
What was the one
necrotic
you said?
damage.
Resistance is
Holy
nice.
Aura.
Yeah.
Holy Aura.
Well, that's one of your
and then
goals.
Aura of Life is something
Right.
else.
Yeah.
How interesting. Okay.
So it's going to do anti-magic, so we can put it around.
'Cause that's not
If
what
it's
the-
a third deity, then it doesn't affect them.
That's not what the dwarves are like came up
No,
with.
that's getting rid of his annihilating aura, which
Yeah.
kills like anything around it. It wouldn't
Like-
kill you guys, but it would just do tons of damage.
I'm
every
not.
turn.
I've never really like close enough to him.
Yeah,
So essentially, it's
So-
every time you find something, you're negating an ability that's almost like
So
you're giving yourselves more of a chance each
Yeah.
time. Because he's
Like,
pretty.
We'll go up against like a super magic
freaking
guy.
strong.
They'll prepare it, but other than that, I'll just do.
well, it can't be a god level super magic.
Actually, I eat steaks
Yeah.
almost every night
It's
now.
a deity
I
thing.
just buy steaks and
Cancels
just
out,
cook them
which is-
like
that's
4
why I
at a
stopped
time,
reading.
and then just eat
Yeah,
half
it's
the
like-
time. It's like that
All
has-
right.
that has lost weight in it.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you are looking stupid. How much-
Does someone have banishment already?
276.
Yeah, isn't that what Rattles used to get rid of? Oh no, you use plane shift. Because banishment would have sent him back to Myrrh, because that's his home plane. Banishment is
Have we
good.
heard any word of No Fire? What he's doing while he's up here?
You sent him to a plane in which you have no contact with.
Yeah, I know.
So
But
yeah,
then we
no.
talked to his sister.
She probably wouldn't even know either.
She was happy that I did that,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
You pretty much you send him to a realm like which nobody really has access to. So
Yeah.
and he himself doesn't have magic to return. So you have no idea. He might come up again in a future campaign. Maybe he'll
He just like rules that plane now.
someday you'll visit Exxon and see maybe he's done some stuff, but you don't know. The Exxon is like the abyss, essentially. So
It's like the Shadow Valley in the Abyss, right?
yeah, it's kind of like a mix. Over time, maybe I'll add more, but right now I feel like that's a pretty good amount of extra planier realms, enough for spells and stuff to function.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Are you guys still leveling up? Which is fine if you are. No rush.
Do we just use the tap token?
There's a water purifier, so use that.
Is it not on the tap?
The little thingy.
Yeah, it is on tap. I just mean don't use like don't use
little-
tap water.
Oh, the one next to it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it has a built-in filter under the sink. Don't touch my books, dude.
I tried to read the book.
Don't touch my
What book?
esoteric lore
1,000
book.
Leagues Under the Sea.
There's a lot of these I want.
I know I read it at some point,
Have
but
you read
it
the
wasn't
Odyssey, Dylan?
anything to me.
Yeah, forever ago.
I actually like that.
Everybody had to read it in high school.
I was about to say I read it in high school.
Iliad and the Odyssey.
I didn't read it.
Well, we had a Greek and Roman.
I like the
class.
Odyssey more as a
Well, I read it
more-
in history. I mean, in English.
I didn't read it in English.
The Odyssey was a lot more satisfying.
Yeah.
You two guys have like Revivify, right?
Yep.
And you two.
Now you guys can have
I'm
access.
prepared, but I haven't.
You have better spells than Revivify. You have
Yeah.
Resurrection now.
Oh yeah, I have Resurrection.
Oh.
Or Reincarnate. Well, no, you can't do
Does
Reincarnate.
Oh, God.
Resurrection. What's
He's
the
an
one on that
awesome
one?
God.
A year.
I just
What's
have
the
a
one
lot
that's
of
like
good
100 years?
True Resurrection,
Ah,
which is a ninth level
That's the
spell.
one.
Is that how you resurrected that dragon who technically wouldn't have worked on?
Yeah, because he was like 500 years
Dude,
dead.
Would need to
that
wish.
was the best. Whenever we do Strut, I will be so.
Well, I'll probably put up a vote for the next one. I haven't decided. I kind of want to do it. I want to do a Forgotten Realms one, but I'm also like I don't want to do one that's going to take a year and a half.
Yeah.
The
I
Feywild one was perfect because we did that in like 6 months. And that's plenty of time for me to
Oh, yeah.
like get ready for the next campaign.
I'll be honest. I didn't love that campaign, but I loved the setting.
You were also evil. Though.
Yeah, the
I
campaign
hated my
itself is
character,
different,
which I was so sad.
but the setting is cool.
But the setting and the story was great. I guess I just hated my character.
Well, no, the
That's
book
the
itself
one.
is written goofy for that one too.
Yeah, the best campaigns ever written are probably still Curse of Strahd is the best, and Tomb of Annihilation is probably second. It's what most people say. All the new ones, people aren't that big of fans.
But I
of.
do want to jump into this world again because this has been probably.
Oh, we will.
probably
We'll
one of my
put
favorite
we'll push the
campaigns.
history forward 400 years, and then we'll do it again. It's really nice just because then it's easy. I don't have to teach the lore because you guys were there when it was created. Don't quote the Lord.
And then
That's what I
hopefully
was just
the-
trying to say. I was
I
like,
was
how do I
there.
say the quote?
But it is though. You guys were there and it all happened, so it's easy to be like,
In
oh,
the
yes,
year,
I remember.
Conquer killed 7 million Kenku, and now they have a brand new nation.
I know. Here's
did
the
it,
thing,
dude.
though. We're gonna get in the World Generator, and it's gonna be like
Yeah, I
Mazrax
think it was
kills
7.
Escanor and Rattle and becomes God of Death, and the City of Light and Truth begins attacking everybody. It's just like, what the freak's happening?
But that, I mean, just like when we first did it, it's like rationalizing.
Yeah,
the
trying to
random
figure out
content,
why.
Like, creates
Like maybe
focus.
Mazrax took on Gideon's oath, and then ended up going insane.
Yeah.
Maybe the City of Truth and Light became too overreaching and was trying to control the world.
Yeah, now
Like,
it's
you
So,
know,
like
no.
we have to purify the world. Kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
the
That
evil
is
campaign,
awesome.
where it's just like the church is like insane and ruling everything.
I did one for fun where he killed somebody and became the God of Death.
It
Because
killed
a
John
hero
Death.
becoming a god is like a random roll you can get. And then it adds you to the pantheon.
Oh, that's,
so then
that's nice.
I might add a few more to the pantheon too. Now that
Rattle just needs to go to one of those islands and become the god of like pacts, and then nullify the pact so he can keep Gorham, even though he's a god at that point, doesn't need it.
No, I said we should colonize. This is legit.
dude, you're gonna have to break Gorham to beat an island at this rate. I
proposal.
think
Is to talk to.
it's my prediction. You're gonna be like, it's our only hope.
Back when I had it, and like I was given some kind of prophecy that a sacrifice would be required, I was like, "Yep, I'm breaking the staff of many."
An island hasn't even showed up yet. It is just like an atomic bomb. Are you guys all ready?
Ready?
Okay.
I need to like prepare new spells, but I have to wait for the long rest for that.
Yeah, you guys haven't long rested yet.
How about that temple, huh?
How about
Well,
them-
first, let me give you.
How about those heat,
Uh,
huh?
Oh, it disconnected, dude.
It disconnected, dude.
Did it die,
No, the thing's still.
Have you
Ethan?
checked under Gobi?
Yeah, is it Gobi? Gobi Gig XXL, big boy.
Was that in your room, Ethan? Is that a speaker you use normally?
I don't use it ever.
That's what I said.
Has a hard time
So,
connecting when
We
it's
need to
that
buy
far
speakers
away.
for our new place just
You
because
know
I don't
what?
want to wear headphones.
After like 5 different devices having a hard time connecting, I'm starting to think it's your tablet.
Yeah,
I mean,
the tablet's a piece of shit.
I've told you guys, I've been like, I wonder if I can buy a Bluetooth extender, and you guys are like, no, dude, it can't be it.
I don't remember everything.
I did. I was like, I should buy like a Bluetooth extender. Well, really, it should work.
I need to upgrade the Bluetooth in my computer. It like can't see my Xbox controller. It just like constantly
It
disconnects.
does have terrible Bluetooth. I wonder if I can buy like a Bluetooth extender that you just plug into the USB port.
You gotta come over with right now.
Maybe.
Or I could just.
Or you could get, instead of a $15 tablet, you get a $16 tablet and it'll connect.
It was $100.
We could go to Weber and go through their surplus. They sell like iPads and other tablets for like $10.
For it.
Yeah, but
You know, I should do that. Catherine needs to do
Yeah,
that.
no, it's
It's
hard.
nice. I was going through their surplus. I was like, oh yeah, you can just go get monitors or
But I can't
laptops,
make
whatever,
anything
nothing
for an
there.
Where
iPad.
is the
Like
surplus?
Nick, anything.
It's on the campus for them and the U of U and UV. All of them have surplus. So you can just look online and call them and be like, hey, what do you have in stock?
I kept.
Okay.
They just tell you like, oh, this is what we're selling.
Eardrums.
It's pretty nice. You can get decent stuff.
Then like
What I could do actually is just put the program on my laptop
anything else.
and run it on my laptop. My laptop probably has
I think
better
I broke
Bluetooth.
it.
It's like a program
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it.
Hey, 'cause you can't play
and
it
just
on
load
mine.
all the music in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, so I programmed it myself, and I can put it on Windows, I can put it on HTML5, or I can put it on Android. But you can't do Apple, because Apples are like, they're Nazis about everything.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, they just want to monopolize their market. And their system is so...
That's going bye-bye though.
Well, their system is so insecure that they can't handle letting anyone else in because it is like they've like gone into it and seen it's actually one of the most insecure systems.
Yeah, just nobody bothered making viruses and stuff for it.
Yeah, but they don't let anybody in it because it's so insecure, and that's how they keep it secure. Essentially, is just by walling everyone out. It's not
Yeah.
a secure system.
It's
Which,
so
like-
insecure because they never let anybody in.
Yeah,
It
so yeah,
is
they don't
nice
let
as
anyone
far
in.
as you know anything on the Apple will work 100% of the time, but it's like I plug like keyboards in for my mom. I'm like, this doesn't work. Like random basic software stuff. But that has to go away because they lost a lawsuit with the European Union where they have to go with all their chargers have to finally be standard. They can't keep switching chargers, and they have to unlock it so developers can develop on it. But I'm like, well, we'll see if that just
Well,
makes
the
Apple
problem is,
really insecure still.
if I developed on Apple, it would cost me $100 for the extender, and then they
Yes.
charge you like $100 just to like build one app on it.
And
Just to, like, play
compiling
on
stuff for Apple
Yeah.
sucks because
It's horrible.
you have to input the key that you bought from them each time, and if it fails to compile, you have to go get the key again and put it in again. Like, they just make it the biggest pain in the butt.
So,
Turn the lights off on that just so the battery doesn't longer. It's on the top dungeons, that circle. There should be a light, like sun icon.
Just throw that underneath the table and we'll get like subwoofer effect.
Is this an amplifier?
I got it.
Yeah, it works. As an app.
Dude, I got it, dude. Dude, chill. I got it.
I was reading the stuff.
I got it, dude. Yeah, can I plug this into it?
Or like
I doesn't have a 3.5 millimeters.
okay. MX
So,
versus
you, as this final creature, as the final rock is destroyed, Rattles, you do hear the voice of Iago return. Says, well done, see, I told you it wouldn't be a problem. You worried for nothing.
Yeah.
Totally.
He says, this is your last goal, and it took you long enough to achieve it, considering an island will be here in about 2 weeks. However, this is his very, very last goal to you. When an island lands a killing blow, he damages not only your body, but your soul is consumed in the process. Before battling with an island, you should find a way to preserve your soul and life if that were to happen. Essentially, if you drop to 0, there's no saving throws. You are dead when you fight against him. Unless you need to find a way to preserve your soul in the battle, which
I think
there
I
are
have a spell that
ways.
does that. When you go down to 0, it takes you to 1 instead.
Yeah, there's Death Ward. It's one spell. When you hit 0, you go to 1 instead.
I've unlocked that now.
So that's one option. There's another one called Soul Cage, where you separate your soul from your body, thus protecting it so you can't die. There's a few options, but essentially, yeah, in the fight, if you hit 0, you're out. So you either need to never hit 0, or find a protection to that. And in addition, he says he knows that Kenku all desire to fly like their Aarakocra companions, so you are given the ability to cast Fly once per day. That is the spell you are gifted.
That's pretty cool.
For free, or
Yeah, it's just once a day. It's not like a spell, it's like an innate ability. I think most of you have been given one in one way or another, yeah.
Wow,
Like
it's crazy
sending-
that the non-bird people can fly, and it took you this long.
I just want to remind the group: is Iago gone then? Did he bounce?
I mean, he never showed up, he was just talking in his head.
I just want to say
He shows up.
hey, we still have 2 wishes that would be really helpful.
They're not wishes.
They're not wishes.
Questions.
Questions
Jeez.
that could point us in the direction as we're waiting for our weapons to be
I want to ask him how to become a god.
made.
A rap god? Rap god?
A rap dog?
So you guys are still on top of this mountain. It's freezing, the winds are harsh, and there's no protection whatsoever up here in the cold.
Yeah, can we get out of here?
I don't know, can you? Do you have enough spell charges to get out of here? Or some of you have.
I was gonna say they can pump him, right? Full of the spells.
Yeah.
It's nighttime now, right? It's like it's
Yeah.
the end of the 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can give him
I'm gonna
spells.
fly around a little bit.
Do we want a long rest up here?
Probably not up here. We should teleport.
I have this spell so I can build that temple, and then we can just stay in it.
Oh, true.
If we want.
I also got Mordekainen's private sanctum. So.
Oh, yes, you guys can long rest literally anywhere now.
Yeah, let's do it.
We could just teleport somewhere.
Let's go back to that castle.
What is the
I mean,
next
private
step
sanctum's pretty
here?
cool.
Does anyone have
I mean, we could stay
unfinished
here.
goals?
I think we hit. I think that was.
I
the
still
last
have to
goal.
kill my
No,
dad.
not prophecies, but like
Oh.
short, medium, long-term goals.
Oh yeah.
I still think we should figure out questions.
I
too.
have to establish a
Yes,
goal over
Rattles
something.
hasn't accomplished most of his. Gideon's third one will be very hard to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
He's kind of trumped himself. Gideon's third one was to free
Set up
Thanes.
a dictator.
Right, so let's go achieve your purpose in setting up someone else, and then you go for a walk, and the rest of us will free.
They also have
Not bad.
Aidvius's father is like growing stronger and stronger each day,
I put
yeah.
him in charge.
which means
But-
Okros isn't fully in the group yet.
But I think he needs his weapons before he fights his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were my other goals?
Your goals were
What do you do
to
with
cleanse the
Chainyia?
Iago temple and then overthrow the
Are you
Aarakocra.
Just my
Dude,
sword.
let's go cleanse the temple.
I technically have
That'd be so
gauntlets of
bad.
arrow catching. I got like the second session.
Now, as far as
For
you
the
do
fight-
have a bunch of side quests you also haven't resolved. First is that one with your dad. The second one obviously is Fanes. There's like a bunch of devils having a civil war in Fanes, so like the city's in turmoil. So even if you establish a new evil leader, at least you would bring peace to that city. Third, you have the Underdark thing, which it might be nice to have a Mithril mine installed on Saints for the next 400-year generations. Because otherwise, who knows what'll happen. So that you could still do that to grant Fanes the source of Mithril. And am I missing any? Or are those the main, like...
You mean the aboleths?
The Abyss, yeah.
Yeah, what did I...
No, but I was just trying to remember what all was involved in that.
What did I say?
You just said.
What did I say?
You just
said
What did I say?
You just
What did
said
I
that-
say?
You just said the mithril thing.
Aboleths and the big snake, right? The snakes were down there, like, guarding the escape from the aboleths.
Yeah, but you guys, I think, decided those snakes were probably a good
Yeah,
force.
they are.
You want to kill the aboleths instead.
We'll see.
Because the main reason to kill the aboleths was just so us, like, we could get mithril, but now we have mithril.
Yeah, but the whole point would be like something could happen to that island. It'd be nice to have mithril on Celery
Yeah,
Saints
more
and still be
options.
separated from that. Yeah, but you don't have to. But once again, some of your actions will affect the next, like the world generator.
Hey,
going forward.
wait. We have an old key and a map.
Oh,
for
we
the
got that
treasure.
forever ago.
For the treasure.
Up above
in
Oak Rose
in
and
the
the
Vermilion Pines.
Vermilion Pines,
We
yeah.
could go find the
Oh,
treasure.
yeah. Oh yeah, he gave it to you as like, oh, you guys did really good. Here you go. That was like forever.
That was like.
Get there, there's like 5 gold.
You have that hill
Yeah.
giant who killed his brother and is still sad.
Yeah.
You can go comfort him.
Let's go kill him.
We get there, it's like a whole bunch of soul coins and infernal engines.
Yeah. What do I do with all this?
Yeah, so really, I mean, an island cometh pretty soon. So
So do
Well,
I.
okay. Yeah. I mean, we do have 2 questions. Very, very, very useful.
and you also have you
That doesn't-
resolved
That doesn't have to do with
everything as
combat.
far as fighting an island?
No, because we need something to protect ourselves from these damage.
That's what the guys are
The
building now,
damage
though,
is
right?
what Cliff is
Oh.
going to help us with.
Okay.
But
Soul.
our soul, maybe that can be one of the questions is like, how do we...
I mean,
trying
we
to
know
think
of a
if you
couple
guys have
different
done
ways. We
everything
would just need
else.
to get the...
You have the aura,
Stuff
which
for
you've
it.
handled. You have the
So we can use
regeneration
Death Ward
ability.
or
You've
Soul
handled.
Cage.
You have mundane weapons. You've handled. Yeah, so you've handled everything except this last one.
What's the last one?
The soul cage?
That if you hit 0, you'll be dead unless you find a way to preserve your soul.
And also the resistance to necrotic damage, it is limited to 30 feet around me, and it's concentration. So like,
So you're out of... Not out of the fight.
We could all get rings of resistance and just do
I have a
necrotic.
ring that someone can take from me because I have it
You have
innately.
it innately.
So
so that helps. Like, so Gideon
Do you have a ring?
flies,
I
right?
have a ring of necrotic.
You should
resistance.
probably
Oh.
take a ring in necrotic
And you're already
because you're not likely to be in my.
Are those
Aura.
rings
Okay.
of resistance, are they rare because they don't
I
require
will take
attunement?
one of those.
No, I think they're uncommon, so you could hopefully find some. It would just be locating one that's that
It's
specific.
necrotic, yeah. Well, I didn't know if we could make them since we have a bunch of smiths and...
Well, yeah, if
magicians.
you had the time and you were to acquire it, yeah, you could make an uncommon magic item. It's just you are just have such limited time now.
Yeah.
I'm really concerned about those translucent stones that may have gone into the wrong hands.
The Urim and Thummim?
Yeah, that's
What?
the bird
Oh, the
guy.
bird. Yeah. At the first of the...
Yeah.
Wow.
That guy owes us, he can get us stuff.
There's the auction. There. Might be easy to find stuff.
Wait, so we didn't establish how are we going to get our soul thing?
We basically have to decide if we want to use Death Ward or Soul Cage or see if there's items that will do it for us. We'd have to ask around.
We use one of our
Oracle.
questions to
We
ask.
can ask the Oracle, like, what's the easiest way to obtain this, or...
I say we do that because we avoid combat for now. The day passes.
We can long rest in their cave, be like, yo, we're crashing
So
here
you,
tonight.
Yeah.
you do need the long rest. Are you going to long rest on the mountain, or are you teleporting somewhere to them? Or are you using Mordenkainen's mansion?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
teleport to the oracles and then make the mansion inside anyways.
Yeah, it's a 4th level spell, so I can certainly do that. I don't know what your temple is.
I'm fine with any
If
of
there's a
it.
difference, really.
It's much higher than a 4th level, so
Oh, really? Oh.
Well, yeah,
Like,
'cause
what
you can,
benefits does it offer, though, is what he's asking.
you can choose stuff that can't come inside unless you
Yeah.
make a save. But,
No gay boys.
I think either one's fine. The mansion
Yeah,
would be
I
fine
think
too.
I think
I'm
Mordenkainen's is
I'm
probably
just gonna
better
sit
in this
outside
for this
guy.
purpose.
I'll catch you later.
Sound can't pass through.
I
The
just wanna-
barrier
like the story.
appears dark and foggy, so it prevents vision. Sensors can't appear inside the protected area, so no one can
Pretty
spy
good.
on us. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination
Yes,
spells.
see that one.
Nothing can teleport into or out of
So
it.
Gideon would need to live in one of
And-
those permanently.
Planar travel is blocked with it.
What also seems like
They're
the
done
temple
Jack
has
Dawson versus,
benefits
like,
that may
yo.
be good if like there was an attack or something. So
Right.
this
We
one's
said
just
that
meant for
before, like
sleeping.
a siege or something.
All right.
The
Then you
nasty-
guys escape into this private sanctum, this demi-plane.
But let me clarify: it's not Mordenkainen's. It's like it represents a higher connection with
It's a brothel.
with Celeron.
Crusty wooden
So
floors,
it's all Celeron.
splintering
Before you
tables.
get to the long
Celeron's
rest,
slippery schmeggy.
Unseen
Yeah.
servants have their
Slots.
hands
Yeah.
all over you.
It's just one of those
I have
flesh
12.
wounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys rest in this like plush and warm and kind of calming room. It's probably the nicest place you guys have rested in a very long time.
16.
You have some protection from the wind and the cold, but also it feels like safe. Like you're not going to get ambushed while you're in here.
Feels like I'm being
And we have to
knocked
go
by a
out and
big
shovel the
man.
driveway in the morning. We're
Yeah.
all
Big
pissed.
strong man.
You guys
Gideon.
long rest.
And Bentley, how many spell slots do you guys have left?
Quite a few.
I give you 2 as well.
Let me see here.
And it is the 17th.
I'm trying to think how we can buff you in your fight. You can use a ring. Get
I got a
noise,
pretty juicer
Or-
upgrade this level too.
7.
But if you're only one thing, is
Well, I can catch arrows that he's not shooting at me.
I need to know the level too, because
But
for
he's
each
probably not
level
gonna
that it
shoot.
is.
No, no, no.
so I'm gonna say we can get that. You have your
4
weapon.
level 1s.
He can give you your ring.
Oh.
3 level
And
2s.
do you use strength
3 level 3s.
in attacking?
Yeah, but I'm not
Honestly, like,
level 5.
if you
Below.
super worried about fighting him. It's because I think the main thing is just be putting on
He's
a decent
full.
armor.
It's like if
I
you
was gonna
wanted
say I have 38.
for the
basically
fight,
the way this
I'd-
works
I'd
is
give you
I
the
absorb
belt.
the spell, so you cast it.
If I need it, we'll see. I don't know how strong he is.
Discount.
I can make 4 attacks a turn now too, which is kind of
That's enough.
Oh, and then you can action search.
One of you like
Oh.
upcasts it by a spell,
'Cause if I-
spell level.
like
and
if
go-
I
we just
have
go on
advantage, I can
autopilot.
give away
One,
advantage to
one,
make an extra
one,
attack. But
three.
I'm,
You're like,
a,
wait,
I'm
no!
samurai, so I have advantage
I
every
just have to
attack.
tank the spell.
Yeah.
So it's like with action surge, I can make 8 at a time.
Well, when we get there, let me know.
Assuming it's a
Well,
1v1, maybe we can be like mock war.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a 1v1.
So what are you guys
It
wanting to
is.
do next? Are you thinking? Or are you not sure?
I mean, I think Ian had a good idea about
Going to the oracles?
and just making sure like what's the fastest way to get a way to protect our souls. They're like, say you believe in
Well,
God.
while you guys
If we
Hayden,
like
while
enchant
they're
our
while
armors
they're in the
to be
mansion,
a
let's do
self-death
the
ward.
downtime thing real quick.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
So,
what was downtime?
While your characters are resting in the mansion, you have like some brief respite from battle. You have a chance to like talk to each other. But we're just Hayden's gonna go over a few things with you guys with his group, and I'm gonna go over a few things with mine. It won't. It'll just take a second. It's
Oh,
mostly
great. No.
so.
This.
Gideon, if Escanar were to tell you that he was in love with you,
It's the character to my left, I believe.
Are we doing more questions?
no. So
Similar.
when you guys do downtime and stuff, it's more of just asking a few questions about what your character is doing if they're doing
Yeah,
anything.
like what are you doing in the downtime for long rests? Are you talking to anybody? Are you making anything? Like, what would your character be doing with the time?
Yeah. So I guess
Well, that's implied. The
Gideon, I'll start with
the
you.
3-hour gooning session is part of the long rest.
As far as like you guys are long resting, so what do you guys have for food?
But is there? Are you still making arrows every time?
Rations,
Yeah.
So we just
So
have
you're
like
kind of
7 pounds
eating.
of
You
arrows.
are all just
Well,
kind of
I
sitting in this
give
comfort
him,
room,
like-
but you're still eating
I've
like
been
hard,
I think it was
kind of
almost
these
500.
nasty
I probably would've given you
rations.
100.
I
Yeah.
can
Pure
But
feast.
I gave up like 500
It's a
away to
hero's
the
feast,
Masons
though, right?
during the
Yeah.
fight.
That
Doesn't it
costs a lot.
Yeah, that
So I
costs
make
actual
20.
money.
Oh yeah, it
Okay.
costs money to cast as a component.
Does it?
Yeah.
Because Heroes Feast has a
I
lot
think.
of good benefits.
I just get some snow from outside.
Yeah, Heroes Feast is like upgrades your max HP. For that
so-
day.
And you can't be
Dude,
feared.
shouldn't we get you a magic bow?
The
It's
other
being made.
Oh.
The other question is just
Is it
like,
mithril arrow?
are any of your characters working
The
on
mithril bow.
anything during their downtime?
I'm preparing spells.
Yeah, what about Rattle? Does he have
Okay, so you're just studying your spell book, like looking through it, deciding what you want the next
I mean,
day.
obviously you're
That's
putting
exactly
new spells
what.
in your book today,
Yeah,
but,
that's perfect.
but like, is there
Gideon's been
upkeep for
spending
your
a lot
zombies
of
or
time
anything
doing
you want to
issues
do with
in
I
the
them?
don't
future.
actually have
And realizing how
like
bleak
because
it
we
is, even if he
utilize
saves the world.
planar travel so often.
And so he's not.
I don't have any slots.
I don't have
So
a bad
Gideon's kind of
folder.
fighting like this
Just like
depressive
my
state
spells
almost
and
of
me.
like he's gonna save the
I keep-
world,
I keep
but at
going,
the same
keeping
time,
behind.
all the evils that were there before are
We
like
don't-
still here.
We don't ever
Sorry,
face
if
yeah,
not
them.
worse.
That was a good
I'm-
one. But there's
I'm
So I can't really
reflecting
raise
on
any
Bro.
because
You
they're
seem
all
a little
beat
rubbed
shuffle
against
forward.
the wall by the
entering and
rock,
stuff.
being between
That
our
I really
was
don't
very-
have
very
access to
good.
it.
I feel in my
Highly
real life.
And then all of my other
I feel
spells that
like
I would use to create
And
stuff
Nyland's got me
cost
by
thousands of
Have you
gold.
seen
And
Ghostbusters?
we
his
don't
clutches,
have,
and he's
we
just
have not
banging
been able to
against
easily
the
find
wall.
gold in this campaign.
I like
Have you
that.
seen
So
Garfield?
aggressive,
And
like
they
how
take off
sucky
the
the world would be even if I save it.
That's a good point.
And he
Who's
was
that
like this
actor?
naive, like
Bill
he's
Murray.
a
Oh,
young
that's
There's a lot of
right.
things that he would want.
What's
that he
Gideon's
just doesn't have
alignment?
access to right now.
Uh,
Evil now.
Yeah, corpses are a problem. We have to figure out
because I'm evil.
how to get lots of
Well, that
corpses.
is kind of my question. Do you think Gideon is kind of being like? Is he fighting these deceptive, like these thoughts in a way that he's hoping that he can become good and overcome it? Or is he becoming more hopeless to a point after this campaign he may become like a wandering vagrant that sort of is dark?
I guess the
and
nice
like an
thing is once we have the
entity.
He's
strongholds
lawful
soon.
neutral.
The what?
Are they called strongholds? What are they called?
The
Growing up
bastions?
around
Bastions.
Delphi, I don't. think
That'll be
he
nice
was
because
like,
that's an easy downtime thing.
Oh no.
Those ones are sick. You
The
can
world's
like
being corrupted because it's
it's a
like
bit
he already kind of lived.
expensive.
Yeah, a
city
lot
that's
more. But they
like
also can make gold for you passively.
And he always wanted to
Passive
break free of
income.
his pact. He
Yeah.
took this new pact because of
It's a very
the
little
circumstances
amount,
at hand.
but
So I don't think he's like.
Do you think he's going to try to
Uh,
overcome this pact
well,
after? Or do you think he's just going to be kind of like a
monetary system.
lapdog
They
forever?
also at
I
least
think he
lowered the
tried.
cost of a lot of items and stuff.
So we'll see.
He already feels
Like the new
his
magic
pact's
items
better
are way
than
more
what he was
reasonable.
in.
What race is he?
Half elf.
Okay, so you'll live maybe long enough to
Would you
actually
be
see
doing
what
anything
happens to
extra
him.
besides just
Because anyone who's like a Kenku or a
building
human
stuff?
or even a
I've been
Goliath,
making
they won't
arrows,
last
and I
very
told-
long.
I
They'll
told
be
Rattles
gone.
Well, and
that
like, there's hope in knowing that he got
if
out
I
of one.
ever get invited to
Maybe
his
he can get
super
out.
And now he's in a
special
worse one.
rattle planes,
Yes.
that
But it does give him more
I'd love
power.
to start building something
And
there.
when he
I,
dies,
we could build a freaking
he's going
temple
to
to
like
Yaga.
live on.
You think I care? That'd be sick.
Like that's more what he's
yeah.
reflecting
That-
on.
Probably as an
My
Abishai,
idea
though.
of
Yes.
Yeah.
Once he
temple
dies, he's
is
going
just
to
burn
be
that one to the
in
ground and build my own.
yeah.
And so
Build
he's
That's
like,
pretty good.
your
like,
own on the other plane.
yeah.
Bro, that'd be sick.
Gotcha, okay. That's a good answer. Oh. Yeah, that's our run.
Bro,
What about you,
that's
Mazrax?
so
Does he
bad.
do anything during his downtime?
Well, so this
We
was
didn't
an
wanna be
important
racist.
level for him. He got access to 4th level
What would
spells.
You hit 300.
And it kind of
Bentley be
represents
doing
like
in
a,
downtime?
a big
What would
increase
he
in
be doing?
his
I mean, I assume pray.
spiritual
meditate.
connection to Celeron.
Jack.
Like I've got Find
I think-
Greater
I
Steed,
guess, yeah,
all
there's no
these
upkeep
auras,
stuff for a
mo-
cleric,
like the
yeah.
private sanctum. Like these are,
You can obviously
Powerful
prepare whatever
spells.
spells you want
And-
each day as well. So you
and so
can-
he's kind of reflecting on
I
this
already switched mine for the day.
this
I
new
would
Have
also-
we long rested now?
position
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
that
I'd
he's
also
in,
turn
like,
into a bat
and
and fly around
realizing
in
the
the cloak and see how it
magnitude even
feels.
more of what he's in.
That's
Like,
true. I mean,
it's not just
practice
about
with that.
saving the
I wait till
world,
it gets
it's about
really high
saving,
and then
like,
I cast Sunbeam
souls
on him.
now. And I think a
Sunbeam?
lot of this future
I mean,
is starting to
must
hit him.
be?
He's
I'm
also
gonna cast
yeah.
darkness on him.
Bro, that was
and so-
so.
Dude, that was so
He's
suspect.
kind of figuring
That
out
was
what
really
this,
funny.
My heart.
what this
Yeah,
means
like,
for
he
his
did it.
future.
Because an island's almost just like
But
the
it's like,
first step.
he's
If
so
you win.
autistic, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's got this whole life ahead of him.
Anti-defamation.
And
the league was just like,
He
Thanks
feels
for
like
being on it,
his
everybody.
soul
We
is
don't think that's what it
basically
was.
Yeah.
ransomed
You're good.
to him. Like
Yeah,
he
after
gave
a
up
large
his soul
donation
to
from
save
Elon Musk, we
mine.
Yeah.
no longer think that.
Magic
Dude,
is
for real,
not
the
gonna
ADL
let that
is
happen.
terrifying the way they.
I
handle
feel like
stuff.
at
Those
some
scary
point during
people.
this long rest, he would probably go over to
Break
Gideon.
your-
and
Not
be
necessarily
like,
good people.
"Let's
All the people
talk."
in Hollywood who were
Break
getting
your-
canceled
just
and
say
made a
about this.
donation to the ADL and it
And
just
I
stopped on
actually
Twitter
feel
immediately. I
better
was like, that's
talking
weird.
to you now because
Yeah.
we're in the sanctum where they can't divine on you,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm like,
Ooh.
how are we gonna solve this
You go,
problem?
oh.
Because I'm like,
He immediately begins bawling, like falls, pushes pillows on the ground. He falls into a chair, tips over.
As Gideon was
I bumped
talking,
my head, I died.
as Gideon was talking, I was kind of thinking like, you know, if I'm like working
So Rattles
on
ponders,
at like the
ponders the
smith
orb.
shop, right? Like inside the sanctum, and like pulling over and like share an analogy about smithing, right? Like refining and like putting in the water to cool.
Sometimes you have to
or-
get
Do we?
a lot.
Yeah.
A
We
lot.
had
like, you
spell
go there,
scroll
like-
before,
and
but
I'm
you
just
weren't
like-
able to copy.
This
it,
sounds
right?
like it'd
You
be
wanna copy
like a
those in your
sweet
book?
mini campaign. Just
lost track of
Gideon
what
and
I copy
Mazrax.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adventures
Buddy-
from Ur.
A buddy comedy.
But so like in this, right? Like Mazrax
Gideon
feels
and
like
Mazrax.
more
Level
and more of
8
this
hours.
oath of trust
Spell scrolls.
that he's he's on, and he took it on
Rather
sincerely,
than
but he's
why.
realizing how big it is. And now he's like, so Gideon, like Mazrax is in this conversation that they have, right? You guys are family, first of all,
No, that
right?
is tough.
And then you've done this thing for him, like he would basically vow under his oath of trust that like he will find a way to free you from this pact one way or
My
another.
intelligence
Like I will not, rest in my grave until
Clatter's been
until you are free from this pact.
Can you do one of those like predator?
Yeah.
There's a spell.
But then
I
I
have,
like tickle
called
your
Protection
wrist.
Circle, which if you cast it every day in the same place, it creates a permanent circle.
Trust.
Yeah.
You can trust me.
I would like to teach that to Clatter and
So
then
bad.
have him cast it every
Ooh.
day on my plane,
That's
my
a
new
good
material plane, to create a circle there.
I see.
The plane of boom?
Exactly. I was
Yes.
just gonna say
Okay.
that. Nice.
So that's going to be his downtime.
So it could establish a new circle, like when the next campaign begins, there would be one
Sure,
there at
yeah.
some point. Is what you're saying. That is smart.
That's
What do you do?
Clatter, my zombie, he's been teleported to the plane of boom. My
What about you,
inside my little fortress that I made.
Atheist?
Every day he is casting teleportation circle. So
Oh,
by the end of the year, there will be
Come on, dude. Spit it out,
That's
dude.
cool.
Oh,
Good old clatter.
That is what Atheist is doing in Garrett's room.
I think Atheist is just strategizing about how to kill his dad and not get Algan killed as well.
Are you okay killing your dad?
He is now because he told his dad, like, before he went back to Okros, remember? I, like, intimidated him. I was like, listen, if you keep fucking around, I'm going to kill you.
Your dad's also, though he was good to you, he is notorious for being like, he tortures prisoners and stuff.
Yeah, and Atheist is more just like, look,
So
the
he's not a
same
good
shit
guy.
we've been doing is not going to work. Like, Grandpa / freak who cloned me into a test tube turned into like a psycho dragon thing. Like, we can't keep doing this. Like, we have a chance to actually unify with everybody and not destroy the world, so let's do that one.
So he's not going to like hesitate in battle. That's not something he's worried
I think
about.
he's all like duty.
I got you.
He's gonna eat his dad's duty.
Okay, I think that was good. So, you guys complete your long rest. As you guys step out of this sanctum, Gideon, you see a blue figure standing off kind of in the distance.
How'd he get here?
As soon as you step out of the sanctum, it immediately spins around and locks eyes with you.
I go back in the sanctum.
It is the Archdevil's assistant, the one who you're supposed to place on the throne.
We're getting there.
He kind of walks through the snow towards you.
You have an AirPod and you're like, hold on, we're getting there. Come on.
Hold on.
He gives you a slight bow and asks if you know what day it is.
No.
It's reckoning.
He says, today is a significant day among our people, Gideon. It is the day of devils this day, the day Nofar marched across Chainyia and took Gorgas Island. It is a day held in infamy in all of Chainyia, but not in Fanes. Today is a day of celebration. He says there would be no better time to take the throne than this day, marked in all the devil's minds as like our day, a day of power. Sunriseness cannot force you to do this, as she's already forced you to do one task, but she greatly would like to push you to make this happen today.
I step out. Smash.
It's Devil History Month, dude.
Is this is at night?
No, this is like you guys all wake up.
Oh, in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, he knew you were up here somewhere, but he didn't know where you
You have
were.
your hot chocolate, your sleeping cap on, you're drinking, and you just see him, you're like...
Yeah. I come up with that like candle on the little like.
You're getting the newspaper off the doorstep, and he's right there, you're like, gosh damn.
Yeah. Head off to the side, looking like Scrooge.
I love that. That is so funny.
Okay, so
She Evan on my knees or till I Scrooge.
Dude, you can't say
So we're supposed to just.
That's what Charles Dickens meant.
It's literally legal.
I want to ask him. What's his name again?
Ebenezer?
Paul Bluey.
Novus?
Oh shit, what's the name of the not Wi-Fi? Kid, I remember it now.
Oh, the Gobi.
Gobi, yeah.
What was your name again? Why can't he go and do this? Why can't you do this? I know that Sunrisen said for me to help you do it, Why am I needed?
He needs more backup in the battle. You have to take down whoever's currently there.
So who's currently there? I want more information from this guy.
Well, it changes moment to moment.
What's the job?
However, right now there's a very powerful devil, very skilled with magic, and he's gained some other demonic allies. Taking him down is not something the Blue Abishai can do on his own. Nor has there ever been an opponent he could take down single-handedly. Because it's not just them, there's also them and their entourage.
How long does it
So he
take
couldn't
to
do
get
it on his own.
another blood
It's
weapon
like
made?
the army before. Just tell
I
them
think
that
it
we'll
takes
be
a
like 2
around,
days?
like
2
3
hours?
o'clock this afternoon.
That's a good question.
My blood and a little ash?
I can pencil you in around.
Oh yeah, that's a
4.
good point.
Because, like, we could just all go.
Just do Skyrim wait time.
Yeah,
2
exactly.
days.
Let me go eat a wheel of cheese real fast.
Put a bucket over his head and start beating the shit
Once
out of him.
again, Sunriseness cannot force your hand. You have like a month to accomplish this, according to the contract you established.
I mean, if we didn't have anything
But
else to do-
Sunriseness would be very pleased with you if you did it today on this
Guys,
holiday.
she's really pleased with me.
I mean, she gave you this task like a week.
I mean,
ago.
we had a couple of different. She gave it like 2 days ago.
Like a week ago.
I mean, you
She's
don't
already
do,
given us one thing we need.
you
She
don't
gave
do anything
you-
with the devil just
Yes.
for. Just
We
for-
don't have any allegiance to her, so.
Make sure you get something out of this. As
And
we
in
follow
fact,
through.
I don't like devils.
From him?
Yeah, like you don't just do devil's favors. It's all transactional.
Well, I mean, this is part of his transaction. Like, he has to do this at some point either way soon. Just
But he just said
they want it to be today if
She's wanting
possible.
it expedited. She wants.
Yeah, they are requesting you do it quicker. However, yeah, they can't compel you
But like
to.
she wants me to do it. I'm gonna do it. But him,
Now, would they say we'd get another level off doing that?
if he yes,
Yeah.
that is the,
She made me
that's
put my
being
game
overlooked.
station up.
But if he's like, oh, she really wants it done, and he really wants it done, he can't do it by himself.
She took my
I could
PlayStation. She's
make a
doing
deal
too
with
much.
him, like you're saying.
I didn't
What
like.
if he
You
dies?
got the negotiate.
What happens if he dies?
I go back in the sanctum before I say it.
We all come out.
Oh, he will. Hey, buddy.
That's the first one you put down.
I'm gonna be like, okay. I mean, that's doable, but that is kind of expediting her schedule. I'm really busy.
Let me ask my assistant. You're like yelling into the mansion because you know nobody can hear inside. Yeah. You're like, oh shit, they said that we're mad busy.
Hey, come inside.
Yeah, come inside, dude. Just beat the shit out of you.
Now make that temple.
Now I'm regretting not getting everybody blood weapons earlier because it would have been so free. Like one nick and you have a +3 weapon.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
I don't know what we would want from it.
Whatever you want.
Is there something that's...
I mean, it potentially helps you with your goal of
Is it you or is it
things.
Dog.
Look at him.
Bro.
That's definitely him.
Some magic
Dog,
I
item.
watched him
sour
do it.
dog.
Sour.
Some magic item that
Oh my
prevents death.
God.
Bro.
What happened?
Carson did a stinky poopy.
Do you need to open a window and turn the fan on? You can if you
I'm
need
scared
to.
because I can't smell it.
That was so. I never had a fart sting that
I
bad.
think I may have COVID.
That's close to a Tosh one.
Oh man.
Toshes are like musky, bro. That smelled like somebody sprayed it right in my face.
I just want. Dude, I seriously can't smell it.
I can't.
Jeez, dog, that was.
They need a lot of protein.
I haven't eaten nothing but
I want-
protein, dog.
I say, like,
And I
okay,
don't fart.
this can be done, but we're gonna need to come to an agreement.
He just asked what resources you would require from your patron.
Oh man.
9
From your
blood swords.
patron?
Yeah, your patron, which is her. So what do you want? Is what he's asking.
Yeah, but what? But I'm talking about you and me, dude.
He only answers to her.
Oh, sorry, then it's not gonna be today.
He said his placement on the throne is only because of her. Like
At least
asking
at
for
least
it.
He knows. At least he knows he will.
Yeah, he's just ruling in her hand, basically. He'd be like a
Wait.
duke.
So,
We want a Dodge Charger.
do we have? So we could
Yeah, we want
technically do
Hellcat.
his after an island,
Mm-hmm.
or do we have to do it before an island?
Probably.
No, yeah,
before.
technically you would not have to pursue this at all, besides that it would just be one of Gideon's
But the
personal
fact-
goals,
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
She wouldn't
Well, Gideon
be
has to.
saying
He has
she
to do the
would
2
help.
minor tests, so. right?
She could.
Yeah, but the point is like the campaign will be over before the time period is
What does she
out.
have
So you
for?
technically don't have to
She
do
gave
it.
me the eclipse spell
Oh, okay.
that we need.
I mean, if she can give us other random shit, can she give us how much XP do we need to level up?
20,000.
Yeah, can she give us 20,000 XP on the just for free?
Is it really 20,000?
It's like Minecraft, the XP pots.
And she goes, yeah,
Yeah.
fight me.
Yeah, true. She wouldn't be worth 20,000. We
15 to
kill her ass
16
so fast
is a
now.
30,000
Yeah, it's
jump.
30,000.
30,000?
We'll have that in 2
No, I
fights.
think
Yeah,
I'm getting it.
that's not that bad.
We got 14 for the last one.
Oh, I thought we got 4.
4
Maybe.
XP?
No,
4,800.
4,000.
No. Oh, 4,800 I lied.
Yes, that was right.
Yeah, I mean, I say.
But that fight was easy.
I mean, I know I'm obligated to do this. If you want to do it now, though, yes, she'll be pleased. Would she be pleased enough to?
Just tell him he'll owe you a favor at some point in the future.
Yeah.
As the ruler of
He'll have to ask a question of the Oracle for us.
Dude.
He has to ask what his true.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
I still have one of those.
Yeah, we had a couple.
Is asking what his true name is. And banishing him.
And then you take it.
Yes.
We could. I don't know.
Either way, once I put him on,
I guess you could give us like archdevils to fight an island with. Just more bodies to throw at him. We could have like.
Yeah.
Doubt she would.
I wanna ask because again, she's already
She
helped us
might.
big time.
She's kind of simping on Gideon hard, bro.
Well, me too.
Does
Have
she
him go
have
kill
any?
his dad.
Does she have any anti-necrotic properties that she could bless us with?
or a soul.
Yeah, ways to keep our
Or a
souls from leaving.
Yeah, probably.
Ways for us to
Yeah.
retain our soul.
Yeah, they make pacts about souls all the
Yeah,
time.
could she make
soul coins?
phylacteries for us?
Yeah, can we have 9 soul coins? And we just give them to somebody? Is that it?
Soul coins.
That's gotta not end well for us. I
No.
think the soul coins involve your whole body. Remember we watched them being made in the basement?
Oh.
Like everybody was dead.
And I go, how did you get here?
Sure, we can't
First
die
of
if we're
all-
dead.
He can travel between the planes. He's capable. He can plane shift.
Oh damn, you're awesome.
He also knows like your exact location, as long as you're not under any court. Yeah, so does she.
Well, I
Yeah,
know
so
she
like
did.
he
Well,
knew.
she can tell him. They're like went hand in hand. Yeah,
Okay, I'm like,
because he's in Mur most of the time, and they're in Constant. They also are linked.
are you guys a thing?
Maybe.
Dude,
No, 8
she's
years,
not even
dude.
that hot.
They're all siblings, dude.
I know. Gross.
Chill.
Hot.
This just went from hot to extremely hot.
I don't know. Guys, and I go, hey, hold on one sec. And I walk back and I close the door.
Oh, what?
And I just go straight to the toilet.
And put it on your phone for an hour.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh wait,
Oh, sorry,
that guy's
dude.
outside. Oh, damn.
Come outside, he's frozen to death.
You fail, you lose all your power.
Guys, are we doing anything today?
The only thing he can really promise you is that she will be very pleased if you do this, and it would be good to be in her favor.
And that's all I'm saying.
But she's a she, they're never very pleased. You already know this. It's not
But I'm
possible.
already pledged. I'm already screwed, guys.
Could she release you?
Yes. She's the only one that could.
Ew.
But yeah, she was.
Holy. That's the grossest way to say that.
I'm gonna release.
It's up
I
to
was just
you.
trying
I'm
to.
talking to you guys. Like,
Yeah,
is this something we could do today? If we don't have anything else we need to do, can we go
No,
overthrow a government?
Can we just loudly?
True.
You have today and tomorrow.
We kind
till
of
your
have
weapons
just been
are
the
complete.
CIA.
Yeah,
Like
I
going
know.
to different places and destabilizing governments and then leaving.
Creating mercenary armies.
Yeah, like framing people as terrorists.
Gideon, you know I love you. But I don't think like I, as a founder of the Oath and of
Truth and light or something.
yeah, Truth and Light, like can go help a devil take over a city even from other devils.
Isn't
I don't
that
know
the
how
purpose, though?
I reconcile that. I would
That's we're doing it for truth and light. I mean,
my purpose would be destroy one devil, then go and destroy the other. And
Well,
destroy all of them.
so
And
that's
so-
I'm kind of in the
Because-
same. I'm kind of in the same boat as him.
But it's
But you guys know
because-
me. I'm not for this. I'm doing this because I have to. I did this for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, right,
It's like
right.
obvious.
Damn it.
I think we have to trust the process. Like Obviously, it's not going to be great.
Okay.
Because a
like,
failure could
we-
could be turned into a disgusting lost soul amalgamation. if it
Can't we
doesn't
just
destroy.
leave you in here
Or the
and we
mirror or
go
whatever.
kill this guy outside?
No, because then she'll be pissed, right?
She would then make me probably kill you guys, and then you'd kill me.
She can't make you do any more things this month.
Yes, you'd have
This
a month.
month. And the world's gonna end in 2 weeks anyway. Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's be honest.
Hey, when you find time, you have to fight him.
Yeah, she could. She could order you to kill your friends, and it's either you become a Lemire and Myrrh forever, or you do it.
And I don't want to be a blob forever, guys.
Kendrick Lemire.
I'm sorry.
I mean, listen, this was the price. He's a whole level
We
higher.
never made this
Hold on.
pact.
What's
You
the
were
You're
the
not
one
on
who
the mirror
made
forever.
it.
This guy wants you
I
to
did
do
it
what?
so that we could find
No,
an
no.
island.
Can we kill her?
This guy wants you to do what?
Is that an option?
Just go to Murray.
He's supposed to be the
We're
leader of
putting him in
Fanes.
power. That's the whole reason.
Yeah,
I did
how-
it, so
how
that
would
I
we
can
put
get
him in
the
power?
Eclipse thing.
We go kill the
Probably
guys
if
who
we
are
can't
currently in
get
charge.
That involves dead bodies. Rattle's in for this plan.
Well, except they're devil dead bodies.
Devil dead.
So they
What happens
disintegrate.
to
Damn it.
Rattle
Yeah.
doesn't care.
They don't- if a devil's killed on the material plane, they
Literally
just-
everything we've killed this entire
they're vanished back to
I
Myrrh.
can't summon.
Now, when I kill my
Well,
dad,
you're not
he
killing
can
enough
take his
innocent
body.
people.
So,
No, we just had an entire continent. Somehow, all the bodies got blown away.
Yep, I did ask about that,
So
and
all
I
I'm-
didn't get a single body
all
on
I'm
the whole
saying-
city.
Is I'm going to teleport there. Now, by myself. You guys can come if you want.
But it doesn't sound like there's any benefit to doing this now.
There is benefit.
Well-
Because then she would be very pleased and
Oh.
more like but if she's not pleased, she can also take
Sauron
away
said
my
she'd be
power.
pleased with you if you did an
And
action.
then
Would you do it?
our
Yeah, but
eclipse thing is
Sauron's
gone.
Well, it's more if she's pleased enough to give us stuff, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Atheist also likes to kill devils.
you cultist
Although I
swine.
also have no magic weaponry right now,
Just
so.
saying, I would do whatever it took to please my god.
Yeah, right.
Although we do have the axe or the sword of the berserker or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
when your
like-
god's not all
I'll use
nice
that.
to you and is like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you if you don't.
Well, it's like I don't like her.
What do you think our god
take this
does?
pact.
Well, yeah.
I'm
I got
stuck.
Tiamat
I just
breathing
did
down
this.
my back, so.
I think whatever we mess up with Fanes or whenever we do this, because I think Tanner has to do it, it's better if we're helping him and then we can undo it.
Yeah, right.
Because that's
when
the
we need
whole
to.
thing. I'm not doing.
Well, to
this
be
if I
fair,
want to.
the city of
he just has
Fanes
to
also
stop-
isn't just devils. There are innocent elves, humans, and halflings there too.
Mm.
And this is a civil war going on in the street.
and that's what I
So
want
there
to
are
protect.
bodies
I
for
want to
you.
get the devils
Perfect.
We just
out
have to
of
make sure
there.
there's plenty
Well,
of
atheist
collateral
is thought too.
damage.
It's just
Well,
that
and it
Not a
doesn't-
single elf human
order
or
is better
halfling.
than chaos in
Oh,
general. We have a
right,
chance to
right.
control things if it's ordered, but we
He
can't
just has
control
to
chaos.
establish the leader, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't say there
Then
have
you
to
can
be a
leave.
leader for more than a minute, right?
True, that is a good
You
loophole.
just kill somebody. If one of us, he has no part of it, talks and talks to the opposition, and says, "Hey, we're actually just going to we are the CIA. We are going to make somebody else the president." But
Now, she does have one more request, so if we start doing that, it might just be like, hey, kill your friends. Or it's going to be, next time it's going to be, hey, put this guy in charge and don't do that other bullshit.
How
Well,
about,
in the next year, she
I
gets
would-
3 more.
how about secret mission?
I would have to.
He
not be
goes
involved.
off, and we go to kill Sunrisness.
I
But
would
then-
totally kill.
Atheist
We
is
need to-
against killing her
we-
until after the final battle.
Well, you have to use her for the eclipse.
Because
Yeah.
of the
No, we have
eclipse.
the other way to do it.
Yeah, you have one. You have
Oh,
the
wait.
one spell scroll.
Oh no, but the spell scroll, does it still use her?
Yes.
Yeah, she's the
'Cause
one
it
who
just
does
binds
it.
her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, we can't kill her.
Well, because
Well,
remember,
also,
she's
this
currently
is the
bound by
problem.
Rinjax.
Gideon's
too.
power comes from her, so I want to leave her till after.
And then we can totally kill her. I'm good with that. I don't want to be in this pact. That's what you guys don't seem to
I
understand.
hate all
don't
this
like
power and stuff I have. Oh, take it away.
I
Is there
hate being one
anything
level
better
higher.
for us?
Yeah, I hate that I'm one
Is
level
it
better
better
than
for
you.
us to take today to do Atheist's thing?
I don't have any of my weapons, so I don't
Yeah.
want to fight him.
Don't
Okay.
fight again.
All right.
I also
fine.
don't want to fight the devils because I don't have any of my weapons.
I was about to say your weapons are made to fight devils more
You
than
gave
people.
your weapons to the thing to get enhanced.
Now, we do have the Berserker thing, so I'll just use that because at least it's magic.
No.
But, oh wait, except it's cursed, and I can't let go of it, can I, after?
Unless one of your allies has removed
I held
curse.
him on
I
for
have
so long. I worked
remove
one time.
curse. I can
I
prepare
thought
it.
I was having
Yeah, he's a
fun.
cleric. You can prepare it.
Hurts.
Oh, I don't even need it until after I need my other weapons back.
Right. Well, yeah.
But
but
Atheist is going to try and fight you about it.
Okay. Well, we're kind of at a crossroads. We either do Tanner's thing or Hayden's thing.
Sounds like Hayden doesn't want to do Hayden's thing right now.
Yeah, I don't have any of my
I feel
stuff.
like I was gonna say he doesn't have his stuff. I say we do Tanner's thing. It'll make this lady happy, and we can always undo it at some point.
He says, "Never mind," and teleports away. I'm just kidding.
He says, oh, that's actually tomorrow.
I'll be back.
I would like to use this
I'll use the
opportunity
bathroom.
to set up good things for the future. Whether that means just like getting intel on good locations to come like back in, or ambush points, or I don't know.
That hurts.
I don't know what that
Oh,
means,
okay.
but like
So like when we're in the city, you'll look for weaknesses.
so that we can exploit them when we come back to
With
take
our
up
army.
this blue
It's a
guy.
good idea.
Okay.
The Blue Man Group will fall. I agree.
And I don't
They
like.
deserve
I don't
to.
think that we can set up any kind of long-lasting teleportation gateways, but that would be really cool.
Oh, yeah, like a back door that's
Yeah,
prepared there.
yeah.
So let's make some movement on this then.
I go back out.
Say yeah, we'll do it.
Is it?
I go talk
Is
out
the
to
berserker thing an
Blue
axe
Man.
or a sword?
It's an
It's an
axe.
axe.
Did he teleport us all?
It's
Yeah,
my
that's-
axe.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna tune to that then.
Can you? I want to go talk to.
If it's like I'm actually fine.
And
Yeah.
ask if he can plane shift us all there right now.
No.
Sorry, I can't do it.
He was made aware you guys were able to travel quite proficiently.
Oh yeah, but come on, bro.
With your bouncing across the world all the time.
I mean, we do that, but
We don't
You
reveal our
do?
secrets.
Is it a great axe? Battle axe? There's both.
why can't he? Why can't?
I
he
guess
take
it's
us?
whatever.
I think it's a great axe.
Works for me.
Why can't he take us?
Just because then he wouldn't be able to return to Myrrh. That's his limit on the spell.
So he's not that strong, so we should just kill him.
Right.
Okay.
Tell him that. Tell him we're gonna kill him if he does it.
I can't because then he tells that directly to her.
Or he'll be dead.
Alright, I'm attuned to the great axe. I say, actually, I don't need my weapons back. This one's perfect.
Probably though.
Okay, we'll be there right now. Where do you want us to meet you?
Yeah, he'll be there as soon as you clean out the throne room.
So you're not going to help us.
No.
Your forces are not going to help us.
No.
How's he gonna take credit though?
He doesn't need to take credit. You guys, well, at least Gideon's represents Sunrisness. He's just there to take the throne when it's all cleared out. And then
Who
he'll rule
currently
instead.
has
I
the?
want to say, do you know you kind of suck?
Can we just kill him
Who
after?
currently has
So we
power?
fulfill our end of the deal
Huh?
and
Is it
murder this
here?
guy?
No, is
Yes.
it no
As soon as
first?
we don't need Sunrisnes,
People
I'm
still
killing
have
this guy.
power?
This dude is
So it's the
Just
devils,
like
but
random.
no, it's a bunch of devils begin fighting over the city as soon as he was
Oh,
gone.
okay.
Okay.
Maybe the berserker axe isn't worth
this
it. The conditions for becoming unberserk are not easy to fulfill as far as I need to have nobody within 60 feet of me.
I can teleport you somewhere.
And I need post.
But then you're within 60 feet of me.
No, I can. Vortex warp. I can send you somewhere.
We don't just have any other random magic weapons plus one.
You can buy one in Fanes. You have money.
I thought it was like Immobile War.
He's this big.
Yeah, but there's probably still black market and stuff operating.
You still gotta run a business.
Yeah, businesses thrive in war, my friend.
I was planning on
True,
staying-
actually.
Okay.
I'll attune
so
one there if I need to.
He, yes, I represent Sunrisnes, but he doesn't have any forces fighting for him. We're,
Yes, it is my wife. Do
We're
not
the
touch
forces
that fucking
fighting for
bitch.
him.
No, Fanes, they don't have really any like loyal force there because Nofar they believed were their ally until like a week or two ago. Nofar was loyal to Sunrisnes until he turned on her to help you guys because it was also beneficial for him.
And then
So no, they don't have a force there because Nofar was that.
Gotcha.
And then when you guys, you know,
Just
killed
power
her,
vacuum it was.
sent her back, yeah,
Okay.
No far was
Cool.
a girl.
no.
What?
Her I'm referring to Sunrisnes,
Oh.
which is a female.
He helped us fight,
And yes, she's sexy.
dude.
Lizards
Why
can
do
be
you think-
sexy, dude. You play Divinity 2, dude. Lizards can be sexy.
Especially like when she licks her eye. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
When she
say-
when she sits under the heat lamp all day, dude.
I say, okay, we'll let you know.
Huh?
When you're done licking his foot. Tell us the dude that's kind of on the throne right now.
It varies, but
At the moment.
he's a very powerful devil that's very proficient in spell casting.
Debbie.
I don't know.
Debbie.
No, he has some pretty high level devils with him as well.
Avon-
But it shouldn't be a problem for you
What was
guys.
no far?
Wink.
Green.
Abishai.
And that's technically what they all are, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's pit fiends and
Yeah, no, the only
They're bone
it's just the
devils.
leaders are Abishai. Because
bone
Tiamat,
bodies.
Myrrh is
So
like,
Is this guy an Abishai?
yeah, he's a blue Abishai.
Oh,
No,
What's
the
the
dude that we're
strongest
gonna go
color?
fight.
No,
He's not an Abishai.
nope.
he's just a devil.
No, all the Abishai are kind of related, at least at the moment. There's a few that have been loyal servants. Like you've met a few, like the trades guy or the black Abishai, but like all of the high level ones were family members. They were all Tiamat worshippers in life. So Nofar used to be like a human or an elf or something.
And
Same with
Nilfar
her.
was involved with that other Abishai of his.
Yeah, and they weren't related. Wink, wink. Unless they were.
I think they were. Anyway, I'll tell Nilvis, sure, dude, we'll let you know. Happy coronation.
He says there is no need. We'll be watching you very eagerly.
Okay, fantastic.
Fine, I don't care. Just shut
Yes,
up.
it's like, I just want you to leave. I'm going back inside. I've got breakfast.
Yeah, after that he will return to Myrrh.
Hope you enjoy your plane shift, dude.
He plane shifts 2 Fanes, takes a picture, plane shifts back, says, I could have done it. By the way."
Plane shifts back, hands me the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's-
So I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he's like,
So we don't. None of us have any like experience goals left. We've done all of.
No, Rattles
Rattles
does.
does.
But his are.
And Gideon does.
But they're all like impractical.
No, we're like doing Gideon's right now.
No,
We could do mine.
Rattles are not impractical. His is to cleanse the temple and then to free the Arakocra.
Overthrow.
That's like a whole
The
story.
We're not
Arakocra
afraid
Kenku.
of them.
Yeah, that is.
Oh yeah, to free the Kenku, but to get rid of the Arakocra tyranny.
You have to have
How is that?
Yeah,
How is that
probably.
practical? Mass social reform in the period of 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, it would be more like.
Pretty easy.
we've
have
done it
2
a few
weeks.
times.
I was about to say.
If we genocide Arakocra, I guess
Well, no,
technically
it would be
counts.
more like removing the council.
Humanoid
in,
bodies.
Here it's like,
It would be
yeah.
more like removing the council in Atlantis and replacing them with like a more. It's not removing all the bias. It's destroying like the system where Kenku are like slaves
It's
in
cleansing it.
Atlantis.
And
Isn't that
then,
what Hayden just
the-
said, though?
and then we have 2
Yeah, it
questions,
is.
but we don't desperately need them because we more or less know.
We need
the
one
answers.
for the soul thing.
How to protect ourselves. How
And
to
2
keep
for a
going.
hose.
And then you have the fight in Okros. And there's a few side quests you guys haven't completed. But also, yeah, the time is running
And
out.
we
You
have,
won't-
so we have like 10 days before.
The random key.
No way, only 10?
Yeah.
Where did our other 4 days go?
That's 4 in world month, so it'll
Okay.
take 4 months to do those 10 days.
Well, let's do this.
But then the gods talk to you and a month passes.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you overslept. Rip Van Winky.
Okay, you
What
guys
happened, Doug?
want to travel to Fanes?
Let's go.
Idiots.
Wait, what? No, let's talk about this. Hold on, I'm not sold. Yeah, wait.
How much XP do we get for talking about this?
Probably negative like 100. It took forever.
Do you think we would run into a random vendor in Fanes that's selling a random magic weapon so I don't have to attune to the Berserker one?
There are magic shops in Fanes.
I just don't want to waste any time.
They would
Wait,
take.
I bet you one of these guys could uncurse the item.
So you can remove curse, but the item stays cursed when
Yeah.
you're attuned to it.
There's
So,
no
like, if I want to use it, like, you can't cleanse a curse from a thing.
yeah, there's no mechanical way to actually
Really?
cleanse the curse.
Yeah.
It's a whole.
Which is fine, but the
Now,
Berserker
there are
Axe
some
downside is
items that
bad.
say like if you do this, the curse is broken forever and the weapon becomes magic.
Yeah.
But
Now, if I
okay,
just
I
stay
was
near
like,
a
I
cliff, it's
swear-
fine.
like the
It's
sword
like-
of vengeance has an evil
Shouldn't
spirit
fail.
inside it. If you
Yeah.
banish the spirit, the curse is broken.
Yes,
but
that's-
most
okay,
weapons
okay.
aren't like that. Most cursed weapons, the curse is
You
permanent.
just-
And, like, the downsides of Berserker Axe are
That's
bad.
That's like for Mogar, it basically took a god to turn that armor from curse to.
Yeah.
From just the spout.
Wow. Turn it off. It's just like.
But I swear I read something.
I'll just put like a paper towel under there, maybe.
And that's enough of a drip where that'll be a problem fast.
Yeah.
Really?
So what?
We might need to just
Just stick your hand
Try
in
and
there,
fix
tighten
it,
the
yeah.
gasket,
maybe do it
Swish
over the
it.
sink.
swish it around a few
Dang it.
times.
I left my plate.
I hope they have reminders.
Oh, they should.
Well,
They don't?
No, it's the top part isn't
You
sealing.
remember?
Yeah, no, I just remember.
I
That's
mean,
what I normally get.
I've gone to bunch. I usually get the chicken fried steak.
We could just tip it back, and now that it's not full.
I get the bison steak.
Oh, they do have chicken fried
They
steak,
do.
which is good.
Theirs is bomb, dude. Well, actually,
Yeah,
it
do
was
they have,
actually kind of lackluster last time I went, but Who
That is
cares,
sad.
dude?
It's
I
hard
go
to F
there,
up
I go
chicken
there
fried
for
steak.
the rolls and the
And the vibes.
raspberry butter.
They have chicken fried chicken?
I think they do, actually.
Chicken fried chicken's good.
Beef fried chicken.
No one like my chicken fried.
That and fat.
Fat pussy on a Friday night.
The whole time that we're plane shifting to there, I'm just like, you just had to sign the pact.
Don't you start. We had a beautiful moment last night. And now you're.
I can't.
want to do that.
I can't fully blame him for it because all of us were like, let's walk into this place for what reason? We're like, maybe we can kill the other devil we already sent here. Oh no, it was to get rid of the other pact.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, kind of. I think I was kind of absent from those. I was like remote or something.
Well, one of them you played
Yeah,
Chain
that's right,
Knights leader.
I did hold.
Oh, I think that was that one.
Yeah, that was the second session of that.
Yeah.
Okay, are you teleporting to Fanes? And if so, using what magic?
You're killing it,
Hi,
dog.
dude. This is my favorite.
Reddle's not feeling it. He's not gonna play shift.
Do you have?
I just want to ride.
Do we have
How many
teleportation circle there though?
Yeah, dude. There's some.
In veins?
Oh, there is a
Ooh.
in Phase, there's a teleportation circle, right?
That is far better than the other
Easy peasy.
one.
I'll let you
When
get
do I
this
learn? Do I learn more just by?
Did you roll for your
viewing them?
charges?
Yeah, you
for
have
this
to
morning,
find
too?
them to learn them.
You're full?
I don't think you have one in Fanes.
Leftover notes.
No.
Full
I
form
picked a
anyways and
different
put them
one.
in.
I wanted to pick the.
You have the one in Stellar on Saints. You have one up in.
No, there's not one in Stellar Saints.
You have one in. I mean the New
No,
Island.
there's not one in New
Yeah.
Oh,
two on the New
Gorgas,
Island.
And then you have one up in Oak Rose or in.
Gorgas.
No, I think it's in Topensagen. And then you have your third. You put in the forest. So that way you could get to.
Teleport circles out in
We could be
Georgia.
closer.
So you have to plane shift there essentially.
There's not a teleportation circle in veins.
There may be, but he doesn't know. He hasn't learned it.
We can make one.
I need to
How,
see
and
it.
you were born there and you lived there the whole time?
Did you not just hear
Yeah,
me?
I don't want to die.
I said that was the first one I wanted to take, and I didn't, so that we could have one.
Oh,
together
no, I'm
across
dying
the
anyways.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Carson.
Oh,
really?
God. I was
Not
wondering why you were
pretty.
smiling.
I stopped here. I did.
He was a good man. He,
Yeah,
he went in the other room.
Well, I was in there. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
off all the food.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, just extra flavor.
Everyone's gonna have a cookie bar and just eat his.
Oh, dude, you brought it.
Yeah, it's trapped in the old pants. Gotta do the fan pants.
Not the old pants.
Jason's really glad that he swapped over to the side of the table.
Yeah, I want new players in my group.
Yeah.
What'd I do? Stop.
Well, it's nothing. It's just proximity. It just has to be done.
Okay. You guys arrive just outside the city of Fanes. From what you can hear, even at this distance, there is lots of cheering mixed with like the sounds of battle, mixed with screaming coming from inside. There's music playing, and there are wagons upon wagons of people fleeing the city quite actively.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Any
you guys were having
humanoid
a
bodies
war.
on the side of the road?
Hmm?
Any humanoid bodies on the side of the road, Dad?
Thanks for asking.
No, that's for him.
You don't notice any on the outside of the road. However, from what you can see, there's likely lots of death and decay within the city.
Hell
Oh,
yes.
it lingers.
There's plenty on the road getting trampled by cars.
But most of the carts leaving, you can see they're like half. Most of them are probably halflings, some humans, very few elves.
It's hot, so it rises. Like
Very few elves?
Yeah, most of the elves left as soon as No Fair conquered, but the halflings stayed, which is why the halflings have more of the devil's favor. Elves do not.
So you're half elf. So does that mean the other half of you is halfling?
Yeah, true.
What about you?
You're half Asian.
Are you half human?
I'm half human because my mom fled when Nofar took over, and then she married a human on Sauron's gift.
To stay.
Didn't Nilfar take over like 500 years ago?
No, the world's not even that
It was
old.
like
It's like
150.
yeah.
This year like 410.
I,
Pretend to Yuma.
Lead the way, Gideon.
Yeah, every time we've been here, I've had to hide out or.
But at least Nofar doesn't have like an active lock on you.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Everyone
so
else
risen
does,
says.
though. Every other devil apparently knows who I am. Do we need to go buy anything? Didn't Aiden say he wanted to go buy it?
The odds of us, I can just look
Maybe
for shit
there's-
while we fight.
Maybe there's a fire sale going on.
And then go find that guy who stole my sword before, beat the shit out of him, take whatever else he has.
He has your sword.
No, I'm attuned to the Berserk Axe now, so I'm like, no, I'm good actually.
Any of Nofar's people probably wouldn't still be in the city. Like people that were loyal to him.
You are not sure, and if they are, they've clearly shifted loyalties to somebody else.
Okay, we're moving
I'm
inside
gonna go
the
try
city.
and find that spot.
Here's the thing, devil loyalty isn't really that strong. As soon as Nofar left, probably all his allies were very quickly just shifted to somebody else. It's not like there's going to be
Well,
devils
some
that are
versus
like,
whoever's in charge.
if Nofar's gone, I'm leaving. Like, no.
Yeah, they have to suck up to whoever's in
Yeah,
charge.
devils don't work like that. They're all wanting power all the time. As soon as Nofar was gone, some of them are probably like, sweet, this is just a chance for me to take over. Yeah.
Should we like barge right up there? Should we try and get a
Barge?
I said we barge.
barge? We don't want to get like information.
Well, we can just go ask, like, hey, where's
Barge.
we know the names of the devils, right? Like, hey, we want to join up with this guy, and then we'll just go murder him.
Yeah, you do not know the names of who's ever in charge.
Are there any magic items?
But it also changes often.
I'm gonna go check.
You know some places that used to sell. You could always check their Gideon. This
Let's
used to
check.
be.
What's in
Okay.
We might as well check.
And bodies.
As you first enter, you see that they are allowing people to leave the city. The devils don't really seem to care. However, there is a guard at the gate of 2 imps. And that's it. But as you approach, these 2 imps do block your way and just ask what business you have in the city.
I think I'm just gonna kill him.
Yeah, so just.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill him.
Don't kill them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill him.
No, this is gonna be very bad. We start killing devils. All the devils are gonna get all riled up.
Yeah.
They don't care about imps.
Yeah, they don't care about it.
Go for it. I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm gonna say sun risen's business.
I'm gonna kill him.
Sun business.
Go ahead and make a
How many
persuasion
are here?
check.
Just the 2?
Yeah. Well, there's tons of devils in the
Yeah,
city.
but they can be.
Oh.
They can be.
Yes, I keep getting his fart like 5 minutes.
No,
ago.
it's like it lingers nice.
They.
Just a little hint of it.
Can't imps go invisible too? So there's probably a bunch around us.
Sure, let me find
Yeah,
out.
You
I'll
would
activate.
know.
Let me activate Trick Set.
Oh, that's a good
There
idea.
are some invisible imps hiding around, but most in this area are very open. There are other devils in the area as well.
Let's not
I
start
reveal as
shit
much.
here.
Just yet.
Let's start it when we're actually there.
That's true. We
I'm
do
just
want to be
saying,
stronger. than-
Mazrax is
He's on edge.
tense right now.
Right, and I'm saying, buddy, it's all right.
Let me hold your hand.
How much gold do we have as a party?
Almost 5,000.
Is it dimly lit here?
How much of that
No, it's
5,000
right.
can I spend?
15.
How much do you? spend?
They immediately
4,000?
get out of the
Oh,
way,
what?
and they let you in. As you walk in,
Yeah, sure, why not?
this huge open courtyard of Thanes.
I need
As
a
you
diamond worth
enter,
1,000 gold
um,
pieces, a sealable vessel worth 2,000 gold pieces,
I told you it was expensive.
and a crystalline
Sealable vessel?
wand.
In the center
worth
of the city,
1,500.
in this courtyard,
Is that
there's
for
a
clone?
huge
Crystal
statue of Nofar. He's holding his. He's holding.
Clone for
uh,
the thing.
We don't
Gorham,
need to use clone now. We
this
have
like
infinite
huge
time
statue.
after.
However,
Might as well get it started.
hanging
Well, no,
from the
'cause everybody
statue
have to
all
buy the
over
items to
are
resist
dead
their souls getting poured
halflings,
out.
dead humans, dead elves, a few dead
I mean,
imps just
clone
kind of hanging
technically
off the
takes care of it for
statue.
you, but-
And written in blood on the courtyard floor says "Land of the Wine Lord."
See, this makes me mad.
It makes me mad. Again.
But as you
Why do
see,
I think I've liked
a
this?
lot of the shops are like empty, ruined, destroyed. Some are barricaded.
Land of the Wine
There are quite a bit of devils like wandering around, and some devils seem to just be like going about business, like they're not really doing anything bad or good. They're just like,
If anything, this
man,
makes
they're not phased.
my blood boil. Because this is exactly what I do.
Good thing you got your parents out of here.
Yes, that is exactly why I got him out of here.
You really messed up by banishing Nofar. He kept this place in order, dude.
I didn't banish him.
The economy is
Yeah, why
doing
would you
great with
banish him
Nofar.
with a banish spell?
Well, if not, we'd all be dead.
Yeah, we would not have survive.
We would have exploded.
As far as you can tell, though, no, you can hear like distant celebration. The parade of horns, which is what they do on this day. It seems like there is something going on, but you can hear like different factions of the city holding their own celebrations. But you can also hear like battles and stuff occurring in the city. So they're still attempting to celebrate this day, but it's just like such chaos that
Rattles is gonna find a battle.
it would be pretty easy.
Okay.
I mean, just
Yeah.
take.
I'm basically
We're
just
gonna
going
find
bodies
multiple
hanging off
battles.
the-
What?
Just take the bodies hanging off the
Yeah,
statue.
there's like
There's plenty
20
of dead
bodies
bodies, right?
on the statue.
I take them. I put 6 of them in my book, and I immediately summon the other ones.
Yeah, there are quite a few dead bodies.
I'm
hanging off the
using them.
statue.
Can he only get the halfling, so it'd be kind of funny?
Get 12 of them.
Gideon, you know these streets,
These are my children.
and you knew where there were places that could sell magic items. Most of them are probably gone or closed, but you did know of a few like back alley locations. Nofar sent you to talk with these people, and sometimes even to like punish them or let them know they were selling, like, you know,
Black market.
illegally. Yeah, but you are willing to bet that that shop is not only open but thriving in the city under these conditions. Locating it will be a little tricky, just because obviously there's chaos. So why don't you go ahead and do an investigation check, but you can make it with advantage because you know the streets.
I need to do something here.
Okay.
I mean, Mazrax is on edge. He's not happy about any of this. He wants to make all the devil's pay, whatever. But also, Mazrax was once taken advantage of by Nofar, and he is like really mad at
Gross.
Nofar as well. He's gonna take down this statue. I'm not really strong, but I will whack this statue with my mace. I'll ask Escanor to help me pull down this statue, basically this symbol of evil.
And we're getting the bodies off it anyways.
The statue could be destroyed. It looks like it's just made of stone, but it is huge. So you would need some sort of magical component, otherwise it could take hours, if not even longer, to chop it down with like a mace. But you could remove it with like magic or something,
How
perhaps,
tall
that
is
would
it?
shatter
Oh, we use
it.
our bombs, huh?
Could it endanger people if we?
What is the...
In the center of the courtyard, no, just because it's so open, it would fall and just
If
crumble
we have
likely.
plaster, we can make a bomb.
Is it... How big is it?
Make a noiseless bomb.
It's probably at least 20 feet tall, at least.
Is that huge or large?
It would be considered gargantuan.
I could use shatter and stuff, but
And its legs are keeping it pinned to the bottom around this fountain, so you could also just target the legs.
that's just us using spell
Yeah.
slots and stuff. That doesn't matter.
So I think for
It
like
does
the rest of the party, you basically just see like Mazrax probably lose his cool, which you probably don't see very often, but like he just like walks up and just starts like wailing on the legs of one of the statue. You know,
Your
trying-
hammer's like bent backwards.
and just like trying to smash it with my shield. That's just kind of what Mazrax is doing, like to try and release this anger that he's got.
I would say I'd come up to you and kind of hold you and be like, dude, don't waste your anger on a statue. Let's kill some devils, dude. Let's go inside and kill some devils.
Let's have all Rattles undead
In
falling
fact,
over.
you should legitimately just jump, harness this anger that you have, jump in this hole real quick that he has, and
Huh?
we'll release you when you need to. He has the hole. So if you jump in there, we run to the city, put him in the hole, run into
As
the
long as
thing.
as long as we get there in 6 minutes.
I guess.
I'd rather have Mount so we have his aura too. I'm with him though. Atheist likes to kill devils. He's ready to kill them all.
Yeah.
We just have to. We need to get.
I gotta.
Atheist got this cool axe. He's like, dude, this axe is so good. Watch this.
A 9.
Can you make a persuasion check?
For you?
Yeah. I'm willing to be persuaded. I just
I
wanna
give you
know.
advantage. I'm gonna help.
Okay.
Or do you want me to roll it?
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
And I go
with
listen,
advantage.
Listen to him. It's all right. Let's go.
I
let's
give
go.
them disadvantage by hyping Mazrax up. I'm like, yeah, let's murder them all.
Devils!
Well, shit.
16.
16.
I think that's good enough. I'm like, yes.
Let's go do some
Let's
actual
cleanse
damage.
this city. And I just start walking towards like the where Nofar's.
I say, let's go put another devil in charge.
You look at Mazrax's holy symbol. It's a burning swastika.
My
Don't
heart
make
goes out
devil.
to everybody.
Oh my god.
As you're wandering the streets, Gideon, you're taking like back ways, trying to avoid the most of the conflict for now. you're having a hard time locating where this would be. You're checking all like the spots, and as you're kind of about to give up, you do hear kind of a cool voice ask and say, "Do you serve the wine lord?"
Hey, what's going on?
And then he does this. Flashes you. Right.
But then a moment passes, and it says, "Gideon, is that you?"
Wine Lord, is that you?
Yo, Gideon, it's me,
Yes.
dude. Long
Who's
time.
asking?
You turn and see in the shadows a black dragonborn steps out. This is Glenhern. Glenhern. You do know him as running the black market, not just magic item shop, but pretty much any goods. And he is not loyal to Fanes
Yo,
or
Glenhern,
anywhere.
long time,
He
dude.
sells to wherever he can make a profit, essentially. A trait about Glenhern, he's good at disappearing, he's good at escaping, he's pretty much can go unseen, but he is a collector of teeth. Many years ago, as punishment, Nofar had all of his teeth ripped out, and since then, he's gathered teeth from various races and creatures. So his dragonborn mouth
smiles and
is
it's just
filled with there'll be like a wolf tooth, a halfling tooth, a devil tooth, like half a broken spine of like a spine devil. His mouth is just crazy. His mouth is just this like crazy museum of different teeth, essentially.
Ew. Didn't we take teeth from something?
And like half of them do kind of like jut out of his mouth. Half of them fit okay, but like yeah, it's just this mess of a mouth. Otherwise, before this happened, he was considered pretty handsome for a dragonborn. Now, not so much.
Sorry, Glenhern.
He asked what you're doing in the city. He heard that you were gone.
I was gone, and then it keeps pulling me back. This damn city.
He says he was worried you were with the wine lord. The crazy tyrant doesn't have any rules, Gideon. He just drinks and kills.
I'm here to get rid of him.
You probably know him. He used to be head of the town guard, a pit fiend.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's taken control of this whole sector of the city, and he's just been claiming as much wine of secrets as possible. Just like chugging. But yeah, he's relentless. But yeah, he's the leader of the town guard. And he hates Gideon.
Is it Sporehard?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
But he hates Gideon.
We're killing this mofo. I hate this guy.
Mallory, like, yes!
Yeah, luckily, most of the lower devils have taken his side, so he's not like... He doesn't have enough authority to challenge the higher ups. He doesn't really care. Like, he's just content drinking and killing and being awful.
I'm gonna kill him.
Where is he?
He could help you find him for sure, but first he has to ask, like...
You have any teeth?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Pulls out a pair of pliers, like, I don't know where he is. I could be tempted to reveal such information. No, he could take you to the wine lord, for sure. You know,
What about
it
when he's
would be a
selling?
risk to his life, though.
Let me insight check this
You
guy.
just need to point me to him. I don't need you to endanger your life.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Is he still selling to
Do
him?
you?
What does he want?
Yeah, do you serve the wine lord?
No, you know him. He doesn't serve anybody.
He's
Insight 16.
I only serve teeth.
Glenhern is not lying.
I'm the teeth lord.
He's very self-serving in what he says, but there would be no benefit to lying.
Okay. Okay, what is it, what's it gonna cost me?
Just, just what you got. Not much. Whatever you can spare. Gideon for an old friend.
I kinda wanna kill you.
Or a new friend, or a
Ever
current
had
friend.
tooth drawn?
He does have some goods for 8VS. If 8VS
What's
is
her-
what 8VS has.
What's the normal name
Let's
of...
see your goods, huh?
Is it Eleonora, or what's Sunris's, like, common name?
Ah, crap.
We're just like, yo, her real name's Sunris's, please. Here's some hot info off the street, bro.
Wilta.
Yeah,
That's her.
Wilma. I'm like, you know Wilma, right?
You know Velma, right? Jinkies?
Okay.
Girls,
So,
kiss this, come over.
we have a vial of wyvern poison.
Prison?
Uh,
You dump it out, a whole wyvern just comes out?
I think we have two of those.
Wyvern priapism?
we've got spine devil spines.
Wyvern discharge.
Like needles, troll skin. Some of this probably is no good.
We still have the troll skin.
Yeti hide, yeti horns,
Full
Ooh, you
skin
can
and
take the
bag
hearts
of
for
holding.
imp stingers, vials of vampire dust. So those are some items we have.
The wyvern poison's really should be worth a lot. I thought. It does a lot.
It wasn't a bad amount, I remember.
Yeah, the wyvern poison is good. Let's offer all the other random garbage. Like vampire dust and...
I have a +1 longsword he can have if he gives me a magic +1 instead of just a really sharp one.
I got a circle of blasting.
So anyways,
I would see.
but I mean we have
Gideon
gold too.
Sarge's name is hilarious. Or if you just.
But
say,
Gideon
like,
can't do that.
If you just say. If
Well, you could get more money though by like hurrying
you
selling
could
your
try to
stuff.
be like,
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have an in with whoever the next leader's gonna be. I'll make sure that he doesn't come after you.
Oh, true.
That's
Hey,
what I would say.
that's a good one. He won't go after you as long as he's still alive before I kill him.
Yeah, you'll be totally safe until I'm in power.
Tobin, can we offer that
What are you offering?
protection from the
From
soon to be newly installed?
Nilvis or whatever.
Oh, that doesn't offer him anything. He can leave Thanes anytime he wants. He travels all around Chainyia. I mean, Gideon,
Yeah.
you would know, like, 2 pieces of gold would to completely suffice. He's not like a greedy dude.
No.
He just doesn't do anything for free.
I'm giving 5.
Yeah, he's not like, I need thousands. No, if you give him a few gold, he'll just be like, oh yeah, I'll help
He's
you.
like, what the
Grease his
hell?
palms a little bit.
You offer
just
Rattles.
want
Rattles is
gold.
like 1.5.
Yeah, what do you need 1.5 gold?
Rattles comes up with all of his zombies.
Gold.
Like,
What do you need
"What's
3
he
gold
asking
for? I can't believe you're trying to take my last piece of gold.
Yeah, I'll hand him 5.
Okay.
That's 2 generous.
He's an old friend.
He bites it, half his teeth fall out.
He's like, damn it.
Yeah, he asked if there's anything else you guys, if you're interested in trading.
Yeah.
He's the last trader in town.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
got?
about-
Baby.
Tubman, why is there a
Swords?
swastika written into this?
Probably because you did it, dude.
I didn't do
You're
it.
sitting there, dude.
Who normally
And I
sits
know your
there?
ideologies, dude.
That's usually Ian's spot.
That usually is my spot. I promise. I don't even know which way the spot
Ian.
goes.
And,
Is it really?
It's backwards, but yeah.
Then it's not a swastika, it's a Buddhist sign for peace.
Indian,
Buddy.
it's not Buddhist.
That's
They're
what I keep
still
telling
called
everybody who
swastikas.
sees me.
No, they're not. They have a different
Yeah.
name if they're backwards.
It's Hindu.
Called
It's
Shambhala.
basically swastika.
Well, it was
Germans
used by
stole it.
ancient Egyptians. It's used by the
Ancient
Japanese.
But the Germans took it from that because they're like, this is a symbol for like
yeah, but
peace
they
and
did it
unity.
the other way.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Because they said this is the right
It's
way.
I
okay.
thought it was like a symbol of power.
Depends.
For-
The ancient
good-
Egyptians
good luck
used
and
it for
fortune,
travel,
I
for
thought.
peaceful and travel. It's
It
like
be-
it's older than even
It
that.
became a symbol
Super
of power
old.
in 1940.
If you were blind,
Um,
blue-eyed,
He has a few, yeah, he has some. Were you gonna sell anything to him?
I think so are random components.
Yeah, I was fine.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
just random components.
The troll skin,
Weren't you looking for
wyvern poison.
Some swords?
I just want to know what he
Not
has.
anymore.
No.
So he has.
Because Avius can't. Because I'm attuned to the Berserker X. So all other weapons are gay and lame.
That's
He has a
true.
few. He has a few things. He has an alchemy jug on hand.
Always go
A stone of controlling earth, always
Yes.
nice for
What
you
about
getting
stone
out of
finding
a
alchemy
bad
jug?
slip. He has a wand of paralysis, but even better than that, he has a wand of polymorph. Ooh.
That's sick.
Sperm whale.
He has one item which he's been saving for a very special buyer. He has a sword of sharpness, imbued with so much magic it'll tingle your hand just to touch it.
Ew.
Magically enhanced to be incredibly sharp and deadly always.
Get that to one of your
Do you know
skeletons.
what
He also has some potions as well.
Is that a +1?
Not quite as
Does he have
many.
any lotions?
What kind of sword is that?
He does have universal solvent.
He has
Which
some
is-
WD-40.
He has some 409. The sword of sharpness, is that like a magic plus something
Is
weapon?
it even magic or is it just.
No, it's super magic. I think it's rare, very rare. It might be very rare.
Super magic. Does he also have a potion of
Paid to buy it.
I can't.
growth? What is it?
I tuned to the cursed Berserker X, and now Avius is like,
He
this
does
is
not
the
have
best
a
weapon,
potion
and
of
every other
growth.
weapon's gay.
Potion of getting
So for now, anyways, he's fine with the X.
That's what it makes him.
You won't
So-
use any other weapon by choice.
Can we
A sword of
dispel that curse?
sharpness.
Yeah, okay.
Remove curse. We'll take care of it.
But there's just not a reason to remove it yet.
So anytime you hit with an attack, you deal an extra 14 damage. Then you roll another d20. On a 20, you remove one of the target's limbs.
Which one?
Okay, that's actually a pretty good height.
In addition, when you speak the sword's command word, it can
But I don't
shed
have
bright
my weapon
lights.
yet. The clerics both have remove curse.
So it can also blow.
So they
Yeah,
can dispel
it's a
it
martial
later.
weapon,
And
and your war cleric,
But I just
you
wanted one that
definitely
could do
could.
magic.
It's a very rare.
It's a very rare, so that costs like
Oh wow.
20,000.
Yeah, that's out of our price range.
This guy was happy with 5 gold.
Let's kill him.
Actually, was happy with 2. We upped it.
True. That's
How
bad
much does
business.
How much does it go off for?
You're gonna crash the economy.
Is he selling it for 20k?
It is 20,000 gold.
How much is his life
And
worth?
that is at a huge discount. How much is what?
His life worth.
19k. You're still
But-
1,000 short.
It wouldn't really, because those are like carried items.
Yeah.
Wait, can
They
somebody
would
just
just
persuade
like go
him?
to Myr with him when he dies.
He's a dragonborn.
Yeah.
about 5,000.
He's a Dragonborn, but also you don't even know if he has these items on him. He's
Yeah,
not
that's
carrying
true.
a bag or
He
anything.
probably
He's
is
a
a
dragonborn,
retarded.
and his body wouldn't disappear if we kill him.
But we also don't know where the items are.
Yeah, but we get to kill him.
Wait, this guy's. Yeah,
I don't want to kill a random person.
Yeah, Mazrak is just evil now.
Have him show us the weapon.
How much would
Do
he
you have
want
the
if I
weapon?
traded
I
in
want to see how
Filmy?
sharp it is.
Oh wait, we do have.
Filmy would be worth
I
a
forgot.
lot.
I have random
Actually, I
ass
don't know
magic
why I
items
want
on me that are
I don't
useless.
I want to give it up.
That's
I
one
think
of like
it's
the
nice.
most.
Yeah.
That's the legendary item.
Yeah.
That's a 1 of 1. Yeah.
Yeah, but think, how many attacks do you do in a turn?
3.
3 with fill me? Or do you mean me?
You.
I do 4.
Okay, and that is Axe and Surge?
No,
No.
that's with just level 15.
Okay, so what's 14 times 8? That's how much damage you would do without rolling.
Probably 7,000?
14 times 8?
Yeah, but
Because it
that's
does-
20k gold. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we really.
Well, but I'm just, you could sell
That's
other
like me
magic
being like,
items.
you know how fast I could go in my Ferrari that I can't afford?
Well, except you guys have magic items, you could potentially reach that much money.
We are,
My
we
point,
are
but you'd have
not
to give a
going to
magic
pay
item.
him for it.
Trade him the Berserker axe. Here.
I won't do that.
He'll be like, I don't need any other weapons.
Would it be you do 14 damage plus?
Well, that, I mean,
whatever
atheist
you
can't
add?
trade in the Berserker axe. He's like, no, I don't even like that idea.
Would it be like it says you do 14 damage more, but would you add his
No, the target takes an extra 14 damage.
How interested would this guy be in
on
learning
top of everything
the
that
devil's
you do
name?
after?
Yeah, it's just every time you attack, you do an
That's
extra
worth a
14
lot.
damage.
I just,
Yeah.
I want him to show us the sword
Tell me.
first. If it's just on him,
How interested would
Let's
he
kill
be in learning Sunris's true name?
Does Rattles actually say this?
He like alludes to it, asks like how much.
Yeah, and we have Gideon's ears covered and he's off to the side.
Yeah, no,
I don't know
I
how to
literally
roleplay that,
take
but
him-
he's gonna be like, hey, like for something information like such as this type of thing. He's not gonna like say it.
A true name of a powerful devil.
He
hypothetically.
says, Kenku, notorious for lying and cheating, which means I know I can trust you.
Exactly.
You got the dragon pass.
Go ahead, make a persuasion check. But because he does love Kenku, you can make it with advantage.
Let's go. Wow. He's the only person in this
Yeah,
entire world
this
who loves
guy,
Kenku.
this guy's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like him.
Yeah, I do too.
21.
Ooh.
21.
He says, how can I confirm that the name is actually her name?
Just say it.
Just say it.
Ooh, he says, that sounds really, really dangerous.
It is.
We can take you to the oracles.
I have
They
zone
can
of
confirm.
truth.
I just
Oh
started.
yeah. There you go. Zone of truth from my.
If you could show him an example of this, he would,
Do you have the scroll?
Or one of us has it.
Yeah, one of us has the scroll.
I think-
Whatever.
I think I have.
I think Gideon has it.
Wait,
Wait, no.
I start running.
Why would he have it?
Why would you have it?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't I have it?
the Eclipse scroll.
Because you have just the power.
Oh yes.
Like,
I-
it's just your feet.
I thought it was.
I thought you were holding
In the bag of holding.
Where did
Yeah.
you get the scroll?
Rinjax, when you first
Rinjax.
bound
The
her.
bag was holding.
I'm pretty sure that Cliff is the one holding
Where I
almost all
carry
of our
it.
Yeah,
party
Cliff
stuff.
carries everything.
I thought I
carry
was just in the
everything.
portable hole.
No. I have a bag of holding inside a lead-lined backpack so that no one can
Beautiful.
detect it.
Great.
Yeah, so you have it, and
Gideon,
when
go
I
away.
hear what
Go away,
if
friend.
I
Jump in
hear
the
what
hole.
Ethan's saying, I am gonna pull him aside and be like, yeah, we don't need to hear what's going on. I do pull him aside.
We're just walking away.
She's gonna kill me.
And we should do it in.
Gideon.
Can you open Mordecai and Sanctum?
In this
just so no
moment,
one
you're
knows
kind of like,
that
wait,
we're
what?
showing?
Just because you don't know what's
I
going
could, it's just my
on,
own
go ahead and make a
fourth level
perception
spell.
check. We'll just see.
My perception's not that. Oh,
You want to fail.
Yeah, you want to.
I know.
Can't you always choose to fail?
But just in this case,
His
What I
character
What'd you
would
get?
not
He's
want
controlled.
to fail, probably.
No. You
I can't
hear.
choose to fail.
Can I?
I guess
Well, just
Can I
because
use my lucky points
if
to
you
get
were
there?
aware enough to choose to fail, you would have to act.
True.
Because you are compelled by your oath.
I'll use inspiration to.
So that's why
make
it's
a roll
like.
disadvantage.
That's why you can have disadvantage.
Well, Randall was
with inspiration.
smart about the way he said it, so now he needs to do insight to see if he knows what he's talking about.
15.
That was not me.
There was a
You got
little-
15
there was a
again?
little-
Dude, you're,
Two.
dude, you're damaged, bro. I'm sorry.
Dog, I'm.
Well, here's okay.
That was
Escanor,
not
you
me.
pull Gideon aside. Gideon, you do hear. Well, maybe even you don't hear, but like you're able to put together that's what's happening, and immediately you kind of feel like this really uneasy feeling inside you. But Escanor is still just like, "Come on, buddy, let's go." But it doesn't slow down. It's like it is really not good.
I'm gonna say, listen, dude. Listen. Everything's gonna be fine.
Shit.
We're
We
doing everything that we're supposed to do. We are all here for you.
We came here to make her happy, and now we're making her really mad.
Nobody's saying anything.
She's my queen.
Nobody's saying anything yet.
He says that he knows some wizards that would pay a very high price.
Would they pay 20,000?
I know it was
If you can-
rain jacks that would pay.
Yeah.
We can get the wine lord's true name. We have all those questions.
That's what I wanted to find out.
Oh wait, I guess we could have just done that anyways and just bound them ourselves and killed them.
Nah, we can kill.
Oh yeah, we can kill them either way.
This is funnier this way.
Well, yeah.
We can kill him and then bind him.
He says though, he
Then
would.
what?
If you give him the name, he can't give you the sword in exchange. It's still not quite an equivalent value, but he will give you a discount. He can offer you that, at least.
How much of a discount?
He'll give you 50% off, so it's only 10,000.
How much money do we even have?
He
Almost
thinks
5.
he's like he'll be lucky to get
We
a
spent a
wizard to
lot.
pay 10,000 for that.
We have 4870. That's how much.
Yeah, we spent a lot a while
Did you
ago.
already give the name?
No.
Okay. Just ask him to see the sword. Ask him to see the sword.
So is this
We
like
can
you?
kill him.
Is this like you running back?
No.
Guys,
Meta
kill
game.
him!
This is what we could have done the whole time. Is just
This
have
is
him
metagaming.
just steal the sword. Just take it from him and kill
Yes,
him.
but also would the characters just
I
be
like
violent
this guy. I
murderers?
want to kill him.
I know,
I like him too. But this is Tanner talking. We can say
I mean,
a whole bunch of
but he
other
also
problems.
he's a trader who deals in magic items to like bad people, so he's not going to be easily tricked. Like, okay, I'm just saying, like this is what he does for a
I'm
living.
just saying we could go about this a better way.
He's also used to handling people way stronger than him. As I said,
I mean,
he's a
the
master
sword is
at just
cool,
getting
but
away.
also we
He's
just
gonna run
spent
away as soon as we attack him.
all the other time getting our other weapons myth rolled and ready to fight, and then we get this sword, and now it's like, well, this has to have the same process done.
That's true.
But only during
And
that fight.
we're
Yeah.
taking real lifetime
Yeah.
away from the actual objective.
What about
Say we'll contact you.
what is the other? So you have the wand of polymorph and
Our
the
guys will be in touch.
wand of paralysis.
There's
Mm-hmm.
how much
The
is
wand
the
of
one
paralysis sounds cool.
What about the polymorph too?
One of polymorph could be really useful.
We can give that to
Two.
Danig.
Polymorph is 13,000. Paralysis is 3,000.
Fish again.
What does the
I know.
paralysis thing do? Do they have to succeed on a check?
Yeah, or be paralyzed would be my guess.
What's the DC? If it's a wand, it's probably low, like
13.
Yeah, probably. It has 7 charges. You can expend 1 charge, 60-foot range, DC 15. Or be paralyzed for 1 minute, but it can repeat that save every turn.
Yeah, so it's just paralysis.
Yeah.
It's still not bad.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
bad.
For 3,000,
paralyzed
if
by
we only have
you.
4,000, it's not worth it. Let's throw him some teeth and get out of here.
Yeah.
Make yourself a gold tooth.
Well,
Adrius still has all his baby teeth and adult teeth, so he takes some of his baby teeth out and gives them.
he wishes you guys luck. He will point you towards the Wine Lord is held up in an old rotting tavern
In
in
an
the
old
city.
winery.
He has a few followers, but he's not quite as powerful as the people like leading the city.
You should banish him to
Okay.
the other realm.
Wait, so this guy isn't the boss of the city?
No, as he said, he is only at the lower end of the city. The city's split into like a bunch of factions.
Why are we dealing with this guy?
You guys
I
asked.
thought he was.
Mazrak
Oh,
says who
I
wanted to
thought-
kill every single thing
I
that
thought
he
the Wine
sees.
Lord
Why are
was
we
the
getting
guy
off
we're trying
track?
to
Yeah, I thought the wine lord was the guy.
To be fair, we do have
No.
to
Ask him
restore order,
who
so we
the
might have to take out the
top guy is.
factions.
Yeah, who's the top guy in charge?
Let's move the top guy.
Whose hit was top dog?
Who's the
That's
guy
fine.
running
If-
the city?
If we just
right
want to
now?
start with the wine lord, that's fine.
I do want to kill
Yeah,
him regardless.
that was completely optional. It was just that you heard you hated him. Because I said that was a pit fiend. You already know the people in charge aren't pit fiends.
True.
But we hated it.
Well, Sporeheart is a black Abishai.
Oh, this guy is a pit fiend.
Then he's not my guy.
No, then he's not your guy.
Then I
Then we'll
don't
let
care.
him live.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with killing him.
I don't
first.
know any. According to this, I don't know any pit devils.
Oh, never mind. I thought you knew him.
Sporeheart
Coven.
was
Just
Sporeheart was
FYI,
Neil
it's
Farm's
350.
royal assassin.
350. Okay. Then I'll just give you this, and then we'll go.
Killed the black.
Yeah,
Abishai.
he got killed. You didn't kill him. He killed him in that fight.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, the person leading the city is a devil. It's an Amnezu, a big fat devil that all it does is like pretty much hoard magical knowledge. But he's also backed up by some other powerful devils, some
What are
short
his
devils,
grimoires?
and
Anything?
some orthons, which are like these invisible
Orthons are strong,
hunters with
boys.
crossbows. Yeah, he's quite well protected.
They're the ones in.
And
Baldur's
he's
Gate.
obviously like held up in the castle.
How's his name spelled?
How's his true name? spelled?
Yeah, he doesn't have his name, but he's an Amnezu. Amnizu.
And he knows a lot of magic.
And he's blue.
Did someone
No.
get the
It's
anti-magic
green. Why would he be blue?
field?
I asked him, he's a blue Abishai.
No, the
Yeah.
guy that appeared to you to talk to is a blue.
But also none of your
but I
magic
thought the
items
other
work
guy
in it
was
either.
also blue. I was
No.
like, oh, cool.
Does it?
Cancels everybody's magic out. Period. It's just straight up fist fighting.
But still, that would be fine.
Yeah.
If we have just you martial fighters, go and do it. Easy.
The magic items are also done.
But we don't.
As
have
we're
magic
leaving,
items,
I-
so-
Yeah.
What do you mean,
I tell
guns?
Glenn her
Like
Like they don't work.
Yeah.
They're just normal
But
mundane
if this
items.
guy is a
So your hammer would
magic
just be a hammer.
caster, that would be.
But would
perfect for
it
this.
be...
Had
There'd
none of
still
its
be Orphans
abilities.
and everybody around we
So
have
if
to
it
kill.
like get big or anything?
And those guys are decently
No.
strong.
Nope.
So
And they're invisible, which will come in
Yeah.
handy for you.
I would need a sword then, or something.
So you
You have an
turn
extra sword, right?
I have a
He's
plus
got
one
a-
longsword.
He's got a short of sword.
Can I take that? If
Yeah.
we're fighting this guy, my hammer's not gonna work
Why not?
because he's magic. Then, is that what you just said?
No, I just said if you guys cast the
Cast
anti-magic.
anti-magic circle.
Oh balls! I apologize.
I was like, you should probably use your hammer. It's much better than my plus one sword.
yeah, but I thought he said that it wouldn't work
Oh, because of the
'cause the guy
anti-magic.
does that. But
No,
He doesn't.
I mean, he does do that, but
You
that's
can
not.
cast it.
All right, boys. This is a great place to pause
Yeah.
our first session. This is a great place to stop.